Oh, 6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, and in Marco, the guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, and in Marco, the guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
Just like every person is unique, insurance coverage is crucial and needs to be designed for you, just like a tailor-made custom suit. Give us a call at 419-292-5700, or you can visit us online at www.insuredbydesign.com.
Darren.
Good morning, Facebook Friday Live. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Matt Heckard, good morning to you. Bonnie Sprague, good morning to you. Guess what? We have names on our comments this morning.
Hey,
How about that?
did it just
I
fix
think
itself?
we fixed the problem.
What'd you have
I
to do?
spent hours researching
really?
and fixing and
What
rebooting.
What was it?
And I have no idea. I actually forgot about it until I just signed on now.
Okay.
Fortunately, it worked itself out.
So, yeah.
But good morning, everybody. We have a packed show today. This is, I mean, and so far we're off to a great start because, we already got, we are right into it, got our sponsor on there, Insurance Solutions by Design. You don't want to be caught off guard. You never know when accidents can happen. So make sure that you're covered. And if you have coverage, go and, just ask Keith, give Keith Clonch a call and say, hey, just want to make sure I'm getting the proper coverage. I want to make sure I have everything that I need, because if you're like, oh yeah, I pay, $75 a month for this hurricane insurance. Well,
In Florida, that would be good.
sure. But here,
Probably not.
Rebecca Default is watching her out. You know what I like about
Morning.
Rebecca
What?
is, it's kind of like, she's like, if it's, I don't know, I'm trying to make a
Default.
a
joke?
default.
I like it.
Yeah.
She's the default listener that we.
Yes.
Love. How about that?
Love it. Rebecca,
Vanessa
thanks for-
Merriman made it here.
finally,
Wow.
it only took her 7 minutes.
She's coming to the CMA party. I can't wait to see her.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that this week?
The 20th.
Oh,
What?
Did you?
oh,
Yes?
what time does it start?
Good question.
6-ish, maybe.
What time are we supposed to be there?
I
I don't know. Why?
Okay, so all right. So I got some disappointing news.
Well, you
That-
didn't seem
you don't look
disappointed.
disappointed.
Well, silver linings. Right?
Okay. All right.
So I just got the word last night that one of my trivia nights is no longer going to continue.
Oh.
Ah.
We're just it's the one down in Haskins. The numbers just aren't coming in. It's just,
But it is Haskins is it's kind of far.
yeah, well, but I'll tell you what, we did Taylor Swift Name That Tune this past Wednesday, and the place was packed. We had 27 teams.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, then that wasn't good enough.
Well, that's like, and then, the week before we had 3 teams.
So you have to pull out the Taylor Swift card.
So
to
you
get the
pretty much,
27
yeah.
teams.
So
Well, I would just
They
keep doing
said-
Taylor Swift.
She's
He
got a
said we're-
holiday line coming.
he said, we're just looking at, output. And I get it. You're running a business. And if you have something that's not making you money, then you gotta end that.
Oh,
So,
everybody's doing that.
but right. I know. Everybody's feeling the squeeze right now. But the nice thing is that means that I don't have trivia next Wednesday,
Yes!
which
Nice.
means
You can come to the party.
yes,
Wow.
that's what I was so excited about.
This
awesome.
guy made it.
Get to
That's
go.
awesome.
I get to go to I got to leave by 8:00, but that's okay.
Well, what are you doing
You
at
have
8?
to leave by 8.
Yeah, what time?
I
does it
don't
go?
think the award show starts till 8, but
I'll come for all the pre-party stuff.
all right. Okay.
I'll be able. Maybe I can push it to 8:30.
All right.
But it's gonna be that'll be a good time. I'm
It
excited.
is a good time. Yes.
Tammy Cook, AJ Arnold. Good morning to both of you. AJ, did you go to trivia last night? Because I wasn't there.
Well,
But there was a man that looks just like me, but with gray hair
Your dad?
and wilder hair. Have
Your
you seen
dad?
that man's hair?
Not in a
Oh
while.
my God, he's got this Jerry Garcia thing going on.
Is he doing the man bun thing? In the
No,
no.
that would be hilarious if he did the man. He goes to see a I don't want to say a professional hairstylist. I mean, I suppose anybody that gets paid is a professional.
Right.
yeah.
But he goes to like an actual like salon. Right?
Yeah.
He goes to the one that I go to. He's learned a lot from me. He's learned a lot from me because at first he was like,
So
yeah.
believes in product now.
He's like, I go to. Well, you would think he spends a lot on product, but then he never uses it. It's like, come on, man, you gotta. But I told him, because I started going to the salon and I told him what I pay for a haircut, and he was like, "What? You pay that much? I go to Great Clips and I get it for $10." And I'm like, "Yeah, Dad, I know.
And I can tell.
I know you do."
Although, listen, I do the same thing.
Listen, there are some
and you
people.
get plenty of compliments. on
There
your-
are some people at Great Clips that do a phenomenal job. They
Bonnie,
really do.
for instance, she's amazing.
Who's that?
Bonnie. Our
Bonnie
is
does
amazing.
it. Yeah.
She's a great.
Your hair is fantastic.
Yeah.
See, I went there and I don't even know.
Yours
if
is
Great Clips-
longer.
It was long. It was a while ago. And oh my gosh, but the last time I was there, the girl there butchered it. I mean, it was.
I've
not-
had some butchering.
it was not good.
That is not Bonnie. by the way.
What you have to have somebody that actually knows your hair. You have to
Exactly.
go to see. I would just go and just be like, yeah, who's ever available, just
Yeah.
give me a cut. So you were kind of rolling the dice.
Not
if you
kind
go-
of. You were definitely
rolling the dice.
Yeah.
But if you go to somebody that knows your hair, that's the
Yeah.
trick. You got to go to somebody that knows your hair.
It does make a difference. It really
Huge
makes a
difference. So-
yeah.
Yeah.
So Bonnie's not even watching now, so we're good.
I think she was on earlier. Wasn't
What?
she?
No, that was Bonnie
Bonnie
Sprague.
Sprague.
And you go to Bonnie Rhodes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Kendra Sue, what's up, girl?
Trenton Strickland. Did he ever get tickets to the CMA party?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Do you think we could swing some for him? Is that a
These tickets are actually
If we
harder
were
to
in
get.
charge, absolutely.
They're actually.
We're
I must. All my friends are calling me like, bro. This is the one thing I can get you concert tickets. I can get you other tickets.
this is the hard one, huh?
This is one that's not easy.
I feel bad because he's been wanting to go. But he works, and so he can't get out to the.
Although if
ticket.
you're going, maybe you could take them as your plus one.
We do have
could.
2 more opportunities tomorrow. Shipshawana on the road, Bowling Green.
And then
Mook is
the-
going to be out live for it starting at 10 o'clock. He'll have some.
And then the
Um,
furniture place.
And then Jerry's at the Appliance Center.
Appliance center.
Appliance
yeah.
Center starting at 1, I believe, and he's going to have some on hand. And we've got a pair to give away this morning. So you can get that
There you go. You
that
got
little bit
chances
of
to win.
leverage before we give them away right here on Facebook. We'll
Dude,
make sure
this
you guys have a little
event,
bit of.
man. I mean, I'm
Roy
telling you.
Gwynn. Good morning.
Hey, say hi to Tony.
Hi, Tony.
No,
Wait, what? I just missed what happened there.
well, because it's Roy Gwynn, I said say hi to Tony Gwynn, and she said hi, Tony. It was a joke, and then it was a
It was-
side joke off of a lame joke.
Oh, see, Trenton doesn't want to be my plus one because his wife would be pissed if she doesn't
Oh,
get to go. So,
yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
Mm. All right. Are we bringing the stanchions? That's what I want to know.
Oh,
damn
Are we bringing
right.
the stanchions
yes.
to the CMA party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to stand on the other side of
Yeah.
stanchions and just be like, people be like, "Is that a VIP meeting right there? Do I have to get stand it? Just see if
I'm so glad
see
you
if a
mentioned it,
line
yes.
forms."
Yeah. Just start signing autographs.
That'd be great. Good morning, Gwen Hartford. Everybody's tuning in this morning. Hey, I want everybody to do me a favor. Please give a like and share right now.
A
Let
like and a
everybody know
share.
that you're watching. We've got a packed show. Oh my gosh. 7:00 hour. We've got Laura from Make-A-Wish coming in. They've got an event coming up this weekend. We've got Riley from the City Paper
Reynolds. Mhm.
coming in. Why is Riley from the City Paper coming in?
Because we have been nominated as Toledo's best radio
What?
show.
What? Are you kidding me?
Isn't that
Little old
awesome?
we.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
By the way, if you would go to our Facebook page right now, there is a little thing you can click and you can vote.
Will you do me let's see. Here we go. Here's what I'm actually going to do is Lynn, will you do me a favor?
Absolutely.
Can you email me the link?
Yes, I can.
If
do
you
that.
can email me the link, then I can put the link up on here.
Okay. Yes, you bet.
But I can't log on to Facebook.
I
on
wasn't
this
sure where
computer.
you were going to go with all that.
Just email me the link, and then I'll put the link up here, and then
Nice. All right.
We'll make it easy.
I'm gonna give you guys the link right on here multiple times throughout the
look
show.
at Kendra Sue. She's so sweet.
There's Bonnie Rhodes.
Hey.
Bonnie, we were just talking about you, singing your praises. Maybe not some of your colleagues, but again, it's been years, so I don't know. Which one does she? Where does she work? Which one does she?
She works at the Great Clips over near, you know where Profile by Sanford used to be, the old.
Oh, sure.
On Sequel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Right
Yeah.
there.
All right, right over there.
Right
Well,
down the
I never
shop.
went to that one, so
Yeah.
I can honestly say it was not Bonnie
Bonnie is
that,
good.
that cut my hair.
Here, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned this, and I'm glad she's here. So I'm not ever really sure when she works, and she's the one that cuts my hair. So I went there on Thursday 2 weeks ago, and she wasn't there.
Oh,
Then I texted her and I said, because I think they said she just left. I'm like, dude, you just left, and I needed a haircut. And she actually turned around
get out of here!
and didn't clock back in and cut my hair.
She came back
Wow, that's
just
awesome.
Yeah,
wow,
She's a sweetheart.
wow. That says a lot.
She's a sweetheart. Yes.
No, Bonnie, this was years ago.
There's no fixing
I'm
what it's
a
got
little
now.
a little put off by what I'll fix it. There's nothing wrong with
I've
my
been
hair
wanting
right
to
now,
talk to you
Bonnie.
about this, so I'm glad you brought it up. This is a mess.
This whole thing you got
Oh,
going
that
here.
is too funny.
Yeah, I'm not pretty happy with it right now. Thanks, Bonnie. Appreciate it though. She's like, oh yeah, you look terrible.
I've been meaning to tell you, but now that we brought it up,
Oh man, you were at the Walleye game last Friday. How was it?
I did. It was terrible. We got our ass kicked.
Oh, man.
It was like 5-1. It was. I've never seen them lose so bad.
Oh.
But I think they won the next 2 games.
Well, that's good.
Are they at home this weekend?
My
Did you go
daughter.
Did you go for the country line dancing?
No, I went the night before.
Oh,
The country thing was on Saturday night. I went on Friday.
what about your daughter, Pat?
My daughter? I didn't say anything about my daughter. Oh, Gwen was saying my daughter
Oh,
and 4 kids moved out of my house.
Oh my gosh, that's got to feel empty.
Yeah. She said, my house echoes now. So happy. Miss them a little.
A little.
Not a whole lot. Still, I get it.
Just
I
a
get
bit.
it. But congratulations to them. I know that's been an ongoing thing for you. So congratulations. That's
Nice.
great.
Toledo Walleye at Norfolk Admirals.
That is in Virginia.
Yes, it is so.
Cynthia Vale is with us.
Good morning,
Love
Cynthia
that.
Vale.
Trenton's gonna be out at the game next Friday. All right, so let's talk about this. Okay, so we have, like I said, we have Make-A-Wish coming in. We have Riley coming in, in the 7 o'clock hour. In the early 8 o'clock hour, we've got Brennan Green, karate grand champion of the world.
Yes,
Wow.
kickboxing and karate world champ.
Gonna
Right here from
be-
Toledo.
Gonna be in here. You mentioned that, and then I took my son he's my son's karate instructor.
But you didn't realize he was the champion.
I had no idea.
Yeah. that's
So
cool.
he was there, and kids were like asking, he was like, okay, before we start class, since you guys are asking about, yes, I was on the news, and I was like, wait,
Wait.
that
How
him?
about
because
that?
I knew that they were gone a few weeks ago. They had,
And what
the
else
classes
you
were
don't know is
closed.
that's at early 8 o'clock. Later in the 8 o'clock hour, you'll be sparring him.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's going to be
Yeah.
fun. So the ratings should go through the roof.
Yes.
Actually, we were going to have you do some push-ups. There's a new study.
Well, we
out
were
that
all going to do
oh,
tells you about,
that's
yeah, how
not
many-
good.
you
I-
should be able to do at your particular age.
oh boy, how many
Yeah.
does it say I should be able to do?
Your age.
I should be able to do 41 push-ups.
Yeah.
That can't happen.
What?
Really?
No, I can't do 41.
I
push-ups.
told her you'd
Can you
be
come
able to knock
close?
that out.
What's that?
He was really, yeah. He was
Oh,
like,
no.
oh yeah, Pat,
No.
Pat, he's got.
No,
You could do 40 push-ups.
no, I can't do 40
Oh man, you
push-ups.
got to work up to it.
Okay. All right. That's well. Here's what I'll do then. I'll tell you what.
Well, how old are
Ooh,
you? I
I'll
don't know
te-
if you want to share.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be 42.
Okay.
I'm gonna be 42.
Because at 45, then it reverses.
not a-
it goes
I'm-
the other way.
I'm not a
Yeah.
35-year-old woman. I'm able to say
Because
my
they don't-
age, and
they
it's
don't
okay.
expect you to. They don't expect you to like.
Yeah, it goes way
increase as you
down
get
after
older,
that.
But after you hit 45, then it like reverses.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll do. Since we will be in here on my birthday on the 27th of December, I will do 42 push-ups on my birthday.
Okay.
How about that?
You're not. Gonna, you just said you couldn't do it.
Right now, I can't.
What are you going to train?
Well, of course I'm going to train. Of course I am. But get me till my birthday.
Did you train for eating that pizza the other day?
Holy moly! Did you see the size of that thing?
Dude,
I'll pull
that's-
that here up in here in just a minute. Oh my
Vanessa
gosh!
Merriman
got
said,
20
"Hey, I
seconds
just
to-
turned 41 on Sunday." So she doesn't care about putting her age out there. She looks beautiful. Yes, Gwen, there are some more CMA tickets coming up. We have some now. Tomorrow, we'll give you a couple of locations that you can slide to. But right now, we got to talk.
Blake Shelton keyword.
Huh?
Blake Shelton
Yeah.
keyword.
Oh, Florida Georgia line there on K100. What? Your high, partly cloudy tonight, low down to 43.
Right now we're at 48 here at Toledo's K100. Your weather is brought to you by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right price, right car, right now. Traffic is in good shape. Accidents been cleared that was out there on US 24. So we have reports of no reports of accidents or incidents. Call us or text us if you spot something. 419-240-1000.
One thing I do love about being here at the radio station is our ability to give just some fantastic prizes away. Now, we got the CMA party. We're going to talk about that. That's going to be great. We have a few trips to give away there. But how about this? Sending somebody to see Blake Shelton live in Las Vegas, Nevada.
He's going to be playing the Coliseum at Caesars Palace February 7th, and you could be there. You could be there with 2 Honeybee VIP tickets to check out Blake live in Las Vegas. Includes round-trip airfare, 2-night stay at the Link Hotel and Experience, and then you get the VIP treatment with complimentary drinks, exclusive merchandise, and all kinds of things like that.
Yeah, that prize is provided by Messina Touring Group. Rules and everything you need to know at K100country.com. But the main thing you need to know is you can get in right now by texting.
National keywords. We give out 4 a day. When you hear them, text them to 95819. It qualifies you again for a chance at winning that trip. So every time you hear one, make sure you're texting. Don't stop at 1.
Yeah.
Your first keyword of the day is cool.
Ooh,
COOL.
Sure be cool if you did.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
What that's from. Cool. COOL 95819. You can text that right now and you could be in to win. So that's fantastic.
Good luck.
I got to say hi to everybody who's joining us live on Facebook. We'd love for you to join us. Gwen, Matt, Vanessa, Amy, Trenton, Bonnie, Cynthia. But we have a lot, man. So we basically, in case you don't know, is we do our show live on the K100 Facebook page or the Marco Nation Facebook page or the Guy in the 419's Facebook page or our YouTube channel. And we do 2 shows at once. So that's what we got going on here. So Lynn and Marco here on Toledo's K100. Good morning.
So I got no noise at all on the radio side of it.
No noise?
Yeah, nothing. Should be able to hear something,
Well, that's funny.
but I hear nothing.
It's off. That might do it.
Yep, there we go. Now I got it. All
Jeez.
right.
Did it blast you?
Yeah, we're good. All right, man.
Excuse me. I'll be
Oh, yeah. So, Gwen, here, let me give you the details of if you guys want to go try to get them tomorrow. We'll be out of 2 places. Yeah, these tickets, these CMA tickets, they're crazy. I mean, people, even all my friends, I'm like, bro, I can't. I mean,
So explain, for myself and anybody else that's watching right now that doesn't know what happens at the CMA party.
yo,
Obviously, it's not the CMAs. We're not there at the CMAs. We're at the Stranahan Theater
yeah,
in the Great Hall,
basically watching.
and we're watching. Is that like on a big screen? Is that what it is?
That's a few screens.
A few screens.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's like 500 people or so. But the thing that is amazing about this, and I have to give our boss Jerry a lot of credit, is the prizes. Let me just go through the quick. First of all, we're going to have Wolf It Down Barbecue, Saba's Uncommon Bar and Grill, desserts from Purple Penguin, and cake arts. So that part is cool. But here's what we're giving away: a trip to see Alan Jackson and Zach Top in Tampa. Flights courtesy of Eugene F. Krantz Toledo Express Airport, and $500 from Genoa Bank. So a flyway to Tampa.
Wow.
For
Wow.
Alan, yeah, well, a flyway to Tampa to see Thomas Rhett. Same thing with the Eugene F. Krantz, and $500 from Genoa Bank. 4 tickets and ground transportation to see Cody Johnson in Cincinnati on February 22nd. Alan Miller Jewelers is the main sponsor. Here's what he's giving away: 2-carat diamond stud earrings that are a retail value of $2,000. Somebody will just walk out with those that night.
Just what? Just
Walk out with it. 5 pair of 1-carat diamond stud earrings, each valued at $795. So 5 pair of that. The grand prize is a 2-carat yellow gold diamond pendant, $4,000.
come on.
And he just gives it away, and you walk out with a $4,000 diamond pendant. We have gift cards from Mommy Bay Brewing Company, the Boot Barn, Tony Pacos. We've got a money machine. You know those things where you jump inside?
Yeah,
and
you
money-
stay inside. You try to catch all the money.
Yeah, so we do.
Do
We
you have
draw.
one of those?
So we have to draw people for that. We've got 2 $500 gift cards from Lazy Boy DeRochers, a $100 Fast Lane Auto, 5 of those $100 gift cards, and a 4-pack of tickets to see a Nashville songbook from the Toledo Alliance of the Performing Arts. So all that will be given away then. That's why people love it, because
What a night.
Yeah. it's crazy.
The money machine too. There was a trick. Was it Casey's mom? I think was in that money machine last year. It said you go like this or something.
You go like that. You just hold like a basket, and then the money will actually
She walked away
you
with
get-
a lot of cash.
Yeah.
I
So
thought
that-
you just hold your shirt open. Let it all
you're not.
fly up
They're
there.
not allowed to hold.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not allowed to hold your
But
shirt
you
open.
can just go like that, but you don't move, because when you start doing this, you don't get
Yeah.
anything.
Right.
All right. So if you guys want to stop by tomorrow, Shipshewana on the road in Bowling Green, starting at 10. Mookie's going to be there. Now they have a limited amount, so I'm assuming he has like probably 20. So
Right.
you got to get
At
there
what
early.
time?
10 o'clock. Shipshewana on the road in Bowling Green.
10 o'clock, Shipshewana in Bowling Green.
At 1 o'clock, Jerry's going to be at the Appliance Center, and he'll have some limited.
All right.
ones. So you have a couple of opportunities tomorrow,
In
depending on where you
mommy,
live.
he's going to be at the mommy location.
It doesn't say. It just says Appliance Center. Is that where he does most of them?
I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's why everyone likes, and it
Man,
is
what
a
a-
good event.
Yeah.
It is a good event, and it's a good chance to get out and stand behind some stanchions.
And stay right, because that will be happening. Let's see. Matt says, hey Pat, how much time did you have to eat that pizza? Okay, we had 45 minutes
Dude, that picture was sick.
to
bro.
eat
Did you
that
show the picture up here?
pizza. I'm gonna pull it up here in just a minute here.
I talked to him.
So
I
you guys
called
ate
him-
that whole thing.
We ate the whole thing.
I called
Did
him
he eat
up.
more than you?
Oh, he definitely ate more than I did.
He said, he goes, I have to call you back. So he calls me back. And he sounds terrible.
Did you get them working
Terrible.
out?
He's
Kind of.
like, he couldn't hardly breathe. And I'm like,
Oh,
man, Pat,
dude.
are you okay?
I was
Sounded
like,
so-
I was like, I'm struggling to
he
breathe.
was. It was
And it wasn't an exaggeration. I was really struggling to breathe.
oh
How
my
many
God.
pieces did you have?
I mean, I probably had like a quarter of it of that pizza.
Oh my god!
And,
And he's
and
a competitive eater.
he's an up and coming competitive eater. He kind of started as just like something fun to do, and then realized like, oh
I'm pretty good at this.
yeah, and you can get money.
Oh.
And
So, did you hang with him for the most part?
it was so funny. It's like have you ever like been jogging like with somebody who actually runs?
Yes.
And they're like they kind of like slow down, like, come on, champ, let's keep going. You know, that's absolutely the way that it was. I mean,
I don't know how people competitive eat.
here's the
It's
thing
crazy.
is I feel like if there were some different toppings on it, I could have done a lot better. He chose banana peppers and tomatoes. So
What?
it was very acidic, you know?
Oh yeah.
And so you're
Sounds tasty.
it was for a few slices, it's
Mhm.
delicious, right? But as you start going on with it, it's like you can't put any more acid into your stuff. It's just like, ugh. And then he let the owner pick the other half, which the owner picked like sausage and some other kind of like 2 different types of sausages on it. Like, that's not what you want. You don't want extra protein on there. You want
well, he did that because it's harder to finish.
right. You want water soluble things. I said mushrooms. And he's like, oh, I don't like mushrooms. Like, come on.
Water soluble.
Right. I would
I wouldn't do mushrooms. That's-
Oh, I
gotta like what I'm eating.
see. I love mushrooms.
Oh wow.
So, but
You could do onions,
Look, I'm not a huge onion fan, and I don't
but
know.
they're like usually real thin and small.
Yeah, unless I bet they'd be big. I bet they
You
would have.
like cut
They would have been
onions.
like, you've been eating a whole onion in half.
But I guess because the acidic factor, I wouldn't have thought about that. I kind of just thought a little bit lighter in vegetables as
Right.
opposed to like a heavy meat.
Yeah.
So I
Can you
guess
do
I kind of
lettuce?
see why I would lean that way.
No, I don't think you do.
That'd
Taco
be good.
pizza? That doesn't count.
No. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to pull up this picture here. But in the meantime, well, let's see. We got more comments here. Tammy Cook says, I wish I could try to win those tickets. but I'll be out of state for
What?
Yeah.
Where are you going? What do you mean for
She's
business?
going to be out of state for business all week.
She's too much business, Tammy. She's too much business.
Gwen Hartford loves mushrooms too. I could eat an onion like an apple. So good. That's disgusting.
They say they have the same texture.
I like onions.
They're kind of in
I
the
like
same
onions.
category.
I like
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 a
onions,
salad,
but eat it like an
but
apple?
Not
No.
like an apple. No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, that's messed up. See, ham would have been pineapple, 100%. Could have definitely done pineapple.
Talk about acidic, dude. Are you kidding me?
Oh, but that's good acidic though. That's a sweet. That's nice and sweet. And,
All right. Do you have sound?
yeah.
Don't do it now. We'll get kicked off.
Right.
That's Jason Aldean here on K100. It's Lynn and Marco, your sports report here, brought to you by Zavosky's Custom Meats
and Deli. And last night, in a travesty of a football game, the dumb Eagles beat the Commanders pretty handily, actually. It actually wasn't even as close as the final score there. I don't even know what it is. I've erased that from my entire mind. So not great there. And as far as other stuff, you know what? I don't have a big sports report here today because there's not a lot going on tonight. I will be watching Mike Tyson beat Jake Paul on a Netflix event. Actually, it's the first time it's going to be on Netflix. We're super excited. They have, I guess, said that more subscriptions have gone out in Netflix in the last 2 weeks than in the last 5 years.
Really?
Yeah, because it's only available on that. I don't know if you saw the weigh-in, but if you've ever wondered if Mike Tyson is still the same Mike Tyson, I think he's like 60 or 57 or something.
Yeah.
He slapped Jake Paul in the face during the weigh-in because Jake Paul was doing something stupid. Yeah.
Was Jake Paul wearing the diamond ear coverings?
No.
He said I heard he spent like $100,000 on
That's
those because
crazy.
he says he's not going to let Mike bite his ear off.
That's pretty funny, actually. We'll see what happens tonight. They shrink the time of the rounds from 3 minutes to 2 minutes, and that's only 8 rounds. So we'll see. But it should be pretty entertaining. And that's your sports report.
That's enough sports. Lynn's got your fix in the 419.
Well, if you aren't feeling festive yet, you perhaps will be after the weekend. We got a lot of cool holiday events happening, including the Blades 37th Annual Holiday Parade. It is tomorrow morning, downtown Toledo. Steps off at Jefferson and Summit Streets at 10 a.m. Going to run until about 12 noon. Obviously, street closures will happen well in front of that 10 o'clock hour, so to be aware of that. But Grand Marshals is your Broadway power couple. Libby Cervantes, who's actually from Toledo, went to Maumee High School, and her partner, Steven Stubbins, he's also from the state of Ohio. So I'm not sure if they're married or they're just a power couple, which it is, but both returning to the region for the holiday parade, and it promises to be a good one. So make sure that you get your little ones downtown.
Love that. All right. That sounds fantastic.
Filling you in on fun in the 419.
Fun in the 419. Nobody better than Guy in the 419 to let us know what's happening this weekend.
Well, Lynn, you really want to get in that festive spirit besides the parade?
Yes.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra at the Huntington Center tomorrow night.
That will do it.
If that doesn't get you in the holiday spirit,
They've got
I don't
the
know
two
what will.
performances, don't they?
They do. They have a performance at 3:30 and at 7.
Nice.
So you definitely want to make it out for that. How about Dolly Parton? Isn't she wonderful?
Yes.
Well,
Love Miss
down
Dolly.
in Findlay, they are having the 10th anniversary celebration of the Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. This is taking place at the Findlay Hancock County Library on November 16th, celebrating the 10 amazing years Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. You're going to be able to meet Llama Llama there. There's going to be special story time, crafts for the kids, so much more. It's a great time. That's going to be starting at 10 a.m. and going till 1 o'clock. So
love that. My
you're in the-
daughter gets those books.
yeah. Oh, so do we. I don't know how we got signed up for it, but I got every month. Dolly
Every
Parton
month,
sends
a
us another
free,
book.
beautiful
Isn't
book.
that nice of her?
Yeah.
If you're looking to make some money, maybe do a little bit of gambling. The Turkey Drop fundraiser. They're going to be dropping turkeys down in Bowling Green. Now they're foam turkeys.
Oh.
So, but this
I
is
swore I thought turkeys could fly.
this is through the Toledo Aerial Media. They're going to be using one of their drones to drop a number of foam turkeys onto a parking lot. You can buy a turkey for $50. This is a fundraiser, of course, but the first closest to the target gets $1,000. Second closest gets $750, and the third closest gets $500.
Nice.
So the various prizes as well. That's taking place tomorrow morning at 8:30.
Nice. All right, working on stories here for your country music news. What do you got going on over there?
Well, world premiere of Blake Shelton's new one happens today. You're going to be hearing it here on K100. In addition to him releasing new music, Shaboozie's got a new song ready for release today, too.
You done?
Carly Pierce has got a cool holiday duet coming. We'll tell you with who. And Nashville's country music family welcomes another baby into the fold.
All right, all that and more coming up here after the deep, luscious voice here of Josh Turner.
K100.
There we go. Yeah, Tammy Cook got your reference.
See, Tammy gets it.
Sorry, I'm
All
leaving my
right.
headphones on because I love this song.
Oh, boy. Lynn's out for a while.
I'm out. Give me 3 minutes, 14 seconds. I'll be
I
back.
knew I liked Tammy.
Pebbles is on.
Pebbles!
Pebbles, where have you been?
She changed jobs, she said.
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
Oh.
You weren't
Well,
here
we
last
miss you. Well, I wasn't here last week. You talked about it last week.
Yeah. Yeah. Go Lions and go Mike Tyson. Yeah, I want to see. I would love to see Mike. The only thing about these, and technically this is not an exhibition. This is supposed to be a real fight. But I mean, boxing is like wrestling is right here. Boxing is just underneath it.
Right.
I think, especially. So I think somebody said there's a clause that he can't knock Jake Paul out, but I would love to see him.
I would
knock Jake
love
Paul.
to see him.
my God,
I want
that
to
would
see
be-
that.
Everyone wants to. That's why they watch these fights. Somebody is, going to be able to knock Jake Paul out.
Hey, so a few weeks back, well, probably closer to a month now, maybe even more than that. Remember when Kevin Webb and I went down scuba diving?
Yes,
Yeah.
in the quarry.
Yes. I've got the actual video coming up here pretty soon. That's going to be released. But in the meantime, there's a lot of music that's going on in the area. So for that, let's go to Andy Joe Taylor.
Before we get to this week's Music Now, let's take a moment of silence to remember and thank our veterans, those with us and not, who fought for our country and freedom. One day isn't enough to thank and honor you. God bless you and the USA. What's up, Toledo? Happy Friday. Thanks for hanging out with us here on K100's Facebook Friday Live Show. I hope you guys had a great weekend and got to get out and check out last weekend's lineup of shows. Playing a show at home is always so much fun, but especially at one of my favorite spots. For you, girl, my Friday was full of family, fireballs, and friends, all at Jed's. Thank you so much to Jeremy, Holly, and Jen for always keeping the door open for us and taking such great care of us. We had an awesome time. On Saturday, we had a blast at the Owen Lane, getting to watch my good friends Reckless Highway tear it up on the official Ohio State Buckeye Game Day tailgate stage. And of course, the Buckeye win was a cherry on top too. OH. Man, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't seen them yet and you're missing out, make sure you follow them on all of their social media to see when they're coming to a city near you soon. You're not going to want to miss them. And while Reckless Highway absolutely killed it, I gotta say, the real star of the day was my security guard, Benson, the Buckeye boy. He stole everybody's hearts and was definitely the real star of the show on Saturday. And we got to make a pit stop on our way home at the Granary in Plain City, Ohio. Man, I'll tell you guys what, getting to see the stage in person made me even more excited to be bringing the experience to it. The guys and I absolutely cannot wait to be bringing the Andy Joe experience to the Granary stage on November 30th as we not only celebrate a Buckeye win against the team up north, but get to cross the stage off of our bucket list. And on Tuesday, I got to put on my Rocket gear for a midweek UT tailgate. My friends and I always have so much fun together on the old 11 bus. A huge shout out and thank you to Rocket Ryan, of course, and to all of our friends that make it an awesome time. And it was an extra special tailgate too, as we got to celebrate Coach Candle's birthday with Tyler from WTOL. Thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with us, and a huge happy birthday shout out to Coach Candles and a congratulations on the birthday dub. In case you missed a segment, you can head over to my Facebook page and catch it there. TOL. Last weekend was one for the books, but I'm looking forward to another great weekend of live local music. So, you know what time it is. Let's get to this weekend's Music No with Andy Joe. On Friday, the Castaways are taking the stage at Danny's in Rossford. Steel Lily is kicking it at Waylon on the Rocks. The Amelia Earharts are taking the Hollywood Casino stage. And Renegade Lemonade is jamming at Ballroom 4-5. On Saturday, Random Act is taking the stage at the Distillery. 56 Days is jamming at the Hollywood Casino, and Two Left Missing is kicking it at the Brewster. And before you head over to Triple Crown to catch Just Two, you can always stop in at Jed's and get some fireballs or some wings. Toledo, have a great weekend. Make sure you get out and check out this weekend's lineup of shows. Make sure you're staying in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe. On K100, Today's Best Country with Lynn and Marco in the morning, and Guy in the 409 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend.
The Music Know with Andy Joe. The Music Know with Andy.
Just like every person is unique, insurance coverage is crucial and needs to be designed for you, just like a tailor-made custom suit. Give us a call at 419-292-5700, or you can visit us online at www.insuredbydesign.com.
There we go. Hey, listen, you don't want to be caught unaware. So do me a favor. If you think you're covered, fine. That's great. If you have some questions, give Keith Clonch a call and find out. Just make sure that he's not a swindler. He's not going to try to talk you into anything. He's as honest as they come. And so if you were to give him a call and just say, hey, here's my policy. Here's what I'm paying for. He's going to do one of two things. Actually, he'll do one of three things. Actually, he'll do one of two things. One, he'll say, hey, you're good. You've got everything you need. You're paying the right price for it. I couldn't possibly do anything better for you. Second thing he's going to do is he's going to say, yeah, you know what? Maybe try this. Talk to your insurance agent and see if you can switch this over and pay less. What he's not going to do is he's not going to say, yes, come over to me, transfer everything over to me. I'll take care of it for you. No, it's your decision. If after all that you decide, you know what? I like that he caught this and my own insurance agent didn't even pay attention to me. I think I'm going to switch over. Maybe that's what you do. But that choice is on yours. He's going to do one of those two things. What he's not going to do is pressure. So give him a call. Make sure you're getting what you paid for.
That's Jelly Roll and Lainey Wilson and Save Me Here on K100. Lynn and Marco. Thank you.
Lynn and Marco, thank you for spending your mornings with us. It's Friday, Facebook Live. It's also a Feel Good Friday. We'll get back to some of those here in just a minute. Mostly cloudy today. High going to be near 52. Tonight, partly cloudy, low 43.
We're at 48 now. K100 Weather is brought to you by Jim White Toyota. Stop in today for exceptional offers on new Toyotas. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic looks to be in absolutely fine shape right here and now. We'll keep an eye on it. Let you know if anything comes up. You spot it first. Please get a hold of us at 419-240-1000. Do it by phone or text.
All right, let's figure out what's going on in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee.
Of course, the big thing, 58th Annual CMA Awards approaching fast. Happens November 20th. We're getting a clearer picture of the performances that we're going to be seeing next week as the second round of big-name performances was announced yesterday. Kelsey Ballerini, Brooks and Dunn, Eric Church, Luke Combs, Riley Green, Jelly Roll, Cody Johnson, Ella Langley, Noah Kahan, Megan Maroney, Casey Musgraves, and Bailey Zimmerman are all going to be taking the stage on Wednesday night. 3-hour awards show airs live Wednesday, November 20th from the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. It starts at 8 o'clock, and we'll be watching it on ABC at the Stranahan Great Hall. Hopefully you will be too. We've got a pair of tickets we're going to be giving away before this morning's out. Good luck at winning your way in. So Michael Bublé teaming up with Carly Pierce for a holiday duet titled Maybe This Christmas. Does that sound familiar to you? It sounds like Maybe This Christmas. Isn't that the title of the Jason Kelsey, Stevie Nicks song?
Is that what it is?
You played it for us yesterday.
I did play it for you.
And I believe it was titled Maybe This Christmas. So maybe the same song. I don't know if...
Well, let's listen to it.
All right.
Because I'm curious.
And all the snow falling down on the city and the good souls below. It ain't the same when it comes down and turns into rain. 'Cause it's Christmas time, shouldn't be alone again.
I don't know if it is the
It
same.
sounds but Michael
Blake's way better than
instead of
Jason
Kelsey. Yeah. Well, anyway, so nice, and Carly Pierce happy to be a part of that one. Now, if you are not ready for Christmas music, but you want some new music to take a listen to, well, there's a couple coming out today. First is called Texas by Blake Shelton. It's been over 2 years since he's released a new solo song, and he credits Post Malone for getting him back in the studio again because of their song Pour Drink, such a big hit. Made sense that he wanted to record more. So, do we have a little clip of it? You're going to be able to hear it in its entirety several times today as we do the world premiere, because the official release time isn't until 1 o'clock Eastern time today. But there's little bits and pieces of it floating around on social media. If we come up with it, we'll give you a little tease. Second song you should be on the lookout for today, Good News by Shabuzi. It is the first single that he's released since, of course, his album Where I've Been Isn't Where I'm Going back in May. So every holiday season, it's very well known that Tracy Lawrence puts together it's called Mission Possible, and it's a turkey fry benefit concert. Well, this year, ahead of his turkey fry, he's releasing his own brand of injectable marinade. It's available in Creole and Cajun butter flavors, and on his website, select proceeds will continue to benefit his Mission Possible charity.
That's good.
And a big old congratulations going out to Maddie and Tay's Taylor Kerr. The Tay and Maddie and Tay has got a baby boy. He was just born over the last several days, and she and her husband, Josh Kerr, welcomed him, second child for the couple. They've got a 2-year-old daughter, Layton, and on Instagram, Dad captioned a picture of the baby, Chapel Shields Kerr. Said they got surprised actually October 29th, absolutely in love with their perfect little boy. I think the first one was way early too, so
I just like them early.
They haven't had an easy time with their little babies as they've been brought into the world. So we certainly do wish him well, because I don't know if he's home. They didn't really say, but their little girl, when she was born, she spent 53 days in a NICU before she came home. So hopefully Chapel makes the trip home in a lot less time. That's your country music news update. If you want anything more on these artists or stories, make sure you check out our Facebook page and our website, K100country.com.
All right.
There we go. Well, I'm trying to get this pizza picture uploaded, but it's not working right now.
What?
I don't know. But I did mention that a few month ago, Kevin Webb and I went. We went scuba diving down in Gilboa, which I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I was like, it's quarries aren't necessarily, they're not always crystal clear. Wasn't sure what the visibility would be like. Check this out. It was pretty amazing.
I'm out here at Gilboa Quarry down in Gilboa, Ohio. I had to come back. I came down here when I was down in Putnam County making those videos, and I had to come back. And thankfully, Kevin Webb was the one who got me out here. It's a good day for a swim, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Actually.
Be a little chilly. Not too bad. All right. I'm suited up. Look like a knight. Let's go dive in some cold water.
Yeah, there we go. It was so much fun. It was wild. So if you're ever interested in learning to scuba dive, Kevin Webb's a great instructor.
He really is. You know, if he can make me feel comfortable
Right?
under the water,
Yeah.
you know that he's really good. But yeah, that really looks amazing. And a lot of people don't realize we have those kind of places so close by that you can actually do that.
It what's really cool about it is like the whole. I should go down there and do a video just on besides the scuba diving, but like it's a whole culture down there. I mean,
Yeah.
people will come out and they'll hang out there at the quarry the whole day. They'll bring grills. So people will be grilling out. They'll go out. They'll scuba dive.
They're not catching fish out of there and grilling them, are they? Can you
No,
do
I don't
that?
think so. I don't think
Oh.
so.
Well,
And then they I don't think you're allowed to fish out of there.
oh no.
Well, you don't want to catch a scuba diver.
Well, then there's
Or do
that.
you?
And so yeah, so you hang out there and you come up, you eat some food. Don't drink, obviously. You don't want to drink and scuba dive. That's a terrible idea.
And you have to wait 30 minutes after you eat.
And you gotta wait there, right? Right.
to go back
right.
in. Everyone knows that.
Bonnie says, okay, guys, have a great day. I have to go poke Christmas decorations to take to the shop. What? Help me out here, Bonnie. I will see you at the CMA Awards. Gwen says BG and where else for the CMA tickets? So BG tomorrow and Appliance Center.
Appliance Center.
Appliance
We're
Center.
not sure which. They have a couple locations. but
I'm guessing the one in Mommy. Or
Probably.
yeah. And let's see. Margarita Garcia is watching right now.
Good morning, Margarita.
That's how you have to say it.
Good morning, Kevin Pleward. Scott Clifton. Good morning to you, sir. Guys, do me a favor. Hit the like button. I noticed that there are multiple people that are watching right now and not nearly enough likes on there. So click the like button, click the heart button, click
What
the.
that does is it
the-
pushes it out more to more people.
That's it has the least amount of weight, but it still helps.
Yeah.
The most amount of weight is to
Sharing.
share it onto your own page. Give it a share onto your own page. Just click that share button. Let everybody know that you're watching right now as well. Other people be like, hey, what's this? What are you
Right.
watching? Go and share it in a group that you belong to.
Can you
You
do
know?
that?
Absolutely, you can.
Hmm.
You can share it out into different groups. Morning, guys. Question about the CMA Fest. Might not be able to get there till 7. Will still get entered for drawing.
Yes. I mean, we'll be doing some, I think, if I remember correctly, they go out throughout the night. It's not all,
Okay.
and the big stuff is at near the end of the night.
All right.
So, but it is during, right? Do they kind of do it, we have like during commercial breaks.
Well, yeah, but you do have to be there early enough to get registered because they do cut off registration.
They
What-
do?
do you know
Yeah,
what time
they
they
do.
cut off registration?
I don't.
Well, you
I'll
just
have to
make it
find
that
out.
He said the sitter might not be able to get to us till 6:30. So you put your kids in the bathroom.
They're strict, the people who put this party together.
You shut the
Yeah.
door. Right?
What?
You put the kids in the bathroom
Uh-huh.
and you shut the door.
What are
That
you
way-
talking about?
He said the sitter can't get there till 6:30.
Oh, geez.
So what would it be, a half hour at most, right?
It'll be fine.
They'll be all right. They've got water. If they have to use the bathroom, they're
Put
right
an
there.
iPad in there.
Right?
I can see you teasing your kids
Put an-
about doing that.
put
but
an
we
iPad in
all
there.
know you would never.
Right. That's a completely original thought that I just had there. It's going to be a great day heading into Renfro Valley, Kentucky to see Mark Chestnut.
Wow,
Last 2 shows were
nice.
canceled. He's my favorite. That's cool. It'll be a lot of fun.
I was at Red Rocks just in time to see the Dustin Lynch show get canceled because of winter storm.
Oh, man.
Ugh.
I know. So I've seen the venue now, just didn't get to attend a show at it.
I've only ever seen it on
It was
video.
cool.
He says the wife would kill me. Look,
Just tell the wife the sitter's there.
honestly, like Marco said, you give the kid an iPad. They're not going to know if you're in the room or not.
They wouldn't know if you're on planet Earth if they have an iPad.
Yeah,
They'll be
exactly.
Doing their own thing. Everything will be fine.
You put them in the bathroom. If an emergency happens, let's say what's going to happen? There's
How about this? How
a
about this?
tornado. Guess what? They're in the bathroom.
Put
Safe
the
place.
iPad in there and FaceTime, and then FaceTime on your phone and just watch them all the way to the venue.
See, even while you're there.
Look at that. Dude, we got it, man.
We Pat and Marco's childcare. Pat and Marco's childcare tips.
Keith's insurance.
No, we're not gonna actually watch kids. We're just gonna give away helpful tips.
No, but we're gonna need insurance when we get sued.
Oh. Well, you don't have to follow the tips. That's up to you. All we're just giving is advice.
Diane Larson retired yesterday. Maybe she's looking for a gig.
She's gonna be a babysitter?
Maybe.
Imagine her calling you. We have breaking news. Your kids have done terrible things. Oh, hang on. K100, that is K Brown,
that
and
is
Marshmallow
K Brown
here.
and Marshmallow here, and it is Lynn and Marco. Thanks for being right here. We appreciate you hanging out with us doing Friday Facebook Live. It's a Feel Good Friday. Make sure you join us live on Facebook. The riveting conversations of babysitting tips from Pat, which is good. And Marco. Well,
me. You got to take some credit yourself.
Yeah.
We got a lot coming up here. Tickets to go to the CMA Fest. Lots of people are going to be wanting those. And also tickets to go see Theo Vaughn. We've got those today.
We do.
Yeah, so all that is coming up right here. So Lynn and Marco on K100.
Wash away the worries.
It's a little late, so.
Yeah.
Need CMA tickets and need to meet Justin Moore when he comes to Toledo again.
Make up that DeRocher spotlight.
I think, Trenton, you need to reevaluate your life and think about things that are wants and needs. Because you keep saying need. See, you don't need CMA tickets. You want CMA tickets. Just saying. You don't need it badly enough that you're not going to show up at Appliance Center or in BG. BG's
Right.
really close to you, buddy.
I mean,
BG tomorrow.
we try to make it as easy as possible.
Appliance Center, what, today?
Tomorrow. Both
also
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Also tomorrow. So you got 2 opportunities
Right.
to go get in line, get your tickets. Just saying, buddy. Just saying. All right. Coming up on the 7 o'clock hour, that's the flood of guests start coming in. Holy smokes. Do we have a lot of people coming in?
Yeah, we need a revolving door.
We really do.
Mhm.
And I work a 24-hour shift tomorrow. Buddy, it's a need and a want.
24 hours. Jesus.
Hey, maybe listen, I have seen Pat hates the word need. I don't hate the word need. I have a lot of needs. But
you're a no hype kind of guy. So unless you really need it, you don't like that.
exactly.
You're right.
Exactly. I don't need hype, right?
You're right.
Yeah. But I've seen the fire trucks at Kroger, when firefighters need to go make a grocery run, they have to take the truck with them in case there's an emergency so that they, and they all have to go in case they're called out. They
All
can
of
just
them.
boom.
Yeah.
And they go, right? Someone's got to work EMS, dude.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Dude, take the ambulance over to Appliance Center.
And if you turn the lights on, you get there faster.
Right. You beat all the people.
These
Dude,
are as good as your babysitting
show
tips.
show up in all your EMS gear. Nobody's going to stand in your way.
Yeah.
You walk to the front of that line, grab
Just
your
say,
tickets.
Excuse me, we've got a problem up front.
Right.
You don't really need that job anyway, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
look, who's going to know? Who's going to know? I'm just saying, if it's that much of a need, you make it happen. Right? Right?
Love it.
I don't know. My wife and I talk about this all the time. Like with different like family members and stuff like that don't show up to different holiday events. And it's like, if you really wanted to be there, you'd be there. You'd make it happen. Because you can always come up with excuses. Oh, I got this. Oh, this. Oh, that. The fact is, if you really wanted to be there,
Right.
you would be there. You would find a way to make it there. If it were that important to you.
It's true. It's certainly true.
Well, we're going to give away CMA tickets. Somebody's behind you, Pat. Don't look now.
All right. I see Matt Heckard. I need a K100. You don't need a K100.
Everyone needs a K100.
Everybody needs.
I don't even know if we have those.
Once again, I want to thank Keith Clanch from Insurance Solutions by Design.
It's by design.
By design. Thanks for sponsoring this hour, and stay tuned. We got more coming.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
No upselling, low cost, in and out the door, very professional. Costa Oil is where you want to go to get your oil change. You're in a hurry, go to them. No hassles. I can't rave enough about it. This place is amazing. All right. There we go. Some great stuff going on. Once again, thanks Costa Oil for sponsoring this hour. Good morning, everybody that's tuning in right now. See, Pat, I used need in the right sentence. Oh, I need another one. I have wore my K100 shirt out. Need another one. You don't. This is what I'm talking about.
Actually,
you don't,
that I can get.
You don't need another one. But welcome into the studio, Laura and Dawn. Laura and Dawn from Make-A-Wish.
My screen's frozen.
And
hold that thought.
All right.
K100 Lynn and Marco, thank you very much for being right here. We do appreciate you hanging out with us.
Appreciate you hanging out with us each and every morning. It's a Friday Facebook Live. It's also a Feel Good Friday. Our show brought to you by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Coming up inside of this hour, a couple of special guests from Make-A-Wish Foundation. Riley Reynolds from Best of Toledo and Toledo City Paper is going to be in. And I think we'll have our first of the big giveaways this morning. Theo Vaughn, take us maybe?
All right. I love it.
All right. Just a couple minutes past 7 and time for your latest look at news now on K100.
Hey, good morning. I'm James Starks for the 13 Action News headlines. A man accused in the deadly shooting of a 16-year-old Toledo teen is set to be sentenced next month after he changed his plea. Dominic Garcia convicted of reckless homicide this week after entering a plea of no contest. Court records show his other charges, including murder, will be dropped. Those charges stem from February 11th when Jacob Barrett was found shot along Langdon Street. He would later pass away at the hospital. Switching gears now, today's the day for our Hope for the Holidays toy collection. It starts up now. There'll be more than 50 locations accepting those donations donations of new and unwrapped toys for families in need. And that's not all. Next Friday, bring those donations to the big kickoff drop-off presented by American Event Rental as we flip the switch during the Town Center at Levis Commons tree lighting special. And a quick lottery note for you. Nobody won Tuesday's Mega Millions jackpot, bringing tonight's jackpot to an estimated $387 million. Then the Powerball, it's still out there. Saturday night's drawing has an estimated $130 million. Now you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News.
K100 weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Stop in today for exceptional offers on new Toyotas. Right car, right price, right now. Here's 13 ABC's Ross Ellett.
It'll be cloudy with a few sprinkles at times. We go throughout the day for today. 52 for that high. Overnight tonight down to 43 degrees, cloudy and calm conditions. And for your Saturday, mostly cloudy, the high of 53. Will be warmer on Sunday. Still a fair amount of clouds, while the high around 60. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellett.
It's 48 now at Toledo's K100. Traffic appears to be in fine shape this morning. If as you head out, you find out otherwise, please get a hold of us. 419-240-1000 is the number. It's a service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
There's a better way to.
Okay, there we go. All right. Well, let's welcome into the studio Laura and Don from Crafting. I'm crafting more wishes. So Make-A-Wish is obviously a national company, right? It's a national company. And if you haven't heard of Make-A-Wish, I feel sorry for you.
Right.
I don't know what you're doing with your life. But what you're an official sanctioned organization that makes the money for Make-A-Wish.
We are a fundraising group. Yes.
That raises money for.
Right.
Okay.
So every year we do a craft show. That's why we're called Crafting More Wishes.
Okay.
This is our 19th year that we've been doing this. And we are an officially sanctioned.
I'm going to move this over here now because you moved with the microphone.
Moved
this over cover your face.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So we are an officially sanctioned fundraising event that we do annually for Make-A-Wish OKI, Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, that particular chapter. So we raise money for the kids in our local area.
Okay, great.
Our goal every year is 10,000. Sometimes we go over, sometimes we just come shy, but that's our goal every year. We raise money through the fees that the vendors pay to have their booths at the craft show. We have over 100 vendors. And lots of homemade things, some direct sales companies, we just have something for everybody. And then we also raise money through other avenues. We have pictures with Santa. We have raffle prizes that we have. And there's also a donation box at the door when you come in that you can put money into if you want to do that, a cash or a check. And then we have live Christmas music. Also, we have a singer in the morning and we have a singer in the afternoon. We take a break in there because every year Make-A-Wish gives us a family that is like the face of the show.
Okay.
Sometimes the child hasn't gotten their wish. Sometimes they've already gotten their wish, but they come in and they talk about their experience and how Make-A-Wish has helped them. This year we have a little boy who just turned 4 this month. He actually got his wish back in January. He has cystic fibrosis. And this little guy is he just melts your heart. He's had a struggle with life since before he was born. His mom found out she was pregnant with him the day the country shut down for COVID.
Oh my gosh.
And so she had to go through this whole pregnancy that she was getting nothing but bad news constantly at her doctor's visits by herself because her husband wasn't allowed in there with her. So he was born. He has cystic fibrosis.
What a terrible time that was.
Oh yes. So after he was born, he was in the NICU for a little bit. He had a problem with newborn hypothermia on top of the cystic fibrosis. In that first year after he was born, he was in and out of the hospital a few times. His parents both got into 2 separate car accidents that were not their fault. The whole entire family came down with COVID. It's just been one thing after another for this family. So Make-A-Wish has been a godsend for them.
Yeah.
The mom told me that when they went on their wish trip, their one thing that they appreciated the most was because they were struggling with money beforehand, obviously with everything going on. That was the one time in their life that they could tell their kids yes to everything they wanted.
Oh.
Because he has a 7-year-old little sister or big sister also. It's a family of 4. So they got to stay at the Give the Kids the World location at Disney that Make-A-Wish, it's a house there that the families stay at when they go there for their wish. But it was just an all-around great experience for them. So she's going to be at the show. They're going to be at the show, and she's going to talk about that. And she now volunteers for Make-A-Wish also and gives back, which is, great.
Right.
But Dawn will talk a little bit about our sponsors and our raffle prizes.
When is this event?
I'm sorry. It's
Well,
November 23rd, next Saturday.
Next Saturday. Okay.
From 9 to 3 at the Toledo Rec Center in Rec Hall 1.
Wonderful.
It is one of the largest free admission craft shows, free parking. Nothing costs to get in. We have food trucks for lunch. We have all kinds of stuff going on.
great.
That's a big hall to fill.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yes. And we actually have a waiting list of about 20 vendors who
Is
want
that
to
right?
get in. Yes.
Wow.
That's
Yes.
terrific.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
That's great.
So go ahead. So about some of the those sponsors.
I will tell you, this is a lot of work, but this is what I always probably tell everyone, and she's probably tired of hearing it. This is a labor of love. We don't know the child ahead of time. We are just diligently working our tails off, trying to put everything together, curate a beautiful show. And honestly, we couldn't do it by ourselves. This takes help. This takes our volunteers. This takes our local businesses who we approach for raffle prizes and who are generous. This takes Tolson Media. I always say I have a guardian angel, and I certainly did that day. I took a chance, made a call. Tolson Media has donated. We've got a beautiful ad right above Chick-fil-A at Sylvania and Talmadge.
Nice.
This, we wouldn't have that without Tolson Media. What a blessing. This year, we're also in Toledo Parent, the November and December issue, which highlights last year's recipient. So it really does take an effort from everyone. We have people helping us set up. We are wrangling over 100 vendors and trying to meet all of their needs, as well as trying to be one of the best shows in the area. So everyone's happy. The shoppers are happy. The Wish family is happy. We're happy because we've raised enough money to donate to Make-A-Wish. It's just, that's this time of year, right? We should feel good every year. And if you don't have a big wallet to give, this is one way you can give. Come out and shop.
Sure,
Do your
because you
Christmas
can
shopping.
exactly right. You can do your Christmas shopping out there, and
How many years strong is the event?
This is
Nine.
a 19.
19. Wow, that's amazing. I love your logo. I love the little knitting needles through stuff. Yes. I don't know whose that was, but that's really cool. And what kind of, you guys are actually hands-on in making crafts? What kind of crafts do you create?
She and I do not hand create any crafts ourselves. We're in the direct sales field, but most of that event is handcrafted items. We have everything from locally raised, an orchard with bees, which will have honey, bourbon flavored honey, hot honey, all kinds of good things.
Hot honey, boy, that's a trend right now.
That is a
Yeah.
trend.
Oh, that sounds
to
good.
goat soap.
Nice.
I mean, and that's also local. So we just have everything from sewing things to beautiful handmade wooden toys, cutting boards, sewing projects, wreaths for your door, you name it, it's going to be there.
Nice.
If you're looking for it, we're going to have a vendor that probably sells that.
You said, again, doors open at 9?
Yes.
Yes. Doors open at 9 o'clock. We usually have a line outside, and actually to the first 150 people,
I forgot about that.
the first 150 people in line, we are giving away, we're going to give them a special ticket, and to the first 150 in line, and they're going to have a chance to win $50 in Ohio lottery scratch-off
Cool.
tickets.
Oh, how fun is
there we
that?
go.
You certainly
Win
don't.
big.
Yes, you could win really
Yes,
big.
not just the $50 you can tickets,
Right.
you could win big on the tickets.
Yeah.
Right.
Our raffle table is full of amazing prizes. Attention bourbon lovers, if you're awake or know a bourbon lover. We have a beautiful bottle of
2 in
Blanton's.
studio.
Yes. Hello, Blanton's bourbon. We have a wonderful bottle of Blanton's bourbon. Cooper Hawk has donated a 3-month wine membership, a magnum bottle of wine, and a tasting. And our friends at Country Grains, who doesn't love Country Grains?
Oh my gosh.
They've
I know.
donated a year's worth of bread, 2 loaves every month.
Wow.
2 loaves every month. Like that's over a $300 value right
Yeah.
there. So lots of goodies, though. Lots of other raffle prizes, from bowling at Forest View to our friends at Libby Glass.
We have lots of gift cards too for various restaurants.
Honey Baked Ham.
Honey Baked Ham, yeah, that's one of them. Gosh, we have over 30 prizes.
Yes.
And
over
the
30.
raffle
Great.
tickets are $1 a piece, 6 for $5, or 30 for 20. Right? Is that what we're
Right.
doing? And then we have the bigger prizes: the Cooper Hawk, the Blanton's bourbon. Those tickets are $5 each, or 5 for 20. Yeah. But you don't have to be present to win. So if you just want to pop in and buy raffle tickets and you don't have time to shop, you can do that too, because we will, when you fill out the raffle ticket, you just put your name and number and we will call you if you win. So you don't have to be there to win the prize.
That's great. And so again, I just want to say this again for anybody, for the people that are watching right now. This is next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Next
November
Saturday,
23rd.
and doors open at 9 o'clock. And it's going to be over at the Toledo Rec Center, which that's the one that's over in Maumee, correct?
Fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you said
Rec Hall 1.
Rec Hall 1.
Toledo
So big
Volleyball Court,
space.
Toledo Volleyball Court or Toledo Volleyball Club is in Hall 1.
Okay.
So they might see TVC or Toledo Volleyball Club on those doors, but they'll see where the line is forming.
Yeah.
And our banners will be going up this weekend on the fence out there. So you'll see.
Wonderful. Yeah. So great opportunity to could do some Christmas shopping, go out there. It's fun just to kind of look around and get inspired by ideas.
Oh, it's an amazing sound and craft show already, and people love those. But it's for such a great cause.
Yes.
So yeah,
And this is an annual event. We do this. It'll be every year the Saturday before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So
Saturday before
we've actually
Thanksgiving.
already started planning for next year.
You've
'Cause we
already
want to do big stuff for our 20th
Yeah.
year.
Well, you want to have Marco in there for next year. That's
Well, I mean.
that's what you want.
Let me pencil that in.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we'll count on that.
He does stand up, so you'll be able to get him up there. He'll do his
there
stand up
we
set.
might have you.
Do you sing Christmas songs?
All the
very
time. He sings,
poorly.
he sings Christmas.
if
He's the
Jason
voice of an
Kelsey
angel.
can do it, so can you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So he can do all kinds of. He's a jack of all trades. So yeah, you definitely want him in there for that. That's great. So this little boy, it breaks my heart. So he has cystic fibrosis.
Yes.
And he's what, 4?
He just turned 4
Just
this
turned
month.
4.
Oh,
So
We have a picture of him on our we have an event page. I can
Okay.
give you the link that you can share with your followers.
Great.
But, his picture is pinned at the top. He actually in his picture has 3 different hats on. And the picture was taken at Disney. He wanted to wear all his Disney hats
Aw.
at the same time. So he's got two regular hats with visors and then his Mickey ears on top of that. He is the cutest little thing you've ever seen.
And I'm so sorry. What's his name?
Killian.
Killian.
He's actually a local child from Maumee.
Yeah, he's actually from Maumee.
From okay. All right.
Make-A-Wish
So-
picks the child. So we don't, just so everyone who's listening, if they wonder how this works, we have no idea anybody's medical history or
Right.
anything like this. They just, because we're a sanctioned show with them, they tell us who they're assigning to the show.
Okay.
And we just work for the child.
Right. We
Right.
just get in contact with the family then, and they give us whatever information they're willing to share.
And so then the money that all the money that's raised, it goes towards not just him, it goes towards multiple.
It goes
we'll go-
into the fund that funds the wishes.
Okay.
And we typically raise enough money to fund one child's wish.
Great.
Because that's about the 8 to 10,000 is about the average price of a wish.
Okay.
Depending on where they're going or who, whatever. Because they, like when they go to Disney, Make-A-Wish pays for the whole family to go.
Sure.
It's not just that they're paying for the kid and everybody else has to come along. They pay for the whole family.
Now, does the kid? Do you have like a list of? Is there like a list of wishes that kids get to choose from? How does that work? What's the?
Funny that you should ask because I just had this conversation.
Because I want to know, like some kid. I want to know if some kid would be like, I want to do some big game hunting. Like, would that be?
As long as it's in the country, I bet you they could go.
Is that right?
Let me give you a little history. Like last year, our little boy was a 4-year-old little boy that had a kidney transplant. He went to Disney also. But before that, we had a 15-year-old teenage girl who got diagnosed with ovarian cancer on her 15th
Oh
birthday.
my gosh.
Her wish was to go shopping on Rodeo Drive in California. So that's where they sent her. And they gave her an allotted amount of money and she got to spend whatever and she
Wow.
wanted to go sightseeing out there. So that's what she did. Another family that I know of, the family wanted to go, the child was a little bit older. And so, all the little kids want to go to Disney.
Sure.
This child was a little bit older, wanted to go to Hawaii.
Wow.
The family went to Hawaii. They have limitations on now because of COVID and some other things. They can't go out of the country.
Okay.
And there is certain other things that are off limits, but there's been kids that have gone backstage at a concert because they wanted to meet their person that they follow or whatever. I mean, they can within reason do just about anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. Good. Well, thank you for being in here. How much longer till we go back on?
50 seconds.
50 seconds. Glad I asked that. All right. And if people want to donate to you? Where do they go to?
If they want to go to the event page, I can put a post out there with the information on where they can send a check, or
Okay.
they can stop by the show that day. Like I said, we will have a box that they can drop a check or money order in. Any check would be made out to Make-A-Wish OKI,
Okay.
so that they get the tax write-off also. And what we do is we collect all the money. Our sponsors cover our expenses, so 100% of the money we get all goes to Make-A-Wish, and we send them a packet after the show with the financial report of what we took in, what our expenses were, and we cut them a check and include all the checks that were made out to them in that envelope.
All right.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
And we're gonna have you given a bridged version of everything you just told us.
That is Morgan Wallen and Love Somebody here on K100. We are
on K100. We are Lynn and Marco. Thank you so much for being right here each and every day. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live. We'll have some Feel Good stories coming up here in just a bit. Today, mostly cloudy. 52 going to be our high. Partly cloudy tonight. Low down to 43.
We're 48 now. K100. Your weather brought to you by Jim White Toyota. Stop in today for exceptional offers on new Toyotas. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic continues to be in fine shape. No accidents reported, no slowdowns reported. If you know something, please get a hold of us at 419-240-1000. That phone and text line is service of your information station, K100.
We're on Friday Facebook Live, and we are having a great conversation talking about a Feel Good Friday. Something that can make you feel real good is trying to donate to a great cause and help somebody or in a spot that may be a lot worse than what you're in.
And Laura and Dawn from Crafting More Wishes are here with us and giving you avenue to do that. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
You've got a big craft show coming up, not this weekend, but next.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about it.
November 23rd at 9 a.m. Doors open at 9 a.m. We're at the Lucas County Rec Center, Rec Hall 1. We have over 100 crafters and vendors that'll be selling their wares. We have lots of raffle prizes, live music and entertainment with Christmas music. We have Santa. The kids can come take a picture with Santa for a donation.
Nice.
We have food trucks for lunch.
So that's a big place. A lot of vendors. You can shop. You're going to get hungry, go out, get something to eat, go back in, shop some more. And you definitely want to get on the raffle prize drawings.
Yes.
And really, and the best thing about it is that all the money this is a free event, but all the money that's raised that day goes towards through your organization. It goes to Make-A-Wish and helping kids locally in this area.
Yes.
And a child specifically this year.
This year, our face of the show is Killian. He's a 4-year-old little boy with cystic fibrosis, and he's from Maumee. He's our wish child this year.
And he's going to be now. Is he going to be there with his family?
Yes, he will be there with his family. He has a 7-year-old sister, his mom and dad. They'll all be there that day, and they're going to talk a little bit about their experience with Make-A-Wish and what it's done for their family and how it's helped them.
And where did he go?
He went to Disney for his trip. Yes, they went this past January.
Wonderful.
And they're from the Maumee area.
They're from the Maumee area, so that's great. I love that it stays local. And this is now the 19th year.
Yes.
That this craft show has been going on.
Yes.
And what's your goal? What's the fundraising goal that you want to make each and every year?
Our goal every year is $10,000.
And that's pretty obtainable, right?
Oh,
For
yes.
all the donations.
I think we've only missed it 1 year, and we were just shy of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, stick around with us on Friday Facebook Live. If you're listening right now on the radio, you can switch over to Facebook or YouTube channels to see the rest of this conversation. But it's a fantastic reason to do something and get involved.
Absolutely. Free admission, free parking, and all kinds of gifted crafters there making great things for the holiday season. So go support. It's such a great cause. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
All right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming in.
We hope if you have a chance to come out to the show and shop around.
Yeah.
Well, he actually wants to be in the dunk tank.
Well, maybe we'll have to have one of those next year.
We can arrange
that. Yeah.
I will wear. I'll tell you what. I'll make this deal with you right now.
So we're gonna we're planning this for next year then
Okay.
for our 20th.
Okay.
Now you're on camera.
Here's my deal.
Okay.
All right, you get
We're
a
gonna
dunk
hold you
tank.
to it.
I will wear a K100 Speedo
Oh.
with Marco's face on it.
Why are you bringing me into this?
Oh my gosh.
I'll wear that in the dunk tank.
Why?
That'll happen.
I don't know, but we're getting a dunk tank, Dawn.
Let's do it. It's gonna happen.
I'm
you heard
holding
it
you
here.
to yes, I'm
Hold me
holding
to
you
it.
to it.
Hold me to it.
Hold him to it.
A whole new audience.
Oh, yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Anything for the kid.
That's right.
Aw.
That's right.
Aw, we knew we were in good company.
Right. Yes.
We've got a lot of great events coming up this weekend and a lot of great music coming up this weekend. So to tell you about that is Andy Joe. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in
you.
today.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
a part of the show.
Yeah.
See you
And
all on the 23rd.
we'll see you next
Yes.
week.
Before we get to this week's Music Now, let's take a moment of silence to remember and thank our veterans, those with us and not, who fought for our country and freedom. One day isn't enough to thank and honor you. God bless you and the USA. What's up, Toledo? Happy Friday. Thanks for hanging out with us here on K100's Facebook Friday Live Show. I hope you guys had a great weekend and got to get out and check out last weekend's lineup of shows. Playing a show at home is always so much fun, but especially at one of my favorite spots. For you, girl, my Friday was full of family, fireballs, and friends, all at Jed's. Thank you so much to Jeremy, Holly, and Jen for always keeping the door open for us and taking such great care of us. We had an awesome time. On Saturday, we had a blast at the Owen Lane, getting to watch my good friends Reckless Highway tear it up on the official Ohio State Buckeye Game Day tailgate stage. And of course, the Buckeye win was a cherry on top too. OH. Man, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't seen them yet, you're missing out. Make sure you follow them on all of their social media to see when they're coming to a city near you soon. You're not going to want to miss them. And while Reckless Highway absolutely killed it, I gotta say, the real star of the day was my security guard, Benson the Buckeye Boy. He stole everybody's hearts and was definitely the real star of the show on Saturday. And we got to make a pit stop on our way home at the Granary in Plainest City, Ohio. Man, I'll tell you guys what, getting to see the stage in person made me even more excited to be bringing the experience to it. The guys and I absolutely cannot wait to be bringing the Andy Joe experience to the Granary stage on November 30th as we not only celebrate a Buckeye win against the team up north, but get to cross the stage off of our bucket list. And on Tuesday, I got to put on my Rocket gear for a midweek UT tailgate. My friends and I always have so much fun together on the old 11 bus. A huge shout out and thank you to Rocket Ryan, of course, and to all of our friends that make it an awesome time. And it was an extra special tailgate too, as we got to celebrate Coach Candle's birthday with Tyler from WTOL. Thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with us, and a huge happy birthday shout out to Coach Candles and a congratulations on the birthday dub. In case you missed a segment, you can head over to my Facebook page and catch it there. TOL. Last weekend was one for the books, but I'm looking forward to another great weekend of live local music. So, you know what time it is. Let's get to this weekend's Music Know with Andy Joe. On Friday, the Castaways are taking the stage at Danny's in Rossford. Steel Lily is kicking it at Wheelin' on the Rocks. The Amelia Earharts are taking the Hollywood Casino stage. And Renegade Lemonade is jamming at Ballroom 4-5. On Saturday, Random Act is taking the stage at the Distillery. 56 Days is jamming at the Hollywood Casino. And Two Left Missing is kicking it at the Beer Stew. And before you head over to Triple Crown to catch Just Two, you can always stop in at Jed's and get some fireballs or some wings. Toledo, have a great weekend. Make sure you get out and check out this weekend's lineup of shows. Make sure you're staying in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe. On K100, Today's Best Country with Lynn and Marco in the morning and Guy in the 409 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend.
The Music Know with Andy Joe. The Music Know with Andy Joe. She'll tell you where to go. The Music Know.
Thank you, Andy Joe. Oh, I got to fix that. I'm not in the tiny chair anymore.
There used to be, remember the hallway? There was like all of those chairs.
I know.
There's not a one now.
Now there's.
I could find really tall ones or really short ones.
Denny took them all.
Oh, say hello to Brenna. She's made it on the show.
Good
Well,
morning, Brenna.
it is about time.
It's about time, Brenna.
And Jessica Matthews, good morning.
Finally. She must have overslept.
Sierra Rose Evans.
Sierra!
Sierra gave a laughing face, a heart, and then a sick face.
I think it was because you had Speedos on with my face on it.
Guess where the face is going to go?
I don't even want to.
K100 on the back.
Is there a good place for the face?
K100 on the back.
No, there's not.
Marco's face right up on the front. Well, at least a K100, maybe not Marco's face, but at least a K100 Speedo. Can we arrange that? Can we get a
Oh, we can arrange that.
Get a K100 Speedo?
I'm gonna pick it out.
Okay.
We have another guest coming into the studio shortly. Ryan from Sansire Western Store is going to be here. He's got a sweet deal you're not going to want to miss. So
From where?
Sansire.
Sansire? I'm going to pretend like I know what that is. I have no idea what that is.
It's a
You don't
Western
have
wear
horses.
place.
You don't.
It's a
wear-
what place?
Western
It's a
wear.
Western store.
Oh, I heard something else.
You did?
Yes. I don't know. What did you say?
Western wear store. Western store.
And you said the same thing at the exact same time?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. It was really weird. I heard between the two of you I don't know how this happened, but I heard Western abortion store. And I was like, what? I was like,
Yeah. No.
I'm not going to be a part of that.
No.
Western store.
Western
All right.
wear.
Yeah.
Western-
Outfit you or your
Western
horse.
wear.
Brenna's got her tickets for the CMA party.
All right, Brenna.
We're going to see you there. Maybe you'll win the trip to see Thomas Rhett in Tampa with Zach Top. That's going to be a great show. Oh, no, Thomas Rhett's with Zach Top. And let's see here. Let's see what I'm talking about.
You have no idea what you're talking
Two
about.
different. Well, we're giving away so many trips, it's hard to keep track of which one. Thomas Rhett is by himself. Zach Top is with. Who's the other? George Strait? Lynn is usually
I'd have
helping
to
me out.
look.
Right now,
We're
she's
doing
not,
Blake Shelton
She's
on
not
the
paying
radio.
attention to you at all.
not paying attention.
We got
to
20
me
seconds.
at all.
20 seconds. What time is this guy coming in?
Alan Jackson and Zach Top are together in Tampa. So, all right. Here we go.
Sandra, yes.
K100, Lynn and Marco. Your
100,
sports.
Lynn and Marco, your sports report here brought to you by Zavotski's Custom Meats and Deli. Last night in NFL football action, the dumb Eagles won over the Commanders.
I knew it was going to be hard if it was anybody, but the Eagles, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll bet you last night you were calling them something other than dumb.
You know what? I wonder. I live in an apartment complex, and I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm sort of loud.
No.
Yeah. So when I watch a game, I tend to be like I'm screaming like I'm at the actual game. It was not good for my Commanders. They fall to 7-4, which is still okay. But whatever. Mike Tyson's going to be fighting a guy named what's his name? Logan Paul or
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that is going to be fantastic tomorrow night. That's on Netflix. That'll be good at 8:00. You can watch that. High school football playoffs tonight. Perrysburg versus Lakewood St. Edward. That game in there. And also you got Medina Highland, Anthony Wayne, Central Catholic at Lexington, Sandusky Perkins, and Napoleon. That's there's a lot of football going on. Bluffton and Ottawa Hills. There we go. That's the playoffs. It's the best time for high school football for sure. That is your sports report.
That's enough sports. Lynn's got your fix in the 419.
We have mentioned earlier this week that the ribbon, the opening of it, had been postponed due to, the lack of winter weather. So you can start strapping on your skates as of tonight and enjoy another season there on the ribbon at the Glass City Metro Park. One of the most popular features in the Parks District, of course, is the award-winning ribbon. So it's very cool. You're going to be able to skate on it again. You should make reservations. So if you have plans that you want to enjoy that ice, you should go to Toledo cityparks.org and go to the Glass City Metro Park and make your reservation there. And what it does is just really helps them, keeps the crowd from being out of control, and it helps you have a better time. It keeps it safe. They did 50,000 visitors from the time it opened last November, closed down for ice skating at the end of February, and they are expecting that sort of a season again.
Wow.
But they do say it's open 7 days a week throughout the ice skating season, and nobody is turned away. So even though they're requesting that you make the reservations, they're going to be open to everybody, and they just want to make sure everybody feels very welcome. And if you can't afford the skate rentals, you can actually even get your cost waived. So facilities got some extra coats in stock if you need to borrow one of those. Again, it's all about making people feel welcomed and making sure that you get to enjoy our beautiful city's Metro Park.
Yeah, that's
so there we
great.
go.
I love that.
Filling you in on fun in the 419.
All right, fun in the 419. Nobody better than Guy in the 419 to get you caught up to date with that's happening this weekend.
Yeah, if you're looking to get into the holiday spirit, you want to head out to the Huntington Center tomorrow for the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That music it gets you, right?
Oh.
You hear it and you just think, yes, it's Christmas time.
Yes.
They got two performances, one at 3:30 and one at 7 o'clock. Sunday. This is going to be a lot of fun. You want to bring the kids out to downtown Sylvania to Aaron Ann's Ice Cream. They are having their 2-year anniversary. They're going to have all kinds of things going on all day long. They've got story time at 10:15. They're going to have a balloon guy there. He's going to be there from 11 to 2 making balloon animals. They're going to have tinfoil sculptures, all-day face painting, kids' activities. It's just going to be a great time. They're celebrating 2 years of business, and they really do a great job. And we haven't had a celebration yet, but I just going off your sports report there, Marco. I do believe that the Steelers also beat the Commanders last week. Just following up with that, but we are going to be having a celebration. That will be, even if it's just here in the studio. Had to put that in.
All right. You know what's funny? The Steelers play the Ravens this weekend, so we'll talk to you on Monday to see how you're feeling about that noise. We got a sweet deal that you're going to want to be a part of coming up here in just a few minutes. And I tell you, boy, everybody's excited about these CMA tickets. That is also on the way here. More guests as well. Join us live on Friday, Facebook Live. It's super easy to do. Jump on our Facebook page, either the stations or Guy in the 419 or the Marco Nations, and check us out live here. It's K100.
Sorry, when you mentioned that, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I have to look back at our videos, but I'm pretty sure we had a bet. I think we had a bet 2 weeks ago.
We did?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken. But if anybody would know this, you know who it would be. Matt Heckard would remember.
I don't remember.
He's got
I didn't feel great about that game, but maybe we did.
I think because I think we
dinner
did.
or what?
I seem to remember. I think it was like 2 weeks ago that we had it. But speaking of Matt Heckard, he did ask me, when's my beer coming out? I think it's going to be next weekend.
What is it?
My beer.
Your beer, yeah.
My beer. But here's the thing. You want to know something? I don't drink anymore.
What? You do these crazy things, then you come in, and all of a sudden we're not doing
Are you
stuff.
still running a mile every day?
No.
Oh. Just wondering.
No drinking, huh?
No.
How long's that been?
Since Monday. Monday night, I had a conversation, and
With God or your wife?
aren't they the same?
Probably in the same room a lot.
No. If it were my wife, she would have definitely encouraged me to keep drinking. This was definitely a more spiritual. Now, that's not to say that, like, obviously, like, I'm having a beer released. Obviously, I'm gonna, take some sips of my beer. Could be a champagne toast on New Year's Eve, things like that.
So you're going to be a taster, a sipper, not a drinker.
Yeah,
There's a difference.
Yes. It's gotten too out of hand for me, and it's
I haven't drank since Monday either. That's when I got back from Denver.
Is that right?
Since Monday.
So yeah, I don't know. I just it's been making me not feel too well. Good. Well, you are on. It doesn't. Nope. Nothing
You're
you can do about
already
it.
on.
You're on right
You've
now.
already
Well,
been
hi,
on.
Maggie.
Say hi to everybody.
How's it going?
Hey, man.
Come on over and have a seat. Right over here.
We're talking about him outside there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, all good. All good.
Oh, don't tell him it was all
If
good.
it was Maggie, I don't know if it was all
It
good.
was
All right.
Some of it was marginal.
Good to fairly good.
Barely. Yeah.
A minute before we go live on the radio.
On the
but you are
radio?
live on Facebook.
Yeah. So yeah, don't say anything too incriminating. But so you got a
I'll do my
sweet deal
best.
going. This Western store. I don't know if I've heard of this Western store.
Oh, it's
Oh,
I
we've
don't know if
only
I've been
been there
there.
since 1969.
I
that
mean,
right?
only 55 years.
Where?
I mean,
We're
I
in-
know.
We're in the 419.
I don't know everything. But
Jeez.
yeah.
I
Well,
got
but okay. So tell me about the store though. I want to know about it.
Well,
You're going to
before you
find
do
out
that,
in 35
Yeah,
seconds.
we-
All right, fine. I have to wait 35 seconds.
and
I
then
don't know if I
he'll
would
tell
wait
you
that
about
long.
messing up my flow.
Oh man. Okay.
I was right.
All right, it's 25 for 50?
50?
No, it's 50. You get $100.
100 for 50.
100 for
You
50.
are a generous guy.
We
I
love it.
knew I liked you.
Oh, hey, what's the dress code for the CMA party?
Western
Formal, right?
Boots from
I mean,
South
some
Sea
people
Ray.
come formal, some people come in jeans.
Some
So
people
it's
could come
whatever-
in some Western
Whatever's
attire.
their
Yeah.
comfort. Yeah.
Well, everyone comes in Western attire,
All right.
usually. Because we're playing a song called She's Country. Jason Aldean on K100. Lynn and Marco with you here. It's a
Lynn and
Feel Good
Marco
Friday.
with you here. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live. Our CMA party is going to be super big. We got tickets to give away to that coming up here. So stand by for that.
You don't have anything to wear? Oh, we've got a sweet deal you are going to be very, very interested in. Ryan is in to tell us about it from Sansi Western Store. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
How are you? Pull that microphone right down next to you so we
there
can
it is.
hear you loud and clear.
What?
Because this is a sweet deal we want to make sure everybody is aware of. You are one generous guy offering up a $100 gift certificate for only $50. Are you kidding me?
And if you've ever been to Sansaray, man, they have got so much good stuff in there, man. That is so awesome.
You do. I have a question for you because we all know you have boots, but do you have Justin?
Justin boots, yeah.
Ariat?
Yes.
Dingo?
We got Dingo.
Laredo?
Yes.
Lou Casey?
Yep.
You got
This,
them all.
this would be easier to say, what don't you have, actually?
I know, but the commercial has been running on K100 too long not to actually have him involved in it.
Get a live one. Get a live one.
Yeah, those the last ones, though, that's in the song. Those
Luke Bryan, he's a Lou Casey guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, cowboys, concert goers, kids, you got boots for everybody.
Where are you guys located?
So we're on the corner of Tracy and Route 20.
Since
Perrysburg.
1969.
Since 1969. My grandpa actually built the store. So
Wow.
we owned it for a while. My parents had it. I bought it in 2020.
And I'll tell you, in addition to the amazing boots, shoes, clothing, attire for people, for horses, kids, accessories, and toys. I got my new Briar horse, holiday horse out there the other day.
Briar, huh?
Yeah, I got my Christmas Briar. But I think the thing that is more impressive about your store, if it could be, is the customer service that's always provided. I watch you take care of people every time I'm in there, and I'm amazed. Whether he's finding the right belt to go with the right jeans, or making sure that the jeans are the right length, or wait, let me see, I've got that size in the back.
Yep.
I think you're always above and beyond.
Treat everybody good. That's why they keep coming back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be there anymore. So, yeah.
That is awesome, boy. I was actually driving by. I was doing a wedding last week, and I was coming up, and I saw it on there. It's like, you know what would be good is if I just had like a $5,000 shopping spree. I could just spend it all in there very easily with just man, that would be that place.
You could do that still. You set that up.
I just need the $5,000 first. to figure that out.
Credit card.
Yeah, we're on it.
Exactly. So you guys and you get a lot of stuff in. You got a lot of variety, man. It's good down there.
Got a lot of stuff. Got tons of variety. Lots of boots right now. We got a lot of stuff that's on clearance right now. Kind of cleaning out some old stuff, getting some new in. So there's a lot of good deals on boots, clothes. We're doing 20% off any of our clearance prices right now. So really good deals out there. And then if you get a sweet deal on top of that, I mean, you're really going to make out. So.
And not just the cool Western looking boots, but you're also a great place to get your work boots.
Oh, tons of work boots. So a lot of union guys in there. I do carry the Thurgood brand. It's really big. That's a union made, US made brand.
And speaking of which, Jeep, you still have, I've forgotten a lot of Jeep stuff.
Yeah, we got Jeep here. Yep. A lot of Jeep clothing.
Nice. Is that where you got my Jeep shirt for my birthday?
It is. It exactly is.
Do it.
We appreciate that.
Yeah. All right. Well, 9:00 sharp. Sweet deals. Just go to our website or go to sweetdeals.com. You can see right there. $100 will only cost you $50. And in this day and age, when people are trying to save some money, that's a great way to do it.
Yeah. And you can apply that $100 to anything, whether it's a pair of boots or a saddle.
Anything in the store, anything regular price, clearance price, we don't care. So get them all used up here.
Best of the West, Sansi Western Store, and now for half off, $100 gift certificate for just $50. This goes on sale at 9:00 this morning at K100country.com. I would say get there quickly because I think they're going to go fast.
Not long at all.
No, they go pretty quick.
Thank you so much for making that available to K100 listeners.
Not a problem. We appreciate you guys.
Everyone listening right now is waiting for 9:00 to do that. All right. We got tickets to our CMA party coming up. Also, tickets to go see Theo Vaughn. We got a lot going on here today. It's a Friday Facebook Live right here with Will and Marco on K100.
There we go.
There's one down.
Hey, I'll ask you later. You sent me your voicemail was all garbly. I don't know if you were standing in a weird spot. Yeah, I couldn't hear.
Did you get what I was
And I should have called you back, but
Oh yeah. All good. All good.
Try clicking.
yes, we're getting
Okay.
we're getting that taken care
All
of.
right, perfect. And then I don't think we did an October check. I think I forgot.
No. Oh,
I
we
know.
did.
Yeah. It's
My
okay.
gosh, I have my checkbook with me
Don't
today.
worry. I'm
so
off today, so when you're done, just put it back in
Okay,
my office.
will do.
And then
Wow.
Just for me.
I
Wow.
did. I know.
Wow, you're.
I got to get chaperoned onto the property. I think. That's the thing. Yeah, they don't trust me.
Escorted, yeah. Escorted
Like,
through.
who's that guy walking around out there?
Are you heading over to another station now?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna play us out then. Here's our sponsor right now. This is Costa Oil. Go get your oil change. You got your oil change recently, didn't you?
Always.
Yeah. See. Now, where do you go? Do you go to Costa or do you have a guy?
I gotta go to a guy. I got a different kind of car. So
Oh, okay. All right. He's got a different
I
kind
got
of
a
car.
C8 Corvette C8. So
Oh well.
you gotta go to the-
All right. Well, for those, the rest of us, we rely on a good place like Costa Oil. Check it out. No upselling, low cost, in and out the door, very professional. Costa Oil is where you want to go to get your oil change. You're in a hurry, go to them. No hassles. I can't rave enough about it. This place is amazing.
If you're just over there, because I can't. They're not
All
looking at
right.
me. Yeah.
There we go. C8 represent. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. That's a vent pin. They're crazy.
I know.
9 o'clock, Gwen. 9 o'clock sharp, right on our website or sweetdeals.com. $50 for 100. I'm telling you, if you're going to buy a $200 pair of boots, only cost you $100.
I have boots.
You
So
do?
I already have a pair of boots, but I'd be interested in some other attire.
Belts. He's got
Belts
Ariat
or
stuff. Jeans, really cool looking jeans.
I do got to lose some weight though, because currently right now belts hurt when the gut hangs over it. So got to lose some.
Yeah.
Which is another reason why I've stopped drinking. That's my biggest problem, man. Is I drink and then I want to eat and then I don't want to like late night eating and then all the drinking on top of it, and then I don't feel good to wake up and go work out in the morning. So it's just a constant thing. It's a constant downward spiral. So
Vanessa, she's asking about the best dress code. So here's the deal, Vanessa. Some people love to make this an event, and it's not really black tie, but dressing very nicely for the event. And then some people just come in jeans. So it's really whatever you want to do.
Yeah. What will you be wearing?
It's funny.
Who will you be wearing?
The first year I did a shirt and tie and a vest, and
You
I
look
did it.
sharp.
And then the second
It
year
was like
I
a
looked.
pink shirt too. You look so sharp.
Ah, man.
Well,
And then the second year, you just didn't care anymore.
Second year I slummed it up.
It was even memorable.
Wow,
Yeah,
that is
you
true.
remember it. Yeah. Well, that's because seeing me in
Oh.
a tie is a very unless
Derek's
I'm teaching a wedding.
talking about his C8 Corvette.
Oh,
That's what he's talking about. Yes, and
Why
I have
does
seen
everybody
it.
have a C8
And
Corvette except for me?
Right? Oh, I don't have one yet.
A lack of funds. That's right. Okay.
I saw, Trent. I saw you made the same joke earlier. Pat, I quit drinking about 12 hours ago. Ha 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 ha. I feel you, Marco. I'm so fat, but drinking is not a problem. Food is the problem.
I like food.
I do too.
I'm just gonna be happy, man.
Alcohol is an issue because your body can't metabolize alcohol like it does food.
Right.
So
Right.
it has to get to the alcohol first, and then by the time it wastes all this energy and taking care of that, it can't take care of the food you digested. So it is a problem if you're trying to lose weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't help at all. And if I'm going to fit into a Speedo next year,
Well,
what, Lynn? What's on your mind?
Nothing. I was just going to say, never mind.
oh,
God,
boy.
come on, don't hold back.
She was thinking it.
She's gonna be like, don't forget to stuff it. Is that what you're gonna say?
It's just like, I mean, I could see a jacket, a shirt buttoning. Those could be issues in terms of, more weight. But,
Yeah.
I
Speedos are stretchy.
yeah.
You know,
It
you'll be
seems like
fine.
everything around the Speedo would be the issue, not really the Speedo.
Right. It's and I want that. I don't want there to be overhang.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I don't want there to be overhang with because you can buy large Speedos.
I'm sure
You know.
Oh my God.
Um,
Kathy McGee Pers says, I gave up alcohol, watched my carbs for 10 months. 10 months, lost 57 pounds.
That's
I believe it.
insane.
I
That's
believe
insane.
it.
Job, girl. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So
I wish
here's
I could do that.
So here's my goal. This can be my goal
Unfortunately, I like carbs.
for 2025. Right? Here's my goal for 2025.
Whatever it is, I bet $10 you're not doing it.
I am going to do it. I'm going to
think back to Lent, the season of Lent, and how successful he was with that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm going to lose 20 pounds, and then I'm going to lose 25 pounds. 2025.
Oh.
So you're saying you're going to lose 25 pounds.
He's saying he's going to lose 45.
No, he's going to lose 20.
I'm going to lose 20.
And then 20.
And then another 25. So it will be 45 pounds. But if I say 45 pounds, that's a lofty goal. That's a really lofty goal. But if I could just focus on losing 20 pounds, I could lose. I could. It'd be tough, but I could do it. And then if I could do 20 pounds, well, heck, if I can lose 20 pounds, I could lose another 25.
I'd like to lose 25 pounds, but
Me
I
too.
also like eating.
Me too.
I don't know.
Jessica Matthews says, I lost 70 pounds
My
in
God,
6
how are you
months
guys doing this?
by not drinking or eating things with sugar. I also stopped eating fast food. Yeah, it's not a secret. That's the thing is, I talk to so many people that have lost a lot of weight.
Here's
Like,
what I
what's the
understand about-
secret? And they're like, it's not a secret.
Guess
you
what?
stop putting crap in your body.
Sugar is in everything.
It's in
What do
everything.
you eat that doesn't have sugar in it?
Everything,
There's nothing.
everything metabolizes into sugar, but
That's
there
what
are things that you can avoid, things that will process better in your body. right?
Okay, but when people say I stopped all sugars, it's like, dude, there's sugar in like rainwater. Like,
Well-
how are you stopping sugar? I can't.
meaning
Everything
things
is
meaning things like donuts and
Okay, well, that's
sweets,
obvious.
things
Sure.
that are like
That's one of those things you likely, like me, you eat more of it than you realize. If
Yeah.
you really take it, become accountable, write them down, those kinds of
See,
things.
I
Right.
like
Oh my God,
chocolate.
I really
That
eat
definitely
that
has
much of
sugar
that?
in it.
Yeah.
chocolate and
Chocolates are good, but I eat some fast food, but not a lot. I've cut a lot. I haven't eaten like McDonald's in probably 2 years.
Well, see, but in half of the problem is too, metabolism slows down as you get a
I
little bit
know.
older too. So
I know.
that's a hard thing to deal with because I feel like I don't eat that dumb or that bad, and it's like, man.
I do. Derek from Event Pin says he said I heard fasting works to reset gut health, but I can't not eat. I
All right,
have
hold that thought.
Okay.
K100, Lynn and Marco, thank you so much for hanging
Thank
with
you
us
so
here.
much for hanging with us here. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's also a Friday Facebook Live. We would love for you to join us on Facebook Live and hang out with us. A lot of stuff going on. Quinn, Matt, Ben Pitts hanging, Jessica Matthews, Matt Eckert.
Here, Kath and McGee, we're talking a little weight loss. You guys, we have a lot of listeners that have lost a lot there. So join the conversation right there. Mostly cloudy today. 52 going to be our high.
52 going to be our high. Partly cloudy tonight.
The low.
Right now, 48 at Toledo's K100. Your weather update is brought to you by Jim White Toyota. Stop in today for exceptional offers on new Toyotas. Right car, right price,
Toyota's
right
right
now.
car, right
Traffic
price,
continues
right
to be
now. Traffic continues to be in decent shape. Don't see any reports of accidents or slowdowns on our traffic map. Checking the text line very quickly. No reports of any problems there as well. Do call or text if you spot anything. 419-240-1000. Always appreciate your help.
Listen, it's Feel Good Friday. We love some feel good stories. So if you have any feel good stories, let us know what you've got going on because that's how we like to kick the weekend off. This is pretty cool. The city of St. Paul wiped out nearly $40 million of medical debt for some residents there. This is pretty cool. Medical debt for around 32,000 residents through a partnership with the organization Undo Medical. It's funded by the American Rescue Plan, and it's basically debt forgiveness for initiative for people that are having financial strain or stuff like that. So, man, I mean, that's a lot of money, boy. $40 million in debt just wiped out.
Pretty remarkable that they would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if you saw this, though, but there's an Ohio pizza delivery place that actually saved a customer who was having a seizure in Fair Lawn, Ohio.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, the customer was having a medical emergency, and while delivering the order, mother of two, Kendra Santiago, discovered her 74-year-old customer, Bob Lopeman, was having a seizure. She called 911, then she helped stabilize him until paramedics arrived there. He was taken to the hospital, but he's going to be fine. She had some medical background there, so she talking about delivering a pizza and basically saving a life all at once. Not bad.
That is really cool. You know, and did you see the story about the California Ford dealership who gifted a new 2023 Ford Explorer to a family? The family got a boy in their family. He's 10 years old. Alfredo Morales is his name. He's autistic, and he was actually slapped by a driver in some kind of an incident.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And Alfredo's family, I mean, they've been living in this old truck, and they initially had brought it in for repairs, but the dealership opted to replace it because of the extensive issues with the vehicle. So the gift is just part of a wave of support that community is stepping forward with, and including a crowd fund that has raised about $100,000 to help get that family permanent housing and to reopen their restaurant. Apparently they had a restaurant that went under, as started that tumultuous COVID period, and they just couldn't make it work, and they wound up living in a truck. And then to take abuse from a community member, who wasn't understanding this autistic child, So I really applaud that California Ford dealership for stepping up and really starting this avalanche of hope and help for them. I think that's really cool.
Absolutely. All right, Feel Good Friday. Got any Feel Good stories? You can text us or call us. Let us know here. It is Lynn and Marco on Toledo's K100.
Lynn and Marco.
There we are. Jessica Matthew says pop is the biggest thing. You can lose 20 pounds in a month. See, I don't drink pop.
I drink a lot of pop, but I drink diet. So everyone says that, but it's like there's no calories.
Give that up, and I'll bet you would drop 10 pounds.
I gave it up before and didn't drop any
Did you
pounds.
really? Because they say that diet soda and the aspartame and the artificial sweeteners in there actually create a hunger for more sweets.
Well, maybe that.
It also spikes your insulin levels too
Yeah.
when you drink it.
So
that's
so there is a lot attached to that will keep you from losing weight. Not saying it will make you gain it unless you're, like I said, you're really, the consumption of the regular sugar is bad, but that's going to kind of keep your metabolism from doing what it wants to do if you want to lose.
Yeah, Jessica Matthews says that diet is the worst. I agree. I mean, my thought is, if you're gonna drink pop, now I don't know, man, mass quantities like you drink. I mean, you drink it like I drink coffee. Yeah. But I don't know, if I'm gonna drink a pop, I don't like the taste of diet, so I don't ever drink it.
Yeah.
I should say I don't drink it, but if I ever do, I just drink regular.
That's way too many calories.
In for a penny, in for a pound, though, man. I mean, it's. I don't know.
Like probably 10 a day at least.
But yeah, last night I was in Findlay, and I was I was hosting trivia for this. The Catholic Diocese principals from all over the diocese come together for this big event that they have, and they have had me back out there for the past few years hosting trivia, and they've got this. They've got beer and wine and liquor and all this stuff. It's all free.
Yes, it is.
I didn't drink it.
What?
And I didn't have a drop. So I thought that was a pretty good. That was a pretty good indicator right there that I was. Yeah.
Huh.
I will tell you. I'll tell you. I won't tell you on air or on here why I came to this decision. I'll tell you afterwards. But I won't. I won't say it on here. If anybody's curious, I'll be more than happy to talk about it. I just, it's an interesting story.
I love interesting stories.
Let's see.
We actually get paid to do interesting stories.
Yeah. Tom Taylor, good morning to you. He's been busy at work, so he hasn't been able to tune in so far. Well, hi. Hello. Come on in. And we've met before. Yes. Good to see you.
Doing?
Have a seat.
I see you on TV all the time. Like, we got to get her on our show. She does every show except ours.
So anyway, that's that. But we're talking about diets and drinking and all that stuff.
All the fun stuff.
Yeah, all the fun
Soda
stuff.
consumption, all that goes with all
All
your
right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to have this over here like that. Okay. And
yeah, there you go. Make it professional.
And Riley, I am sorry because since we expected you about 57:50, so we'll have to go to news at the top. They are on the radio. We can do Facebook Live. Are you able to stick around to the 8:20 break?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Nice.
Thank you.
Even more time with Riley. That's good.
There we go. And then we've got the grand champion karate kickboxer coming in right after that.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I'll even text him and just say, hey, hang out.
Okay.
Until. So Riley, for people that don't know, what's your position with the city paper? What is it you do?
I am the editor of the Toledo City Paper.
Look at this.
And Mature Living Magazine and Findlay Living.
Wow. All right.
That sounds like a very busy
Yeah.
job.
Yes, it is.
Now, how long have you been doing this?
A little shy of 2 years.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. What were you doing before that?
I was in college.
Oh, well, there we go. Wow.
Isn't that
Man.
a pretty amazing right out of the gate sort of a job?
Yeah,
My gosh,
definitely.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I started there part-time just while I was looking for something else, and then I ended up falling in love with the work. So now that's what I do.
And you guys have, I mean, I got to give it to the city paper because, I mean, what an idea coming up with the best of.
Wow.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it really is. I mean, it's become such a huge thing.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I just love that people are so honored by it.
It
I
is.
think
Well, it
it's
is,
really
sure.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I was kind of, I want to say, I don't want to say cynical about it, but I was like, you know, it's and then a couple years ago I got nominated and I ended up winning and I didn't even
And your
really
category was
best social media.
wonderful.
And but it was like one of those things, like it was like nice to be nominated. I was like, wow,
Right.
that's really nice. And then I won and it was like, oh,
No, I
like,
know,
like,
right?
what a feeling. Like it really is. It's incredible. So I love that you guys do that. And I love all the businesses and you add more and more, it seems like. Every
Yeah,
year.
well, we try to kind of condense it and get rid of some of the categories that we feel like aren't working, but
Like
then
those social media ones.
Well,
It's not doing it anymore.
now you're part of
Unfortunately,
a radio show.
we're always coming up with new ideas,
Yeah.
and Toledo is so full of movers and shakers that everyone
Right.
else is coming up with ideas. So
Right.
we need to keep it moving with them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, it's
speaking of
great.
being full of movers and shakers, that's your November publication, isn't it? The
Yes.
newer movers and shakers.
Yep, the new kids on the block.
I
So
love the-
we do a Toledo GQ shoot every November. And what we did for this one was we decided to focus it on Gen Z young professionals. And so we talked to a dancer, we talked to an architect, a transfer program specialist at the University of Michigan. Like we had a really, really nice group of men who came together, talked about their fashion tips, their lifestyle tips. I mean, anything under the sun. But
Yeah.
it was really, really insightful. It was awesome.
Now, did I
cool.
see right? You had something in there when you were asking them questions, getting to know them a little bit. And yes, you did talk about their fashion style and this kind of thing. And just to know who they were a little bit, was one of the questions, what would be on your rider?
Yes,
If you're
your
rock-
dressing room rider.
That's we're going to take that to Facebook today. I love that question.
Amazing.
Say the question again.
So how did you word it? It was
So
like if
I
you're
just
a rock
said what
star?
would be on your dressing room rider if you
There
were
you
a
go.
celebrity.
What's I don't know what a
Right,
writer
so,
is.
like-
oh, good. You.
Oh no, you're fine. I was gonna say, when you're like some huge pop star and you're going to perform somewhere and you have all these specifications for your dressing room.
Basically, a list of demands.
Oh, like the green M&Ms.
Green
Yes, like the
M&Ms.
green M&Ms.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Always comes
Ooh.
back to the
Mariah
green
Carey
M&Ms,
wants
doesn't it?
Mariah Carey wants nothing but white
Yeah.
towels.
Yeah. So what do you think? We throw that out for a Facebook
Sure,
question?
yeah.
All right.
But
Cool.
I'm curious what's on your guys's.
Ooh. Can I have like a particular
You can have
food?
anything
You
you
have
want.
anything
You
you
can have
want?
literally
Writers
anything
about
you
it.
Oh,
want.
man.
Your demand.
Oh, I want
Or make
I'd want some sushi in there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing like sushi sitting back in the dressing room for like 6 hours. That's great, man.
Well, there's got to be a fridge in the dressing room.
Right,
too.
right. Well, you don't want it in a refrigerator. You want it on a cooler, right? Because you don't want the rice to get hard,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
right?
Okay,
You wanna-
thinking ahead.
So,
So you got to get a
He's
cooler.
already got a writer plan.
Some
It used
people
to
were
be the
funny with it. They
craziest
would put like wine bottles or they'd put like the thermostat set at 68 degrees
Right.
Fahrenheit. Like
Wow.
some people got specific.
I'd
It
have to
was
think
pretty
about
good.
this.
Yeah.
How many do you get? Was there a limit?
There's not a limit.
There's no
No.
limit.
I didn't
the
give
limit
them a
does not
limit.
exist.
Yep, correct.
Okay.
I used to produce a lot of shows in Promenade Park a long time ago. And your mother used to attend them, I think. Her mom, of course, Chris Peterson. And
Wait, what?
Yeah, shocking. Breaking news. You guys are breaking it on the show.
Wait a minute, really?
Yeah.
do you want me not to?
No, it's not.
All right.
Wait a minute. It's all coming
Now
back to
you
me
see the
now. No.
similarities.
It's all coming back to me now. No, I don't. I don't see this. Well, I guess I do.
I was gonna
I guess I
say.
do.
Usually people don't put it together until they know, and then once you know, it makes sense.
Okay, so I think
Oh,
I-
you probably met her at Race for the Cure when she was this
Yes.
big, and another event when she was.
that's
yeah.
but I'm thinking it might have been a more personal thing. I think I knew somebody who used to babysit you actually,
Oh no way.
because I knew the neighbor. my wife grew up in the same neighborhood that
Okay.
you grew up in, and I can't remember if she did or if it was one of her friends that was. But I used to hear your name all the time, not because of your mom, because you were involved in Sylvania, right?
Oh yeah.
you were, and so that's where I.
crazy.
Man. Okay.
Very active young lady.
All right.
Yeah, roots right here. So I love the fact that all the opportunities that I know had to have presented themselves as you were graduating, that you rooted yourself back here in Toledo.
Yeah, it was one of those things where growing up, I never wanted to come back to Toledo. And then the second that I graduated college and I came back, I fell in love with it as an adult.
I'm
and
so
I
glad.
it's an amazing city.
Because you do. There's so many people, they leave, they go to college, and they transplant. They plant themselves where they went to school as
Right.
opposed to where they grew up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, I loved Athens. I went to OU and I loved Athens, but I think definitely this is the place for me to stay for a while.
Because we need you. We need these bright,
Yeah.
young, ambitious, motivated people who love the town as much as we do. So wow, I am so glad that you're here.
Hold that thought for 1 second. That's
That-
Luke Bryan
it
on
is.
K100.
Lynn and Marco, thank you.
Lynn and Marco, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We are sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. And man, oh man, we got good things coming this hour for you as well, including a shot at winning CMA party tickets. And we've got a birthday wheel we're going to spin too.
Yeah, lots coming up right here. We need you to be right alongside with us.
It's 8:05 and time for your latest look at news.
And good morning. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News headlines. A man accused in the deadly shooting of a 16-year-old Toledo teen is set to be sentenced next month after he changed his plea. Dominic Garcia convicted of Michael's homicide this week after entering a plea of no contest. Court records show his other charges, including murder, will be dropped. Those charges stem from February 11th when Jacob Baird was found shot along Langdon Street. He would later pass away at the hospital. Switching gears now, today's the day for our Hope for the Holidays toy collection. It starts up now. There'll be more than 50 locations accepting these donations of new and unwrapped toys for families in need. And that's not all. Next Friday, bring those donations to the big kickoff drop-off presented by American Event Rental as we flip the switch during the Town Center at Levis Commons tree lighting special. And a quick lottery note for you. Nobody won Tuesday's Mega Millions jackpot, bringing tonight's jackpot to an estimated $387 million. Then the Powerball is still out there. Saturday night's drawing has an estimated $130 million. Now you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News.
K100 weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Stop in today for exceptional offers on new Toyotas. Right car, right price, right now. Here's 13 ABC's Ross Ellett.
It'll be cloudy with a few sprinkles possible for today. We'll have a high around 52. Overnight tonight down to 43 degrees with more clouds. It'll be mostly cloudy for your Saturday with a high of 53. Warmer coming up on Sunday with a high around 60. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellett.
It's 48 now at Toledo's K100. Looks like we're going to be in great shape for the holiday parade tomorrow. Traffic right now is also in great shape. No accidents reported, no slowdowns. Call, text if you spot anything, 419-240-1000. That line is the service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
All right.
So then we come back. That's when we'll
What's that?
talk on air.
Yeah, we'll
That's when
have 3 songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hey, Lynn, did you ever email me that link?
I did not.
Oh, come on. Email me the link, Lynn, so that I can put
I've
it up
been
here.
busy. I'm sorry. I'm going to get to it. I got to get this hour edited, and then I'll try to.
So are there, what new topics what new categories are up this year?
Ooh, good question. There's like over 240 of them, so they're all
that
kind of
right?
a blur in my mind.
Oh my gosh. Voting obviously people can vote every single day.
Yes.
They go to the website, they can vote every single day.
Mhm.
And they can, when does voting stop?
So you'll be able to vote, I believe, until
December 15th.
Yes, December 15th.
I've got that date in
And
mind
then
because I'm going to try to keep harvesting votes.
Perfect. Well, I was saying I think people are gonna think that I rigged it because I got nominated for print journalist this year. But I'm like, I swear it wasn't me. I just got nominated for it.
Well, you should be able to be
should
nominated
be.
for
You've
it,
been
right?
doing a
I mean,
remarkable
that's
job.
only fair.
Thanks.
Um,
Wow, ego boost at 8 a.m.
Congratulations on the nomination. There.
Thank you.
That's but obviously that you can't rig it. There's people go on
Right.
and vote and they so
Yeah,
that's-
we use a system where you really can't rig it.
Yeah.
Like you have to go in and we pull the nominations based on the highest number of voters. So it's impossible to, lie.
Right. Okay, so I'm on your website right now.
Mm-hmm.
And but now how do I get to the best of?
Scroll like
right there.
No, that's
That's just for Estate Jewelers.
one.
This one right here.
Mhm.
Okay. See, I'm doing this right now. I want to see some of these
Right? It's kind
categories
of fun
that
to
are
go through.
shops and stores.
And once you cast your vote, can you go back and cast a vote again?
You can only do it once a day.
Once a day,
But-
but you can go back the next day and do it. and the
Yes.
next
For the
day and
same
do it?
one, but you can do multiple categories.
Yeah, like you can vote in every single category every single day.
Yeah. Okay.
What-
Here's a question for you, Pat. When you were nominated
Yeah.
for your Best of Toledo award,
Yes.
did you vote for yourself?
I did not.
You did not.
Really?
I did not. I didn't. And I didn't really, I felt like I wanted people to vote, obviously, but I felt like self-serving.
Right.
If I was like, hey, go vote for me, go vote for me.
Yeah.
So I think it was I think it was actually thanks to my mother. I think my mom got people to I think
So
she was
fair.
sending out regularly out to get people to vote. Not that I, it's not that I didn't want it, not that I didn't think it was a great honor, but I felt
It's
you know what I mean,
uncomfortable,
right?
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's like it kind
That's
of felt
why I haven't posted anything either. Especially because I work there, so I don't want
Right.
to post and be like, vote for me
yeah.
in this thing that I also run.
Who values your jobs?
Right. Literally.
Get out there and vote.
Trust me, I do
See,
not
now
have
for
that
me,
type of authority.
You guys, I think I'm kind of a humble person, but to me, this like drew out my competitive spirit. I'm like, oh my God, we're winning this.
Let's
thing."
go.
Right.
So what category? Now, where would they fall under?
Media.
Under media. Okay, here we go. So local TV station,
We are
Well-
not a TV station.
right? Best personality, TV personality. All right. Let's see. Sportscaster, meteorologist, print journalist.
Ah, that's me.
Well, look at you know what? There we go.
Did you
Yeah,
vote for?
I did.
Good for you.
Wait, I got to fill out all this information.
Yeah, you have to put in a lot of info.
Oh
See?
man. All right.
Well, not a lot. There's like 4 little questions, but still.
Just 4 little ones.
Yeah. No extended response required today.
Okay.
So asking for a friend, could you vote for yourself?
You
Yes.
could. Absolutely, you
can
can vote for yourself.
And you
And
can vote
I-
every day, right?
I'll be brave.
is
I
true,
will
yeah.
shamelessly admit I have voted for myself.
Sure.
Come on. Who
There's
doesn't?
nothing
good,
wrong with
'cause
it.
So did I. But I
There's
really
nothing wrong with it.
basically
You
wanted
know?
to do it so I could actually feel out how to do it if somebody
Right.
asked me.
Yeah.
So
Is that what you tell everybody? I like
yes,
that.
it is.
Well, last year my mom was up for 2 of the categories, best dressed woman and local celebrity. And so I was just campaigning for her.
Yeah.
That was my prerogative all of last
She
year.
won Best Dressed Woman, didn't she?
And local celebrity. She won both.
Of course she did. She's
There we go.
amazing.
I
She's
know.
even out of the spotlight, and yet, that's how beloved she is. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've seen you a few times with our media partner, 13 ABC. You're on there a lot. Yeah. So how do you like doing that? Is that
I love it. It's
Yeah.
my little Thursday weekly segment.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Eric and Rebecca will always joke that I'm like the honorary 3rd co-host
Right.
because I just am always showing up. But it's a lot of fun. I think, it's a good way to get some exposure for some of the work that we've been doing at City Paper. And,
yeah.
we do a lot for 13 also on our end. So it's been nice to kind of have that working relationship with them.
Sure.
I
yeah.
think it is smart. I don't know that that's been an avenue that the Toledo City Paper has really been promoted before prior to your being there.
Yeah, not to my knowledge, which is pretty cool.
It is. It really is, which is another reason why you should have that nomination, because obviously you're doing some great things and making great strides for your publication. So
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
as the editor, how do you find like what the next story is going to be?
I'm just always looking and listening. I mean, I feel like I never turn off my work brain if I'm going out for a drink with a friend or if I'm going to, see my parents for dinner or something. It doesn't matter. I'm driving past things and looking for new businesses or event posters or things going on. I'm scouring the internet looking for what's going on in Toledo and just talking to people. Like I've made a lot of really great connections of people who have given me a lot of really great ideas. So it almost feels like at this point, the idea generation is less the work than actually just the execution of it.
Yeah.
I think you hit the nail on the head. There's so many amazing, creative, interesting people who have just a flood of ideas, and all you have to do is tap into them, tap into your community, and those things will be there.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And here we go. Here is the link that I sent myself because Lynn refused to
Nice.
send it to me.
I was busy.
So I just did it myself. And
No one is going to vote for it.
click on that. And then you want to make sure that you go to, it's under media. All right. Telling everybody right now, you want to go to that and you want to radio show. You want to do radio station, K100, And below that is radio show, Lynn and Marco, K100 Morning Show. There we go. That's
nice.
No, I don't want to change my vote. Stop.
Okay, I did it. Voted.
Yeah, there we go.
But for legal reasons, I only voted for myself. I definitely did not vote for K100.
There we go.
That wouldn't be ethical.
I was going to say, there might be some conflict of interest there if you're right.
Right.
You're doing that.
So for legal reasons, I'll keep it to myself.
There we go.
Yeah, exactly.
So no, Trenton, you did not miss it. When do we do the call?
The call.
The CMA tickets?
That is coming up at 8:20.
At 8:20.
So well, actually, it's going to be a little less than 6 minutes.
And I actually did what I called Colette because I thought, I don't know, is it ethical for me to invite somebody in to try to, muster up votes? And she goes, no, it's marketing. I was like, okay, good.
It's all marketing, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, as long as you're not asking me to legitimately encourage people to vote a certain way, then
Yeah.
I think it's ethical.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You
No,
can
we just-
encourage people to vote however you want.
Yeah, we just want you to tell we're included in all the people and places that perhaps are and how to do it.
Yeah. It's funny too. I had no idea. Colette was just like, hey, you're going to be on the show in the morning on Friday. And I was like, okay, cool. What am I talking about? Any idea?
That's funny. You just I just go where they tell me and do what they say.
I mean, pretty much. I
Do you guys
I
have an
keep all the
office?
knowledge of our brand in my head so that
Yeah.
I can spew it at any given moment.
Where's your? Are you out of a place? Or?
Yeah, we work on Adam Street. So
yeah,
our parent company is Adam Street Publishing.
Okay.
And so we work at 1120 Adam Street, which is like right across from George's and Wesley's.
Yeah. I do bike night over there. So
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm usually over there.
I love when the bike night crew gets together.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Now, wait a minute.
What?
How come social media account, the guy in the 419 is not on here this time?
Well.
What?
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Uh-oh.
How do
you get
How do you get nominated? How do you get put on there?
It's write-in nominations. So
Okay.
people can go on. We have a nomination period for, I think, about a month and a half where you can go on and you can nominate anybody you want, honestly. You could write in, please don't write in fake names because it really will drive me crazy. But you can you can go in and write any real name of a person or a place or an activity in Toledo that you love. And if you just go on there and submit your nominations, we go through and compile them for spelling errors and all of
Right.
that stuff. And then we see who has the most nominations, and whoever has the most end up on the voting ballot. So
Gotcha.
there's 6 people.
All right.
And again, you can cast your vote through December 15th. And then how long does it take beyond that to determine winners?
Well, we immediately start working on it. Obviously, we have to get our December issue out, and then we have a little bit of a break for Christmas, but we keep working on it. And then usually we wait to announce the winners until March.
Okay.
So that's when we do our Best of Toledo issue, but also our Best of Toledo party. So March 1st is when the answers actually will come out.
I see. Okay.
All right. Well, we're going to talk here in
We
10
are.
seconds.
No, that's fine.
That's Post Malone and Morgan Wallen, and I had some help here on K100. Lynn and Marco, we need some help. See the little
See the little transition we did there?
I like it.
Yeah, a little segue.
Very nice. We have been honored to be nominated as Toledo's best radio show by the Toledo City Paper Readers. And so we wanted to talk a little bit about that and the other nominees and other categories. And who better to do that with us than Riley Runnels, who is the editor of Toledo City Paper and a couple of other publications from Adam Street Publishing.
Yep, Mature Living and Finley Living.
Yeah, well, welcome to the studio, Riley. It's so nice to see you. Nice to have you here.
And I know I also thank you for, I think you voted for us like 6 times already. So
Hey.
I'm joking. We've already covered that on Facebook Live.
It would be unethical for her to show preference to anybody, but she's happy to be here and talk about it because, again, we were so excited about the nomination, and we talked about how you love the fact that people do get so honored by them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I will say, I hope people don't think it's rigged because I was nominated for Best Print Journalist, but
but I felt such a sense of pride. I mean, I know all the hard work that goes in behind the scenes, so also in the front facing end of it, being able to be nominated was awesome.
And we just talked about it on Facebook Live, but to be nominated, it's not willy-nilly. Like people have to write in, and then you have to compile the most votes. So there's a process.
It's a huge concerted effort. You have about a month and a half or 2 months to go in and write in your Toledo favorites in all of our different categories. And then we go through and we merge all of the nominations for different spelling errors and other things that might happen. But then we take the most nominations and we compile a ballot of 6 for each category that you can vote from.
That's crazy.
All right. And you go to the website to do it, or you can do it through the actual publication and submit, or you do it all online?
Well, ToledoCityPaper.com is the best place for you to go. You can find our Best of Toledo banner like right at the top, so you can easily click on it and go vote.
I do love this and look forward to it every year. I think a lot of people do get really excited when this comes out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We put a link on our Facebook page, by the way, so you can just go right to it. But
And I have to say, you've been the editor now for 2 years. I've known Colette and Mark for a long time. I think, when did they start this publication? 97, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been around quite a long time as the alternative, newspaper. So you've got an alternative paper and for news and information and community. But I just recognize a vibrancy to it in recent years, and I'm sure that has a lot to do with you. So it seems to me that your nomination is really well deserved. So
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, but I think maybe if people know you, they might have thought perhaps you would go broadcasting direction, being the daughter of Chris Peterson.
Yes, I definitely, I thought about it, but print has always kind of been my passion. So I pursued that in the end.
Wow, that's great. Well, we're glad you're here with us, spending some time on a Friday Facebook Live. Has anything surprised you doing the best of stuff? Wow, that came out of nowhere? Or
I think honestly, just how into it people get.
Yeah.
Like there was one person who tried to say that he was unable to vote that day, but he had already voted from 10 different emails for himself. And so then we figured out that he was doing this and it was fraud. So we had to stop doing that and take his email off of there. But it's weird how
I did it one time.
I wasn't going to say your name. I was going to keep you anonymous. No, but it's really exciting to see how into it that people get. I mean, obviously, people are really honored by it, and that's great. It also is definitely shocking sometimes.
So in the categories, I mean, it's it ranged from best of in the automotive world, leisure activities, places, beauty, health and wellness, drinks, food. I mean, so it actually will help you discover new places too that perhaps you weren't aware of, and you go, man, it's that good. I've definitely got to try that. So
absolutely. I mean, I could not have believed how many people in Toledo have not done certain things in Toledo. People who have lived here their whole lives and have missed out on some of our staple restaurants or activities, experiences. I mean, it's wonderful that this can be an avenue for people to learn more about our city.
Yeah, it's so good, man. Well, we really appreciate you stopping by and hanging with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And make sure to keep posted on the City Paper website for our Best of Toledo party. That will be in March.
Nice.
Thanks so much.
I hope we get some invites to that. So good. Well, thanks for hanging. We're going to be on Friday Facebook Live here for just a bit as well. And one of the other things going on in this city that's taking it by storm is our CMA party.
Oh my gosh, happens on Wednesday. It's coming up so fast. November the 20th. You want to watch the awards and you want to watch it with us in style at the Stranahan Great Hall. This is your opportunity to do it. We've got a pair of tickets in. It'll get you into the party. It'll get you great food. It'll get you access to amazing prizes that could be won.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a blast.
All right. We'll take caller 10 now. 419-240-1000. Take caller 10. You win those coveted tickets here with Lynn and Marco on K100.
All right. It's all warbly on this end.
K100.
All warbly.
Caller 1, try back.
All right.
K100, caller
All right,
2,
thank you so
try
much for
back.
coming in.
K100,
Appreciate
caller
it.
3,
Here
try
is
back.
Andy Joe Taylor to tell you about
Caller
what's going on
4,
this
try
week.
back.
Before we get to this week's Music Now, let's take a moment of silence to remember and thank our veterans, those with us and not, who fought for our country and freedom. One day isn't enough to thank and honor you. God bless you and the USA. What's up, Toledo? Happy Friday. Thanks for hanging out with us here on K100's Facebook Friday Live Show. I hope you guys had a great weekend and got to get out and check out last weekend's lineup of shows. Playing a show at home is always so much fun, but especially at one of my favorite spots. For you, girl, my Friday was full of family, fireballs, and friends, all at Jed's. Thank you so much to Jeremy, Holly, and Jen for always keeping the door open for us and taking such great care of us. We had an awesome time. On Saturday, we had a blast at the Owen Lane, getting to watch my good friends Reckless Highway tear it up on the official Ohio State Buckeye Game Day tailgate stage. And of course, the Buckeye win was a cherry on top too. OH. Man, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't seen them yet and you're missing out, make sure you follow them on all of their social media to see when they're coming to a city near you soon. You're not gonna wanna miss them. And while Reckless Highway absolutely killed it, I gotta say, the real star of the day was my security guard, Benson, the Buckeye boy. He stole everybody's hearts and was definitely the real star of the show on Saturday. And we got to make a pit stop on our way home at the Granary in Plain City, Ohio. Man, I'll tell you guys what, getting to see the stage in person made me even more excited to be bringing the experience to it. The guys and I absolutely cannot wait to be bringing the Andy Joe experience to the Granary stage on November 30th as we not only celebrate a Buckeye win against the team up north, but get to cross the stage off of our bucket list. And on Tuesday, I got to put on my Rocket gear for a midweek UT tailgate. My friends and I always have so much fun together on the old 11 bus. A huge shout out and thank you to Rocket Ryan, of course, and to all of our friends that make it an awesome time. And it was an extra special tailgate too, as we got to celebrate Coach Candle's birthday with Tyler from WTOL. Thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with us, and a huge happy birthday shout out to Coach Candles and a congratulations on the birthday dub. In case you missed a segment, you can head over to my Facebook page and catch it there. TOL. Last weekend was one for the books, but I'm looking forward to another great weekend of live local music. So, you know what time it is. Let's get to this weekend's Music Know with Andy Joe. On Friday, the Castaways are taking the stage at Danny's in Rossford. Steel Lily is kicking it at Whalen on the Rocks. The Amelia Earharts are taking the Hollywood Casino stage. And Renegade Lemonade is jamming at Ballroom 4-5. On Saturday, Random Act is taking the stage at the Distillery. 56 Days is jamming at the Hollywood Casino. And Two Left Missing is kicking it at the Brewster. And before you head over to Triple Crown to catch Just Two, you can always stop in at Jed's and get some fireballs or some wings. Toledo, have a great weekend. Make sure you get out and check out this weekend's lineup of shows. Make sure you're staying in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe. On K100, Today's Best Country with Lynn and Marco in the morning and Guy in the 409 Facebook Friday Live show. Have a great weekend.
The Music Know with Andy Joe. The Music Know with Andy Joe. She'll tell you where to go. The Music Know.
All right, so there you go. Check out some of those shows. Hey, we got something really cool happening in the studio right now. Brennan Green, right here, karate grand champion of the world.
Wow.
Of the and that, I mean, that's, did I say that correctly?
Yeah, pretty much.
Karate grand and kickboxing.
Yes.
Grant. Okay,
And
so
you are how old, Brendan?
I am 21 years old.
That's an amazing accomplishment.
Still,
Wow.
still kicking, still young.
so man. Okay, so
Have you ever been hit in the face?
Multiple occasions. Multiple occasions.
I
Sadly.
anticipated that answer.
so you are
Hold
And
that
it's-
thought. We're just gonna play this winner back.
all right.
We don't have to go back on. We'll
Okay.
just play the winner.
I can't go back in anyway because it's all warbly.
Okay, well that's great.
No, I just started doing the last one.
All right, is it Warbly now? How about now?
Totally.
Totally Warbly?
Mhm.
How about this?
Say you never win
That's good.
now because you won.
Still good?
No.
Marco matched with Madonna on Tuesday.
All right, now.
All right. So I first met as he's known to me, Mr. Brennan, over at Daniel Turner's Karate America. Is that
Yep.
Karate America?
Changed our name now to Turner Martial Arts. So
Turner Martial Arts?
yes, sir.
I like that better because I kept hearing Daniel Turner and I kept wanting to say Daniel Tigers. Karate
Surprised you
America.
go with Daniel's son.
Right.
Mr.
Turner
Miyagi.
Martial Arts. And it's you guys are located over on Central Avenue,
Yes,
right
sir.
over there by right right next to the Waffle House over there.
And you didn't
essentially.
meet him as a result of his new championship.
No,
You
my-
met him because he's an instructor for one of
My
your
son
kids.
Jack, who desperately needs as much discipline in his life as possible, has been a student there for maybe 2 years.
I think almost 2 years
2
now.
years,
He's an
and
awesome
he's moving his way. He needs it, man.
Brennan.
This kid
Pat's
has
not one of those parents, is he? Is he?
No.
Okay, he's not helicoptering out on the mat.
Would define one of those parents
You
for
know,
me.
helicoptering out there on the mat,
Oh,
telling you how
no.
to do things.
I literally, I sit there and I sit like this. When usually it's my wife that takes them.
Okay.
But you know, when I go, I sit there and just sit around with her. And most time, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to focus in on Jack, saying, "Jack, pay attention. Jack, pay attention. Stop touching your mouth. Pay attention."
Yeah, that's good.
But
But
so
it is a great skill to learn for that reason,
Right.
isn't it? Focus and discipline.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I got to give Jack a shout out. Obviously, I
Nice.
love that kid so much. He's
Nice.
a ball of energy on the floor. So, but yeah, I mean, that's one of the biggest things that we teach in martial arts is discipline.
Yeah.
I think that's every kid needs that, especially at that age. Whether you're 4 years old or you're a teenager coming into the dojo.
So when did you start?
So I ironically started when I was 4 years old.
Okay.
I started at Turner Martial Arts as well. So the same place that I teach at is the same place I started at.
Okay.
So I've basically lived there for about 15, 16 years.
So and you've moved your way up. You're obviously a black belt.
Yes, sir.
Right. Is there anywhere to go after black belt? Or is it just
degrees. So
Okay.
first degree, second degree, third degree, and so on and so forth.
All right,
I'm a
which
second degree
you're
black belt.
second degree.
Yes, sir.
So if you do, how long do you think it would take you to knock Pat out? Like if you guys were in a fight, do you think it would be?
I
like,
would never see it coming.
no, but how do you become a world champion? What you do? What's
Yeah,
that
tell about that story.
Yeah. So I first started competing when I was about 8 or 9 years old or so. My instructor, Mr. Turner, decided to put me in a local tournament in Ohio. And I absolutely fell in love with it. I loved competing since the day I started. And since then, I've just been competing in local tournaments. And then when I was around, say, 18 or 19, I wanted to kind of take that outside of, Ohio and start traveling and competing from there. And since then, I've just been traveling every month and going to a new tournament. And then my students over at Turner Martial Arts, we decided to do the WKC League, which is the World Karate Championships all the way in Albufeira, Portugal.
All right, let's pause
Oh,
right there.
wow.
Get ready to spin this birthday wheel. here.
Okay. Oh yeah.
K100, Lynn and Marco, thank you so much for being here. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live, and we actually have money. We got a guest spinner, Pat.
This is karate grand champion and kickboxing champion of the world, Brennan Green
Nice.
from Turner Martial
I have a
Arts.
feeling he won't have to work too hard to spin that
Oh man.
wheel.
Yeah.
Spin the
All right,
little
spin
wheel,
that middle
Brennan.
wheel there.
Yeah, you have that
Yep.
one. Yep. You can fire it as hard or as soft as you want, but
It's got to get all the way around once.
it's got to at least go around once. There you
There
go.
it is.
That could
That's a
take
good
some
spin.
time.
All right. We might be here for a while.
We
So,
got $220 in the birthday wheel jackpot today from Genoa Bank. We are hoping to give that off, and you're going to be eligible to win it if you were born in the month of
April. I had somebody tell me last night, April always comes up. But you know what? It's a wheel, and we spin it. So if you're born in April, hit us up now, 419-240-1000. You have a shot to win $220 from Genoa Bank and K100. Good luck.
There we go. All right. Now they're gonna call in and
K100, your caller 1, try back. K100, caller 2, try again. K100, your caller 3, try back. K100, caller 4, try back. K100, your caller 5, try again. K100, caller 6, try again. K100, your caller 7, call back. K100, I'm sorry, your caller 8, we are going to 10. Good morning, K100. I'm so sorry, your caller number 9.
No! Oh, no!
That's so
No,
sorry.
is
Bye-bye.
that right?
Yeah. Good morning, K100.
Yeah.
Hi, who's this?
Al.
Al?
Al's a man of very few words. He's like, yeah,
Well,
Al,
we
what are
might
you doing?
Get him excited when he learns your
Number
caller
10.
10.
All right, Al, when's your birthday, buddy?
April 15th.
Oh, tax day. You got to love that.
Yeah. Every year.
All right, if you want to spin the big wheel there, we got a guest spinner.
Brennan Bo putting
yeah.
it in motion. And if this lands on 15, $220.
You can't say it's rigged.
No.
I mean, that spin right there is probably the hardest spin we've ever had.
I believe that's true.
Looking for a 15. We might have to play another song.
It keeps going and going.
Does it have enough?
Oh, but not.
Oh, 25. 10 too much.
Try again.
Try
Let's do
again,
that,
buddy.
Al. We're glad
Take
you had
care.
your shot.
Yeah. Man, oh, Al, he was ready.
$230 in that birthday wheel jackpot. Now that from Genova Banking. K100. Good luck Monday morning.
All right. Nice
Boy, he was
job.
excited too,
He
wasn't
was
he?
so excited.
Excited to be a winner.
His excitement level would, if he would have won, would have been like, yeah.
My name's Al.
He didn't say my. It's just.
Oh, it's just Al.
Al. Yeah. Al.
And I
Like,
thought
man.
there was going to be more, and I had to say Al.
There was not more
There was
without.
Uh,
Al's blessed.
so just to let you know, Jack and Lily are watching right now.
Barca?
Oh.
Yeah. That's,
There we
that's
go.
Miss Shelley over at Turner Martial Arts.
Oh, okay.
One of my
All right.
instructors.
So you started this when you were 4. Now also in the studio, you have who I thought like, oh, he brought his girlfriend or something. But that's actually your mom.
Yes.
And
Embarrass this guy, he can beat you up.
I know. I'm just saying, you're very youthful looking, and so my apologies.
Do
But
you do
my
karate
apologies.
too?
Oh, you're right.
He's over here like, what are you saying about my mom?
It's like, are you trying to pick my mom up? What are you doing, dude?
Teach kickboxing? Oh, there you go.
You teach as well?
I teach group fitness.
Okay. Okay. Where do you teach that?
I teach virtually, and then I teach at LA Fitness.
Okay.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
nice. Oh, wonderful.
All right, hold on one second.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
play this winner back, and then we'll be able to get into it.
Exciting, Al. We get to relive it.
Oh,
We get to
the
relive
excitement
Al's
of
excitement
Al.
here.
He's
Guys,
at
everybody
least-
can't have big and boisterous voices like you.
Oh, whoops, not that one. Let's do this one.
There it is.
And K100. Here we go.
Hit number 10. He just doesn't. He wants to get right to it.
Let's do it. It's like, stop wasting my time.
Every year.
Every year.
Big wheel there. We got a guest spinner.
Brennan Bow put it in motion, and if this lands on 15, $220. No.
I mean, that spin right there is probably the hardest spin we've ever had. Looking for a 15. We might have to play another song.
It keeps going and going.
Does it have enough? Oh, 25. 10 too much.
Try again.
Try again, buddy.
Sounded like Eeyore at the
Hang
end
on,
there.
Al.
He was ready.
$230 in that birthday wheel jackpot. Now that from Genova Banking. K100. Good luck Monday morning.
Let me have this, Lynn.
Yep. Sorry.
Even if that creek does
My
All
mic
right.
wasn't on. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it
was.
wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, then how did I hear that so clearly? But okay.
Because you're not wearing headphones.
Okay.
You
All right.
just heard it with your ears.
Okay.
The mics aren't on during that, all right?
Yeah, you wouldn't if the mic's on. It gets muted.
And it would be
muted.
You'd
You
be
can't hear it.
You'd be hearing echoing
All
and
right.
You
everything.
can't hear it when the mic is on.
Lynn,
It mutes the
how'd I
speaker.
hear
thought
that
it was-
so well?
I thought it was part of the recording.
No, I literally just said it.
All right,
It
so
did sound like
you're
you.
talking about
All
your
right,
trip.
So,
yeah.
so, how do you feel about all this? About his, I mean, you gotta be so proud.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. Yeah, I love it. I mean, it's been a long time coming. He's been in karate.
and you, yeah, and so you guys, okay, so Portugal, that's where we left off. You went to Portugal.
Yes.
And this was just like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, not
right?
too long
Yeah.
ago.
It was funny because when Lynn told me, she was like, I just heard about this karate grand champion of the world, and he's here in town, and I was like, oh, that's really. And then I was like, and then when I was there on Wednesday, and you were like, yeah, I was on the news. I was like, oh, it all put together. And I was
Put two
like,
and
that's
two
right.
together.
It's like they were gone at a tournament.
I said, yeah, I want to make sure you have room this time and try to get a hold of him. I didn't know what avenue to go to get a hold. He's like, okay, yeah, let me know. And then he calls me, he goes, that's my son's karate instructor.
Yeah.
Dude, you got a world champion karate instructor
Yeah,
for your
that's pretty
son.
impressive.
Right? I know. Isn't that cool? I mean, grand karate champion. That's cool. But have you ever eaten a 30-inch pizza with somebody else in 45 minutes?
Can't say that I have.
Well, you know.
But I'm willing to take on the challenge.
So you won this great award, and I mean, how does it feel? I mean, that's just got to be absolutely incredible.
I mean, how I would put it, it's one thing for me to just go there and just, win. But it's another thing when you have your students' parents, and your coworkers all there watching.
Right.
I mean, that's special.
Yeah.
And then having all the little guys back home, the little students ranging from, obviously my little kids to all the way to my adults cheering you on back home. I mean, that's remarkable, in my opinion. It's one thing for me to just go alone. It's another thing for me to have a whole community behind me, cheering me on and supporting me. Not just me, but my students as well over at Turner Martial Arts, because they competed as well and they all did phenomenal.
Yeah.
We had great results in the finals over there too. So
now, be honest, when you were over there, did you think you could actually win this whole thing?
It was close. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll be very honest. It was very 50-50.
And how do you win? I mean, do you spar against people? Is that how it?
So for me personally, I do something called CMX.
Okay.
That stands for Creative Musical Extreme. Think the formed stuff that you see when obviously you come into the dojo, think that at a much higher level.
Okay.
How I put it is I put it gymnastics as a martial art. So it's a combination of martial arts along with kicks in the air, twists and flips, and then putting that all together in a creative routine and then presenting that to the judges.
Okay. And then now, if you were to spar against Marco, is there, because you do obviously you do sparring as well, right? But when you're sparring with somebody in do you actually put people on the ground? Is that or does it kind of a
so when it comes to sparring,
like fencing where it's you
so it's
get
both
a good shot?
In that term in particular, it's both. So there's two types of sparring. There's point fighting, which think of it as a extreme game of tag. It's first person to tag the other person with some sort of kick or punch wins. And then there's continuous, which is just 2 minutes light contact when in reality they're going at it.
Yeah.
For 2 minutes straight, and then they pick a winner based on
cage fight
spacing.
Right.
Basically.
Well, did you said MMA? Do you do MMA?
I do not. No. I do American freestyle karate, which is what we teach at Turner Martial Arts, and then I do Krav Maga as well.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Krav Maga. That's that'll kill a guy. Right.
That's
intense.
The most practical scenario, or most practical self-defense, I should say.
Now, if you were going to choke Pat out, how long do you think it would take to choke him out? Really, if he was just over there and you just think, all right,
not to kill me, just maybe to lose consciousness.
Right.
Yeah.
What would that be? About 30 seconds, maybe. No,
I can't.
Shorter.
I don't know. I can't answer that. My student's dad. I can't. I don't want to do that.
Answer it. Good idea.
All right, kids, we're just kidding around.
Right. And you do now. How many students do you have? Because you're there all the time.
So we have about 370 or so students.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a good number. We're very blessed to have such an awesome group of kids, teens, and adults in the school. And I come in loving my job every day and teaching kids and adults. It's fantastic.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to enroll their kids, there's actually was it already Buddy Day, Friend Day?
Yes, but they're more than welcome to give us a call and come into any class at any time.
So if you want to check it out for yourself, definitely Turner Martial Arts. Give them a call.
Are you gonna bring me for Buddy Day, dude?
Take your friend and then you want me to bring you in.
Yeah.
Spar against those little 6-year-olds.
Yeah, I think I could take some of them.
And could we do that? Could we just could we just get like 5 kids to wail on Marco with their bow staffs?
You look how we keep going back and forth, each one of us putting us.
We're leaving Lynn out. And that's probably best.
That's probably best.
Lynn wants to be left out of that out of this one. When are we going back on? Because we're gonna talk with him
about a minute and a half
on the radio.
Yep.
Okay. And are we also doing text? What's next?
We are.
All right. So if you want to enroll your kids, go check it out. We're gonna be changing time. Usually we are at 5:30. We're gonna be changing times because Jack, I gotta tell you, Jack was thrilled when he got that piece of paper that said that he was moving up to the next class.
So
he was
what belt is he now? Yellow belt?
He's like, no, because they go through the camos first, right?
Yep. So for our little kids, they go through the camo belts, which is white all the way to camo black, and then usually when they reach a certain age or they get all the way to their camo black belt, we move them into the older kids class. And Jack, I believe off the top of my head,
it
is it camo green.
Green, maybe green or
Camo
yeah.
green.
How do you do camo white?
We go white and then we go a plain camo, and then camo yellow, camo orange, camo purple.
All right.
So
And then what is the regular one? It starts at yellow or?
yep. So white, yellow, orange, purple, blue, green, green, brown, 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 red, 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 black, and then the prestigious and glorious and awesome black belt.
Nice.
So someday, I told him, I said, you have to practice these at home. You have to, you got to practice your routines at home. You got to,
Right.
but he does have these, he's learned these very precise moves, and it's really cool. It's cool to see. He lacks balance. What do you say to somebody who lacks, how would they train to, because he's very unsteady on his feet.
So for balance for me and what I do, especially with little kids, is simply have them raise one foot. I take a ball, maybe like a little Nerf ball or something like that. We'll just play catch.
Okay.
Focusing on the balance, focusing on having two things going on at once. So that
Right.
way you have to focus on catching the ball and you have to focus balancing on one foot.
All right.
And, for kids their age, especially, it takes a while to build those. What's the word I'm looking for?
K100 Slid and Marco.
K100 Slid and Marco. It is a Feel Good Friday. It's also a Friday Facebook Live. We're live on Facebook right now, having a great conversation. You can join us right there through all of our pages. It is time now for Text What's Next, presented by Super Fitness.
We're going to give you a choice of Brothers Osborne songs today. If you pick it, we'll play it next all night, or it ain't my fault.
All right, so either NIGHT Night or FAULT Fault.
You got it.
You like that? All right, well, we got a grand champion in here, a little karate world champion.
Brennan Green, karate
I don't
and
know if it's karate. Yeah,
kickboxing grand champion of the world.
that's incredible.
You were just crowned. You're just what would you say? Awarded that? I almost said crowned.
I heard that.
Crowned champion.
I like
Crowned champion in Portugal.
Yes, sir.
Just a few weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
And from Fraternal Martial Arts, located over on Central Avenue in Toledo. Tell us about about the experience of this.
Well, first things first, never been to a tournament halfway across the world. So that's a first for me, for sure, and for me and for my students and coworkers. And then going to the competition, obviously, the nerves were high. We have so many countries competing from the ones near us in Canada, from all the way to Scotland, England, Germany, Mexico. All those countries kind of competing together. We had over 2,000 competitors at this tournament. So huge number there, and trusted in my training, trusted in what I do, and eventually got to be able to be the grand champion of it all. So it's truly a blessing, and I have so many people to thank for that, but mainly it's my students and my coworkers, because if they weren't there, it wouldn't have been special.
Well, congratulations. It's a remarkable accomplishment. We're proud of you too. Your community's as proud of you as your students.
Yeah,
so much.
Proud to have the grand champion right here in our own hometown. How about that?
There you go.
Almost as exciting as the demonstration he's going to do on Pat McCarty live on Facebook.
There you go.
All right, hang around with us. We'll do more on Friday Facebook Live. Get your votes in either fault or what was the other one?
Night.
Night.
Night. There you
Brothers
go.
Osborne.
Brothers
That's your choice today in Text What's Next.
Let's do it here on K100. Lynn and Marco.
We did an easy one last week, didn't we? What did we do last week?
Yeah, it's probably easy because I was doing it.
Right. Yeah. Well, I forget what they were two big ones though. They were two.
Oh, Shania Twain, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah. Two big Shania Twain songs.
Yeah.
You're obsessed with Brothers Osborne.
I haven't done Brothers Osborne in a long time.
It's been 4 weeks. It's
way longer than
It's-
because you mentioned that to me once, so I have not done it conscientiously in much longer.
all right.
Except for Wake Up Song when you're never here, so you don't know.
Oh, Vicky Cummings. Vicky Cummings is watching from Findlay.
Yes.
Hey, man, thank you. Thanks for coming in the studio today, and thanks for being a great instructor to the kids.
Thank you
To
for
my
having
kids.
me.
So
Thank you for being a part of the dojo.
and thank you for supporting him and tell me your name. Angie.
Thank
And
you, Mama.
If you want it, I love it. If you want to take a group kickboxing, you can either go to LA Fitness over on Pennsylvania or online, digitally, from the comfort of your own home.
I could do that because that way I could cheat a little bit. You guys could be working out. I could
Can I? Marco's sitting there eating popcorn,
Yeah.
eating a Snickers bar.
probably 4 years old, about the same time I started doing karate.
Is that right?
I hope
So I
you
went
got
from
video of
kickboxing
that.
in the air to kickboxing in real life.
So that's wonderful. Well, thank you both so much for being in here. Appreciate it. And all right. And as we say goodbye to you, we're going to take a deep dive underwater. Here it is. I'm out here at Gilboa Quarry down in Gilboa, Ohio. I had to come back. I came down here when I was down in Putnam County making those videos, and I had to come back. And thankfully, Kevin Webb was the one who got me out here. It's a good day for a swim, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Absolutely.
Be a little chilly, not too bad. All right. I'm suited up. Look like a knight. Let's go dive in some cold water. Oh, so yeah. So I was just saying that Jason Voorhees and
Dude,
the
that is awesome.
underwater there is like I knew it was fake. Obviously it's fake, but I turned my back on it. It's like, okay, I'm taking an awful bigger. I've seen all the movies. I'm taking a very
How
big risk.
far
here.
down is that, the Jason?
He was down. Actually, I can tell
50
you.
feet?
Yeah, it was. Let's see. I can tell you exactly how.
Because here's what I would love to do. One day before like somebody goes down there, I would love to go down and get into that suit and actually just move
Pretty sure
towards
people would see you breathe. They'd see the bubbles coming
Gotta
up.
be no, because you could do
We
it.
at least get all a bunch of double takes.
Oh yeah. Or make it animatronic.
There you go.
That would be bad.
There you go.
Where it would move, it would like reach its hand out towards you. That would be bad.
Yeah, or even if it just moved its head.
Right.
That would be enough
Like
to make
you could probably rig something where it could move. That would scare the bejesus out of those people down there.
So 52 feet. That's how
52.
it was. 52 feet
That's
down.
pretty good.
That was pretty cold.
All right, we'll get the winner here.
I did look like a knight in shining armor. Thanks, Matt.
you to get things done.
So I can't even turn it up yet. We'll get canceled.
K100, Lynn and Marco, text what's next.
Lynn and Marco, text what's next, presented by Super Fitness. Boy, all the votes coming in. We had to play a song there before we got our bearings together to try to see.
Obviously not the only Brothers Osborne fan.
I mean,
we gave you 2 songs from them to choose from all night, or It Ain't My Fault. It was close, but It Ain't My Fault takes the win.
there you go. Your winner here in text what's next. Thanks to everybody who joined in and chimed in. We appreciate you making this happen here. Presented by Super Fitness and K100.
All right.
Speaking of being fans of particular artists, I never heard what you thought about the whole Garth Brooks thing.
I don't want it to be true. If
Yeah.
it's true,
Yeah.
I really don't want it to be true. I'm gonna, before I pass any judgment, I'm gonna wait till everything comes out and see where the chips fall. Yeah, that's
Disappointing though, wasn't it?
Uh,
That you even think there was an allegation.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's hard. When
it
it's-
is,
yeah.
especially when you. I mean, you know how much I like Garth.
I know.
I
I knew you were going to be so sad about that.
and it would if it comes out that that's actually what happened. I'm gonna be devastated.
Yeah.
I really will be devastated. It's one of those things where, like, oh my gosh, I gotta tell you, when I was a kid growing up, my parents had all these old records of Bill Cosby doing stand up, and I used to listen to those all the time. Thought he was hilarious.
Yeah.
And now it's like, geez, you can't, you just, you can't, it's hard to separate,
Yeah.
when it's things like that, Johnny Cash was, he was in jail. He did drugs. He did, all that stuff. All right. I couldn't. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Lynn knows what I'm talking about.
Oh,
She's clearly
yelling
listening
at
to me right now.
Clearly.
There's like certain times when you can separate the artist from the work, right?
Hey.
Yes. All right.
Love Erin. She's the best.
Happy Friday.
You can bring her. Yeah. That'd be wonderful. So you can separate the artist from the work sometimes, and but it depends on what they do. Like Kevin Spacey, I can't look at Kevin Spacey the same anymore.
Yeah.
He was in the studio with us once when I was on 105.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was weird that he was even here, and he kind of like stopped in between cities that he was performing at comedy clubs, and it was just like
Kevin Spacey?
Kevin Spacey did comedy clubs?
Yes.
He was in a comedy club?
I know. The whole thing was really
Hello.
weird. It was
Hey.
Come on,
Aaron.
Oh my gosh.
You are so awesome.
So, have you met Aaron before?
No,
Aaron, this is Lynn.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
And Marco. Wow, he's coming all the way over.
Oh my gosh, no
He just
way.
wants to see what you brought.
I want to see what you brought.
I got all the goods.
Hey, how are you?
Nice to meet you too. I've been here, but it was like Shores and Steel era.
Oh, it's been a long time
Yeah,
then.
we did. We used to donate life with Harvey and Gary. So it's been a while.
So this is Aaron Statham. Wow, you're pulling like
Whoa.
everything out.
It's like pulling a cat out of a hat.
Yeah, like a
Yeah, have a seat. You use that microphone right there.
Okay, great.
For those of you who don't know Aaron, you are the owner of Aaron Ann's Ice Cream and Juice. And let me tell you about this. Wait, first of all, we're gonna adjust.
I was gonna
this.
say, am I not? I don't know where.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we
Okay.
go. Why
don't you pull the camera down?
Is like that, and then
Up and
yes,
move stuff.
there we go.
I got a visual. now.
Okay,
I got
look
it.
at that.
I got it.
There we go.
She's-
That's better.
She's a pro, dude.
So a long time downtown Sylvania needed an ice cream place, and you guys.
Dead air.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a stop there for some reason.
It is my fault. I probably put it there when I put the song for whatever reason.
Okay.
All right. From the time that you guys first kind of announced,
Oh man.
this was, how long did it take?
Well, it was pre 2020. We started demo on an old building in downtown Sylvania in 2019, and so it took us. It almost took us 4 years because
Yeah.
of COVID and all the good
Right.
things that happened with that, and so it took us almost 4 years to build out this space. But it is
But worth it.
fully gutted, remodeled.
Oh my
yes,
gosh.
it's our
So, and
gem.
here's one of the things that I like about it. So, my wife and son both have celiacs, right? So they can't have anything with gluten. Not only you guys are totally safe when it comes to ice cream if you've got any kind of allergy. So your ice cream is non-dairy
It is.
and your snacks are gluten-free.
Yep, our kitchen's celiac safe. So we're
Totally
like
celiac
an
safe.
extra level of
Yeah.
gluten free.
You guys even do bagels there. And I've had the bagels
do.
there and they're phenomenal. They're really good.
Yeah, good.
They're gluten-free bagels. They're amazing. But you also do all kinds of stuff. The reason you're in here is because you guys are celebrating your 2-year anniversary.
We are. I
this
don't know how
Sunday.
it's been 2 years. Yep.
So we were talking about that on the radio earlier, and we'll bring it up again,
Okay,
of course.
perfect.
But you have a lot going on. Let's
We
talk
do
about
have
the
a
things
lot
that are going
going
on
on.
first.
Okay. So Sunday, we are going to start off. We are open from 10 to 9 on Sundays. We're going to start off with a story time and a craft for the kids, probably geared towards a little bit younger, but we've got activities for the older ones too. So we'll do that at 10:15. We've got a balloon guy from 11 to 2. And then we have some like face painting and other kids activities all throughout the day. We've got a photo booth live coming, samples, treats, free giveaways. So if you've never been in the shop, it's a great opportunity to come in, try our cold pressed juice. We do smoothie bowls, and we use all real ingredients.
I gotta say, I
organic and
love
local wherever possible.
I love the woman that makes your juices.
My mom
She
is.
is just a wonderful human being.
My mom, yes.
So
She's
is that family business?
it is very much family business through and through. We have another family business next door, so my husband's back and forth constantly. We're in
The
and out.
trophy
The
shop.
kids are always there.
That's so fun.
Sylvan Studios.
So what inspired opening the shop altogether? A love
Oh,
of
gosh.
ice cream or what?
No, this was
family?
not like a lifelong dream, to be truthful. When we started having kids, I was sensitive to dairy as a baby, and my kids were. There is just like an epidemic of food allergies and sensitivities right now. And so it got tough as a mom to take your kids out and walk into, a general place and be like, do you have any dairy-free options? And you had one, and it was neon blue. And so
Right.
we just really wanted to provide an experience for especially young kids that do have limitations.
Sure.
You know what it's
Yeah,
like to live
absolutely.
with family members that have limitations on what they can and cannot eat. So we use real all food ingredients. We're very transparent in our ingredients. So we lend to those with allergies. But also, if none of that matters to you, we just make really good quality
Yeah.
homemade ice cream and smoothies, cold pressed juice. And so we try to balance, but also be very transparent and upfront with what we're doing and what we're making, so you can feel safe when you walk in our doors.
And it seems like a great place to work too, because the
Yeah.
the girls you have working there, they just seem like they have a great time.
Yeah, they do. They do. We really try to cultivate that. We want work to be fun. We still have to take care of our
Sure.
customers and get stuff done, keep the place immaculately clean. We,
Right.
you're preparing food for people. So,
Yeah.
but we do have a really great group of people that are working with us right now. So
I know Julia wants to
Get her in
she
there.
wants that to be her first job.
That'd be fun.
So
Yeah.
she's got a few years.
Yeah,
yet.
we've got a couple young ones that are like counting down the days, and I love that. I
Yeah.
love that
That
we've
is
been able to provide that experience. for people.
Amazing compliment to how you're
Thank
running
you
your
so
business.
much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's
Thank you. Yeah.
So lots of fun. So
Yeah.
you brought in some stuff.
I brought
and I'm
stuff.
eyeballing this.
I don't know
Look
if you want to.
Oh my
Wow.
Look at this.
Ice cream hidden away in here. We do a lot of seasonal flavors too. We've got a killer apple crisp ice cream and pumpkin cheesecake right now.
Look at these just in time
What?
for Thanksgiving. Look at these cookies.
So like
Look at
we
this.
source our
Beautiful.
apples and pumpkins from Johnston's Orchard. So we do a lot to bring the freshest ingredients we can
Oh, that
here.
looks so good. Why is it not over here?
I know Pat knew what he was doing.
Exactly. He always does.
All right. Wow.
So I've got
Marco,
all
which one
sorts
do you
of
want?
good stuff if you guys want to
Which
dig
one
in.
don't I want?
So
I'm
we've
telling
got
you.
some cutout cookies here,
We have a
macaroons.
Oh,
I
man.
have a knife.
Oh, you have a knife? I
She
was just
brought
about
a
to
knife.
say.
This woman is amazing.
I have 4 kids.
This is. I was gonna say.
Think of
I was gonna say this is like the first time I think I've ever seen you where you weren't pregnant. Like it just seems like you're always. It's either she is carrying the child internally or externally. You always have a baby.
I almost always have a carrier. This is odd.
How old are your
especially-
children?
So 11, 8, 5, and
Give
then
that a
8
shot.
months is
Oh,
our
wow.
youngest.
Oh,
So
8
the
months.
8-month-old is typically attached to me all the time. So
Cute kids too.
but it's
Thank
we
you.
wanted to
Pass that to
provide
Marco.
that family opportunity. You know, we homeschool. Our kids are always with us. We wanted
What
to
is
cultivate a
this?
place that parents were comfortable letting their kids come in. We have a
Mhm.
little kids area. You
Oh
know,
wow.
let mom or dad sit down and drink a coffee or a door
Right.
from down the street and have ice cream or whatever for the kids. So
And that's
downtown
gluten-free.
Sylvania really need it. It is.
Gluten-free,
Yeah.
dairy-free.
Wonderful.
Very good.
Okay. This is
Yeah.
one of my favorites. The
Okay.
juices.
So yes, we've got we're wrapping up fall flavors kind of ish. We're gonna drag them out as long as possible because fall flavors are really amazing in the Northwest. So we've got fall harvest and pumped up pumpkin are two, and then 'Tis the Season is coming back out. We just started pressing it. It's a huge hit for the holidays. Great at your Thanksgiving parties, Christmas, whatever holiday parties you've got going on.
Nice.
What's in the
There's-
'Tis the Season?
'Tis the Season is apple, pear, orange, cranberry, fennel, and lemon. So it's got just a diverse taste profile. Yeah, it comes there if you
They don't let anything go to waste too. So how long do the juices? They're made fresh.
Yep,
Like
they are made fresh.
like
Yep.
every
Cold press in the
yeah.
morning. Just
cold
fruits and
press.
vegetables, nothing added. Super simple.
And
Those
so-
are some pretty cutouts, by the way. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. I
because
can't take all the credit. We have an amazing team that helps us with this. So
and because the juices don't have any preservatives on them, they
Mhm.
can't stay on the shelf for very
no,
long.
we give them a seven day
7
shelf
day.
life in the
Oh
shop. I
my
mean,
God.
that's like
But then
in line
once
with
and then
FDA.
once after that, then
Yeah. We typically turn them into popsicles then for the kids. So
Aaron, do you have milk in there?
Is it for
don't
the
have
kids
milk
or
in
is
there.
Pat
I'm
gonna
sorry.
have
I have ice cream though. You want some ice cream?
Oh my god, that pumpkin one.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
That's our pumpkin spice cookie.
Oh man.
Dang.
Try that pumpkin spice cookie.
I was in the gym yesterday. I was getting on the screen.
Good.
These are healthy.
Sorry.
Well, healthier.
We do, yes,
are
absolutely
healthy.
healthier. We say we'd like to help you work to reinvent the way you treat yourself. So it's all real ingredients. So life
my
is about
God, that's
balance,
good.
that 80-20, whatever you want,
Mhm.
whatever you follow.
Yeah.
We just want to provide an opportunity for you to treat yourself well when you are going to treat yourself. So
All right. So this is the fall harvest.
fall harvest,
Yeah,
yeah.
fall harvest.
There's a couple of these that people wait for it to come back. But part of
Yep.
the trick is that these things are in season, so that's why it tastes so good. So that's why we don't do a pumpkin ice cream in July.
We're gonna sample each one of these.
Go for it.
You guys ready to
Why wouldn't we?
do some samples? Okay.
Is there a reason we wouldn't?
Here we go.
How about it?
Let's see.
You're not gonna
Wait,
drink
what
from
else
the
do we
bottle,
got?
are you?
Nope, I brought cups.
Oh.
Pumped up pumpkin.
Pumped up pumpkin.
And
'Tis the season,
'Tis
so
the
that's the new
season,
one that's
okay.
we just started pressing.
we'll do
so
that one last.
If you're a person that waits for 'Tis the Season to come back, it is back.
Green Monster.
Green Monster. So Green Monster is it's a green juice, but it's on the sweeter end. It's my 11-year-old's favorite juice since the day we opened. It's just got a diverse profile of taste.
Pear, apple, spinach, orange, kiwi, and ginger.
I like ginger.
What are the health benefits of ginger?
They are far and wide.
Yes, they are.
Put me on the spot. Ginger is good for digestion. It is good for even like circulatory. It just has a lot of health benefits. If you really
I
can't
usually
go
get
wrong.
mine in the way of a Moscow Mule, but it's
Well,
probably better.
You can these
That's
mix
ginger
well
beer.
too. These mix well if you're going that route. At least put something healthy with what you're mixing with.
Here we go. All right.
No
Here is the Green Monster. Or did you want some too?
It's for you guys.
That's nice.
That is, and you definitely can taste the ginger. in
Yes,
there.
you do taste the ginger. I mean, it's depending on how sensitive you are to that taste of ginger. If you absolutely hate it, you might not love it, but it is kin friendly too, so it's not overpowering in the ginger.
I love the
Okay.
pear ginger combo. That's nice.
Yeah.
All right. We got to go in order of holidays here. So
Oh, okay. Fall harvest or pumpkin.
fall
next.
harvest or pumpkin? Pumped up pumpkin. What do you think?
Go pumpkin and then
I
fall,
think
just because
pumpkin
of the
too, yeah.
flavor, just because flavor profile. The
Okay.
cinnamon and stuff in the fall harvest kind of sticks with you.
Well, let's see. Is it okay to? I could probably mix. That's
Oh
probably
yeah. Yep, I brought.
And juice like this really is a meal.
It can be, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it can be. A lot of times, like if you are a person that just runs all day and then eats dinner and crashes, it's good to grab a juice or two throughout the day. We have a juice till dinner plan even where it's like 4 juices
Okay.
throughout the day. So it keeps you going. So you've got something. Because a lot of people just run all day
Thank
and
you.
don't
Right.
take time to eat or drink throughout the day. So
All right, pumped up pumpkin.
should have had a contest or something.
Ooh.
I mean, what's-
Ooh,
Okay.
that's nice.
That's got something in it.
It's got some.
The great thing is we offer a lot of options. So if it's not a great flavor to you, that's okay. Everyone has their own preferences. And then
There was one that you guys used with, I think, cucumber.
we
That I
do
wasn't.
have cucumber.
That I wasn't a
You're
fan
not a
of.
fan of cucumber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like cucumber. I was.
And it can be tricky because sometimes when it's not cucumber season, cucumbers
Right.
can be bitter.
A little
So
bitter.
that is a tricky thing to do, and we try to do our best to make
Yeah.
sure we're.
And sometimes it's like a cucumber, you might like it in a salad, but sometimes it's almost a texture thing. You're
Yeah.
used to the
Oh, yeah.
taste being in this form.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Fall harvest. This is apple, carrot, sweet potato, red beet, radish, lemon, ginger, and cinnamon. Got to shake it up nice, right?
Yes,
'Cause
you do need
it
to shake them
settles.
because some of that settles. Those roots are always a little bit heavier. Any kind of cinnamon or anything like that will sink to them. So yes, absolutely shake it.
Here we go. Oh, this is a. I know what that's that beet.
It does have some beets in it, especially for that color.
So now
Mhm.
you mentioned your mom and juice in the same breath a little while
She
ago. Does
does,
she
yeah.
come up with the concoctions or?
So we've done a lot of different like recipe digging. Initially, we consulted with a chef that works for the company of the Juice Press just
Thank
to get
you.
us going. So we, had our bearings and had some solid recipes. But we do a lot of just idea creation throughout time. Our first year, we did a ton of new juices for seasonal and all that kind of stuff, just to appeal to a different audiences and different things. But we really try to captivate whatever's fresh and local at the time in our juices. We've got some solid recipes, but we do play with things along the way and see what we can come up with.
Oh, that's good. And then do you serve them by cups? Do you serve them by bottles?
So they're stacked in a cooler in bottles, so it's real quick grab and go.
Just like that.
Almost all of our pressing is done early in the morning, just because then they're there and fresh in the morning. So they are in the bottles. We will occasionally, like if we're doing events downtown, we'll do them mixed with something as like a mocktail or things like that, and then we sample them too in the shop. So
Well, everything is delicious.
What is
and
this cookie?
beautiful.
What is this?
that is a blondie. So it's like the blonde version of a brownie. It's got
Wow.
some chocolate chips in it. A little
That's
drizzle of
really
peanut
good.
butter on top.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Man. Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, Andy Joe finally woke up.
Oh, finally.
Hey,
Man.
she works late nights.
She's a rock star, so getting up
Mhm.
at 9 o'clock is kind of early.
All right. Let's see. Ready for the last one? Now we're moving into Christmas. 'Tis the season.
'Tis the season.
Apple, pear, orange, cranberry, fennel, and lemon. What is fennel?
Fennel, it grows as a bulb.
Okay.
It's really good for digestion. A lot of times people will see it in seeds, like in sausage, or it's mixed.
Okay.
The seed itself is mixed into like sausage. It's a savory flavoring, but it's amazing for digestion. Even like small babies can take small amounts of fennel.
Is that
for
right?
Digestive issues, yeah. Oh yeah.
Now you are
Even for babies who throw up a lot.
Yeah. Reflux, gas, yeah, all that kind of stuff. Fennel is amazing. For it. Yeah.
I've got a young mom. I'm passing that along. to.
Yeah, you can. If mom's nursing, she can drink it herself, and that property passes on a baby. But you can like brew it as like a tea with a little bit of the seeds. Yeah.
Huh. Well, learn something new every day.
here we go. This
Didn't
is
know we were going that route, but there you go.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, so we use the actual fresh bulbs of fennel when we juice
Ooh.
it, though. So
I
it's
think this is my
obviously-
favorite.
It's a little bit different for it's
Yeah. This is absolutely my
I can
favorite.
see why people are waiting for this to come.
I know,
It is
right?
really
Yes,
good,
yeah,
yes.
it's great.
Mm. There was another one you guys had, I think back in the summer. It was like a strawberry kiwi.
We do strawberry rhubarb.
That
which
was
is
it.
Strawberry rhubarb. And then
That was my favorite.
Mine is we do around Valentine's Day. It's a pomegranate one, which is it's a similar taste profile to this one. It's really popular too, but it's pomegranate. So it's
But
not
so
as
where do you get the flavor? Does that come from the seeds or
we
does
do
that?
pomegranate. We juice pomegranate seeds.
Okay.
Yep.
It's not the flesh at all. It's just
No,
the
it's
seeds.
actually the seeds in it.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Aaron, this is also nice. Thank you very
Oh
much for
my
bringing us
gosh.
samples.
Yeah, of
Nice.
course.
So, all right. So now we have some ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
And for people that are tuning in, so this Sunday
Yes.
at starting at 10:30.
10:15.
10:15.
We open at 10. So
Okay.
Yeah, we'll start story time right about 10:15.
Okay, that's the start of the story time. You've got a balloon guy coming in. He's gonna make me some balloons. I mean, he's gonna make the kids balloons.
Yeah.
He's let's see, what else? You've got.
We have he's an artist. He's going to do tinfoil sculptures with the kids, which is kind of unique, but that's not until the evening. So about 6 to 8, he's doing that. So the kids can come in and he'll lead them through how to make some sculptures out of tinfoil, some roses and hats.
You got to have those tinfoil hats, man.
do.
That's,
Come on.
Of course you do. Why would we not?
I wondered where I could get one of those.
We'll have them for you. Stop
Today's
on out
age.
Sunday.
gotta have those tinfoil hats, man.
And we're doing face painting activities, things like that throughout the day. Tons of samples, raffles. We'll raffle off things like a juice cleanse. And even if you don't want to do a juice cleanse, it's still 6 or 8 juices to drink throughout the week or whatever. If
right.
you're not juice cleanse route, which we do try and do like more of a nourishing juice cleanse. We recommend, if you need protein, eat protein.
Right.
Nut milks and things like that also go along with the juice cleanse. So it's more of a replenishing, like a reset for your digestive system versus depletion. So
Yeah.
but we'll be raffling off some things like that. Gift cards, prizes, shirts, all that kind of stuff.
Did you know? Just kind of a little bit off topic. Did you guys know that I am the 1998 ostrich jockey champion of the world?
No, you're not. Of the world.
Of the world.
You never.
You sure it's not
I want
just Ohio?
proof. I want proof.
Well, thanks to their other business, Sylvan Studios. You pay them any amount of money, and they will make you any trophy you want.
Oh.
Do you want proof?
There
I'll
you
give you
go.
proof.
Take care of that for you.
I am now amazing at everything.
It's funny you mentioned ostriches. I was driving out Brown Road the other day in Curtis, and somebody's got ostriches out front.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a little ostrich.
Did you try to ride one?
No, no, I did not. I did. As a matter of fact, I don't think I'd even try to feed one through the fence. But yeah, wow, definitely double take.
All right. Ice
All right.
cream.
Yep. You want to move on to ice cream? Okay, we've got apple crisp, pumpkin cheesecake, chocolate, and cookie dreams.
Wow.
Okay, what do you
How
want?
do you want to?
These are dairy free,
Um,
gluten free.
All dairy free.
The apple
All
crisp
gluten free. Apple crisp is right
right
there.
there.
Are we trying them all or no?
Lynn gets a purple straw or
However
purple
you
spoon
All right.
because we keep gender specific here. Marco,
Yes.
cookie dreams,
Cookie dreams is a top seller. It's kind of like cookies
pumpkin
and cream.
cheesecake,
I'll do the cookie dream.
or chocolate.
It's Beth Ann's favorite.
I mean, I like all of them, but I'll do
Because she doesn't ever get
cookie.
she doesn't ever get to have. Now, you know
Give
what?
the man the cookie stuff.
Marco gets orange. I want blue spoon.
Oh my gosh, this thing is in a little pack.
I'll take the pumpkin cheesecake.
Pumpkin cheesecake.
That
So
sounds
all of these are
phenomenal.
dairy free. We do a soft serve that's a custard that has dairy and eggs in it, also in the shop, just in case someone's opposed to the dairy free. But everything in the dipping case. So if you walk a little
Oh my
kid into
God.
the shop and they can't have dairy or gluten, they can choose from 12 different flavors, 12
That
to
is so
14
good.
flavors
Mm.
usually.
You would not know.
Or
this is
people
dairy.
walk in and never
You would
know
never
it's
guess.
dairy free and just think it's amazing. We serve it gelato style. So it's a high fat milk. You're not getting your tongue coated with cream before you're getting the flavor of it. So we really try to bring the flavors through
Very
our
good.
ice cream by using all real ingredients. Like our strawberry ice cream is strawberries cooked down in honey in our ice cream base. So
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And I just
It's
had
really remarkable that I'm just so impressed. I am so
thank
impressed.
you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
I've got a video coming out.
Yeah.
I'll put it out today, maybe.
I just never even know when Pat's popping. So I don't know what.
I like to
never
keep
know.
them on their toes. I'll just stop back there and be like, hey, what you working on?
We don't hide anything back there. So
What you working on today? Bagels? Great. You had a bread. It was what was it?
Just like a loaf of bread or no?
No, it was a flavor. It was
Like
oh,
banana bread or
yes. And it
banana
had chocolate
bread
chips in
topped
it.
with like a chocolate ganache.
Yes.
Nuts on it. Yeah.
Wow. You guys made that.
Yeah. We make everything in house. Yeah.
Wow.
That was
We support
amazing.
a-
I saw it in the cooler, and I was like, oh, I got to get that. So I bought that, took it home, had my wife and son try it, and they just, yeah, it was, they loved it, especially Michael.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was so good. It was so good. And you guys you're working. I heard you're working on a sourdough.
We are. We actually have some sourdough pizza crusts that are pretty close to ready. I think
Okay.
we're gonna try and do some flatbread style
Okay.
pizza crust and stuff in the shop too. We do a little bit of breakfast, lunch, brunch type menu items
Yeah.
too. So we try to keep it quick so you can run in and grab stuff
Yeah.
during the day. Also, a lot of people stock up on snacks for the kids after school. We try to have convenient items that are kid friendly, adult friendly, that you
Well, I
can
know-
come in and grab and take too.
Maggie loves going there because she knows that she can just sit and play with all the toys. That are there.
Wow.
That's what she loves most.
Yeah.
She's coming in and playing with all the toys and everything.
And we love it. I love to see people in the shop utilizing
Mhm.
that space. Like, just let your kids run wild for a few minutes.
Yeah.
In there, and not have to. It's just a good break for a day if you've got, other kids at different activities and you need somewhere to stop and hang out for
Right.
a while.
My kids were in the summer. They were riding their bikes to downtown Sylvania. They're like, "Can we go to down?" I said, "Where are you going to go?" It's like, they were like, "Oh, maybe we'll stop in at Aaron Ann's." And I was like, "Do you have money? You're not going in there if you don't have like you're not gonna be a mall rat, and hang out there."
And don't stop by the
And
art.
Joe was like, "Yeah, I do." She's like, "I have money," and she's like, "I'll buy
We'll
stuff
take
for."
'em either way.
And I said, "Hey, do me a favor." I said, "While you're down there, make a video of it." Like,
Yeah, which
film
they've done
yourself.
great. I love
And
it.
they did. They
I
did. She
love
made a
it.
couple of them. She,
Yes,
yeah.
It's been amazing.
I thought you were
So-
going to say, whatever you do, don't go to the art shop again.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Michael and Jack rode their bikes to downtown, and so after that video that the three of them did,
Yeah.
Michael kind of got, "Oh, that was pretty cool," and Dad put it up online, and so then they went back. He and Jack went down, and they went to Danny's.
Oh,
place.
the
Yeah.
gallery. Oh, the gallery.
Yeah.
Not like the art supply.
Right. No, they went to
Okay.
the Fuller Art House, and I'm working on our floors, and I get a call. "Dad, it's Michael. Jack accidentally broke something at the art." I was like, "Oh God, no. Oh God, no." And it was like, I guess Jack had put his feet up on a coffee table and pushed the coffee table with his feet and then knocked over this vase,
Oh, like a
like a sculpture vase. And
Now Pat owns it.
yeah, $240 later. And that was Danny not taking a commission on it too. She was nice enough to not, reduce it down to just the price of the.
How's the gluing coming?
I don't know. Haven't seen it. I
Are
told
the
Mike-
boys repairing it?
I told
themselves?
Michael his punishment was he's got to put that back together.
Oh.
I mean, it's in just so many pieces. Yeah, he was like, "I don't know how it fits together." I said, "Well, it was together at one point."
Awesome jigsaw
So
puzzle.
yeah. Jen Ambrose says it's so hard to find good dairy-free ice cream. I can't wait to try them.
Great.
Go in. You go, and I'll tell you what, Sunday is a great time to go, right? It'd be a
Yeah,
lot of
we
fun.
you can always sample our ice cream, but we'll have a lot of like our baked goods cut up and we're making a cake and cutting that up and
Wonderful.
passing it out to everyone. So it's a good opportunity to try some things that you might not normally sample in the shop. You can always come in and sample ice cream though, and we just welcome everyone in to have a
You remind people of your location again?
We are right on Main Street in the heart of downtown Sylvania. We're just north of Monroe Street. So if you're familiar with downtown Sylvania and you need landmarks, we're between Ace Hardware and Inside the Five on that side of the street.
Mhm.
Right in the center of the block.
Right in the heart of downtown Sylvania. Little place called Aaron Ann's.
Which is probably looking pretty beautiful right now, nearing the holiday
Thank you.
season.
Yes, we are gearing up for all the holidays. I mean, we're
Yeah.
close to Thanksgiving here, and then we've got Miracle on Main coming up, which will do the lighted holiday parade and everything that first weekend in
Mhm.
December also. So Sylvania is a great place to visit.
The lights are all
shops
up.
Yeah, all the
lights-
shops are.
Are they lit up yet? Or are
They
they
are
just-
lit.
They are lit
Yeah,
now.
We're lit up
Man.
everywhere. Yep, it looks like that
It's looking like Christmas.
Hallmark town.
Right? It
downtown
really is.
Sylvania.
Well, did you know that downtown Sylvania was put on the cover of? Was it for? Was it Frankenmuth?
Yes.
Frankenmuth has a
It's
magazine,
been- yeah.
has a publication they put out, like a
nice.
nationwide publication. And every year they put out on the cover a town in America that
So cool.
and they put Sylvania up there.
It's beautiful.
So
Yeah. So it's all lit up. The shops we're actually downtown delights was yesterday, but we're all running specials through today too to kick off your holiday shopping. Just coincidentally, while we're here.
Really?
So yep, yeah, pretty much all the shops. There was rain and schools were closed yesterday and stuff like that, so we extended it through today. So
now you don't have to worry about this because
Yeah.
you're home. You homeschool your kids.
We do.
Which is very smart.
Thank you.
Did you know? I kind of want to get Marco's opinion on this. Did you know the Sylvania schools were closed yesterday?
Yes, and Washington local schools.
Why were Washington for the same reason?
Same reason, that phone and internet downage due to some kind of an auto accident, I guess, taking something out.
We were by where this accident happened, and I would have never dreamed that it would have. It was all the way out in Holland, like in Gola and McCord.
Yeah.
What I want to know is, you can't have school without internet.
You can't.
Why?
We are the
Why?
generation that can't figure this out. 'cause
Like,
my
why can
husband
you?
said the
You
same
got paper
thing.
and pencils, don't you? You can teach in front of a class. You can stand in front of a class
Do
and
they
say,
still have books?
"Yeah, some," but most of the stuff is online. But still,
Most of the stuff is online.
but
There you
still,
answered
you
it.
can still teach a lesson in school. I don't know. I thought it was kind of
know.
silly. I was like, I wanted to get the kids up, get them dressed, and have them standing outside for like 10 minutes waiting for the bus. And 10 minutes after the bus didn't come, be like, oh, that's right. School was canceled. But Beth Ann beat me to it. She got out of bed before I did, told the kids to go back to bed because
They had to be pretty excited. No, I mean, it's like, but everything, all of your administrative tools have got to be all computerized. I mean, any kind of, and I would imagine any kind of emergency alert system. So if you had an emergency within the school, your hands would be tied. and you'd be
That's
able to
weird.
alert people.
When I was a kid, we went to school with this on. It was on fire. Just go to the other side of the building, kids. You'll be fine.
Yeah, things are different.
Unbelievable.
We're a little bit smarter now.
there's a tornado. Put a book over your neck.
Yeah,
You'll be
just
fine.
Get under the table. You'll be fine.
Go the hallway.
That was all we did. Yeah. Go in the hallway, down, right? It was.
The school's flooded. Bring your galoshes. We're learning stuff. Okay, fine.
Go ahead, stop
Oh,
us.
12 seconds. What are we doing?
We're giving away Theo Vaughn tickets.
Okay.
Call now if you're on Friday Facebook Live. Oh yeah, loving that one there. Zach Brown Band.
Cloudy. I got a little
Stick there. Mostly cloudy. 52 going to be the
mostly
high.
cloudy, 52 going to be the high. Partly cloudy, thank 43 for the low.
But we should be in good shape for the Blade Holiday Parade tomorrow in downtown Toledo, around 53 for that high. And it does look like just cloud coverage. Your current temperature 48 here at Toledo's K100. Weather brought to you by Jim White Toyota. Stop in today for exceptional offerings on new Toyotas. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic is in fine shape. There's no accidents reported. There are no slowdowns reported either. But if you come across something, please get a hold of us. You can do it online or, by text or by phone.
Any way you want to do it.
419-240-1000. Sure.
Also, the same number to call right now if you want to go see a very funny man. Theo Vaughn's got he's got a few podcasts. He's out. He's a comedian. He's going to be here at the Huntington Center, and we've got exclusive tickets.
And all you have to do is be caller number 10
Yeah.
right now. We'll get you all set up.
All right, 419-240-1000. Theo Vaughn live at the Huntington Center could be yours from Lynn and Marco here on K100.
I'm amazed by this. I got to come in sometime when you guys are actually making the ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't think we've actually.
K100
I don't think we've seen the actual
K100
ice
color
cream
2,
being
try back.
made.
K100
Make
color
some more
3 dial
than
again.
that.
K100 color 4 try back.
frequently,
K100
but
color 5 try back.
an ice cream
K100
today,
color 6 try
prepare
back.
for the weekend.
Oh,
K100 color
Tomorrow.
7 try back. K100 your color 8 try
Oh,
again.
so good.
K100 I'm sorry your
Um,
color number 9.
Oh,
Going to 10.
what? Why are you 9?
Oh, stinks. Good morning K100. Who's this?
Jake.
Jake?
From State
Thought
Farm?
about it.
Your caller 10.
Hey, you got it, Jake.
Yeah.
Jake, it's going to be a fun night at the Huntington Center. Have you ever seen Theo Vaughn's stuff?
No, but I'd love to.
Oh, yeah, he's amazing, and you're gonna. It's called the Return of the Rat Tour, February 28th, Huntington Center, and you've got your tickets right now. Congratulations.
Moving, thank you.
Great. Hold on just a minute, Jake.
Thank you.
Brought out the cool beans, huh? Wow, I've heard that since 1980.
What does he say about me when I leave the room?
You don't want to know.
Hi.
Just like every person is unique, insurance coverage is crucial and needs to be designed for you, just like a tailor-made custom suit. Give us a call at 419-292-5700, or you can visit us online at www.insuredbydesign.com. Just like every person is unique, insurance coverage is crucial and needs to be designed for you, just like a tailor-made custom suit. Give us a call at 419-292-5700, or you can visit us online at www.insuredbydesign.com.
By our house.
Yeah.
All right.
We've had them in here before.
2 tickets, but they're not in house, so we don't have them in hand from the promoter.
Hmm.
So
Ice cream shops
your
are friendly
phone,
with each
somebody
other. We
will
support
call
each
you
other.
from
Yeah.
our promotion team when they're here in house and available.
Well, and you guys, the nice
Let
thing
me
is
make sure I got
because
this
of the
phone number
indoor,
right.
says you guys get to open
Seven.
Oh,
all
Gwen
year
said
round.
she got through, but she wasn't sure what caller she was.
Well, thank you so much for listening.
Oh.
I appreciate you.
Where we're at. You know what I mean? Like it would do it disservice.
You got to take care.
People to close where we're at. I mean, like our
Oh,
location.
yeah.
There
Oh,
is
yeah.
no way. People deserve it to be open.
We I just remember when you guys were opening up. It was like every time we'd go to downtown Sylvania, it was like, they open yet? No, not yet.
Oh man.
Nope, they
It
open
was
yet?
brutal.
Not yet.
It was brutal for us too.
Yeah.
because as soon as stuff started going again, you couldn't get glass, you couldn't get steel, you couldn't. I mean, it was
Right.
wild. How it affected us in little old Sylvania. Like,
Mhm.
who would have ever thought? But
Right.
So it was definitely a process. But blood, sweat, and tears. I peeled all that plaster off brick walls. Myself.
Oh
You know,
my
like
God.
it,
Yeah.
our hearts are in it though. We are.
And they really
we're for
tore
good.
it. They tore it down and rebuilt it and
It needed it. It needed it. I mean, the building's 18, whatever, you know, it's
Right.
hundreds of years old
Yeah.
and had not had a lot of attention for a while just because the same tenant had been there for a long time. So, like, even structurally, we had to do
Yeah.
some, cleaning up. And
Right.
if you're going to serve food, we were not gonna, not going to just patch it together. We
Right.
absolutely took it down to the bones and built out. So,
But oh yeah, so if you guys have never been to Aaron Ann's, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta try out their ice cream.
Do yourself
Try-
a favor.
Try out that. But I'm telling you what, that banana bread. Holy smokes, that's something I
yeah,
actually
we've
found.
got quite a few things that just will surprise you. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
I have a hard time deciding what to talk about.
That's that's something I've actually found is that putting if so when I make pancakes, I've got to make them gluten free, right? And so but I found that if you put bananas into it, it makes it softer. So if you go just straight, like if you make pancakes from scratch, but you substitute like almond flour with or any kind of gluten free flour,
there's some
just
awesome
if all you do is substitute it, the pancakes are going to come out kind of gritty, gritty.
There's
and
not a
flat
lot of rise
and
in
flat.
there.
So what I do is I add in bananas and extra eggs, and so that makes them fluffier. A little baking powder too. So
There's awesome substitutes, but you gotta mess with it a little
Mhm.
bit usually to get that right consistency. And everything.
oh my gosh,
A lot of trial and error, but
phenomenal.
yeah.
You ever try something you taste it and you're like, "Ugh, nope.
oh, there's
bleh."
some things that don't make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
The
whoever
things
wants
that
to
you
eat this, have at
gotta
it.
toss out and
You've been warned, but it's not gonna hit the front case. But
and your
you
kids
can
obviously
have
love they love being a part of the process too,
it.
right?
They do, yeah.
So are they? And how old's your oldest?
So 11, and then 8, 5, and 8 months. So yeah, they've been there through all of it too. I mean, they sat in engineering plan meetings and all that. To
Is
do
that-
all that. So they've been in great. And hopefully, they want to take it over one day.
That's it, right. That's
Let's
the
hope.
dream that they
Let's
that they
hope.
take
But
over.
yes, yeah.
Um.
They were testing out. They were making croissants in the kitchen the other day.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna do
See-
some kids. Would your kids come in and do some like baking classes?
Oh
maybe?
my God! Yeah, but Julie would love it. So would
Yeah.
Michael. Yeah, they would both love it.
Yeah, it's big.
Well, yeah, Jack and Maggie, I don't know if I would trust them in a kitchen. Unless you want to really clean up a big mess.
Well, if someone else was leading them, I feel like, oh, we clean up big messes in there all the time. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The best of us.
What's your favorite thing to make? What's your of all these?
My heart's still in ice cream, honestly. That
Yeah.
was like what we set out to make, spent the time learning good processes and everything like that. And I mean, my heart is still in that creation of new flavors of ice cream and stuff like that. So just back to the basics of it too. I mean, really.
Yeah. All right. How much longer do we go on?
We're gonna go on in a second here.
Oh, you know what? I don't have it.
But just because we're gonna do this
I
thing.
have a joke for today.
Oh,
Hang on. I
you
gotta.
need a good dad joke?
Yeah. Do you have one? Jake, I think. Let's see.
Jake might be asleep still. I don't know.
No, but I love to.
Is he amazing? I've never even heard of him.
Yeah, you've seen him 100 times if you watch TikTok. He's the crazy guy on TikTok.
Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, he's does a lot of stuff with Joe Rogan. He's got his own. He interviewed President Trump. He's got the long. He's like Southern, and he says the craziest shit. He's the one that does the Jelly Roll impression. I know somebody's out there in a size 8 shoe.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's
Okay. He's kind of like first time I ever saw him. I'm like, this guy's a redneck. Like, who is he?
definitely a redneck. and
Yeah.
he says crazy things, like really crazy things.
Yeah.
Like most of it can't be true.
Yes. Oh, that would be a fun show to go see.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun.
See,
Maybe you could win tickets.
Maybe I could win tickets.
if
Yeah,
you're good.
All right, where all my thoughts. I just realized we're getting close to the end, and I gotta look at what joke I have.
Oh my god, you don't have a joke yet?
Oh, I do. Okay, never mind. I got it.
All right.
Courtesy of Julia McCarty.
Oh boy.
Ooh, it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Read that one right there. Yeah,
Good.
that's good. That's good.
Julia asked.
So you guys are open year round.
We are open year round. Yep. We
Yeah.
adjust our hours slightly in the winter. Like right now we're at 7:30. We open at 7:30 in the morning until 9 Monday through Saturday, and then Sundays we're 10 to 9.
Wow.
But then like in the summer we stay open until 10 on Friday and Saturday nights.
Yeah.
The 7:30 in the morning seems to stick. So if people need to grab stuff before like on their way to school
Sure.
and work and stuff like that, you can order online. We've got major construction going up in front of us next spring. So actually February.
No.
They're tearing apart the road in front of us. So
They're doing.
Wow.
I mean,
Building to
like
building.
really,
building to building.
like Aaron Ann style, tearing things down and then
Really?
building up. Yeah.
There's some infrastructure stuff to be done under the streets and stuff. Like it hasn't been touched in 40 years. So
Yeah.
my God.
They're gonna be taking all the wires and putting them under the street,
underground, yeah. Yep.
which will be that'll be
Our lights
that'll
are
be
staying
nice.
up though. Our
Lights
lights
are
are
staying
staying up
up.
on the building. They're gonna marry together that second block
Yeah.
next year then.
But they're gonna. No, I thought they were gonna do that all the way down Main Street.
So
Like,
they're gonna
like
do from
wires.
Monroe to Maplewood is the first year.
Right.
And then the second block, so inside the 5 to
But
the
not-
circle is the next year.
Not where they just redid the road.
No.
That's too bad because there's so many wires up there. So many wires. And it's like, come on, those are not all being used anymore.
Yeah.
You know, but they just it would look so beautiful if they just put them under the road.
Yeah.
Yes. So that we're pushing online ordering and we'll do pickup out that. We're
Yeah.
gonna make it work, but we do have online ordering too. So if you're in a rush, place an order online. And
Yeah. And you can
run
stop
it
in
out
for
to
a
you
cup of
or
coffee
stop
in the morning.
Yep, we've got coffee, high quality coffee. We make our own syrups in house. Lots of milk options. We make cashew milk and oat milk in house even.
Wow.
Yeah,
How do you milk a cashew?
we don't milk a cashew.
Takes a while.
We use a blender.
Ah, okay. Okay. So what do you use? Blend up the cashew. You actually make the cashew
We do
milk
make
there?
it in house. Yep. So you soak your cashews and then you put them in a blender with a little bit of water and blend it till it's like smooth, like creamy, almost like a paste. And
Yeah.
then you add water and we add a little bit of maple syrup and vanilla extract.
Okay.
And
Kind of sweeten it up a little
Yep.
bit.
and it's milk form.
And that's milk form.
Huh.
That seems weird.
That's how they make almond
It
milk
is.
too?
I know it's crazy. Almond milk's a little bit different of a process because you get like residue from it, so you have to strain it at the
Okay.
end of it. So
Okay.
then- but that's what they make almond flour out of. So you can make your own almond flour.
Wow.
Keep learning. I keep
Wild
learning more new things.
Lynn, are you going to make your own cashew milk?
I might try it.
Try it out.
I might
right?
try it.
Don't forget to add the vanilla extract and the. Yeah.
It's almost like making mayonnaise if you've never made. It's like same.
I've never made
principles.
mayonnaise.
Never made mayonnaise. I bought a lot of it. Never made any.
By the way, Matt Heckard did confirm that we did make a bet,
What was it?
but I don't know what the actual bet was. So I think now we come up with the conditions. So
Oh,
because
now
the
we come
Steelers
up
won,
with the
I think it just needs to be you lost, so you have to bring in food. That should just always be like that. That'll be my bet always. Is that
That's fine.
okay? You have to be the one to bring in food
That's fine.
next week. Oh, also we might have a guest. Remember when the Acoustics for Autism did their thing, and we had a thing in there where it was like, come be a guest DJ.
Yes.
The guy finally got in contact with me who won it. And so I was so I was thinking next week we can.
And he's so he'd be here all morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter what time we put other guests around.
Nope.
him then.
We just kind of
All right.
just kind of work around
Perfect. What's his name?
him. I don't know.
Oh. Well, cool. That'll be fun.
All right. Well, your Steelers are
Cabinet
playing the Baltimore Ravens this week, so we'll bet back on them.
Well,
Unless you're scared.
you're bringing in food next week. Already, you already lost
Yeah,
that one.
all right, that's
We're not
fine.
doing double or
Do
nothing.
it the week after.
Yeah, do
when
it the 22nd. The week after that, Marco's gone.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing we got to talk about is Thanksgiving.
week. Mhm.
So last year you and I just did an hour thing because you stayed in bed and didn't get out of bed.
I don't know if that's true.
But that's very true. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving is let you off the hook. I might take clips from the next couple of or like the past several months.
Yeah.
And kind of put together a
The best of sort
like
of
yeah,
thing.
like a clip show
Love it. That's
kind
a
of
great
thing.
idea.
Yeah.
Because
And then we'll just air that on the Facebook Friday Live.
because we have Thursday off, so I get to even have Thursday off.
What?
Yeah.
You get Thursday, you get Thanksgiving
I
off?
do. Boss Jerry said
Wow.
he was going to cover Thursday, and then I'm going to do Friday morning.
Well, that
so-
is fantastic.
So lucky,
right.
dude.
All right. So Friday, yeah. So don't worry about, but that's what it'll be. We'll do we're gonna do a clip show.
Sounds good.
Our first ever clip
I
show.
like it.
So I got to get to work on that.
I like it. And I'm actually
Let the
just so you
kids
know,
finish
I'm going to bring
Yeah.
hot dogs in a thermos for next week. So we're
He gives me a hard time. First of
Do you
all,
need me to come back next week?
he already has done it.
It's
He's
hard
like,
to-
I've
it's
got
hard
hot
to-
dogs in a thermos, guys.
it's hard to. First of
Really?
all, it wasn't a thermos. It was a tumbler.
Whatever.
It was a
Stanley
tumbler.
which is
Tumbler.
kind of a
Stanley
thermos.
tumbler.
It was, and so what I did
Thermos-like.
was because it was opening day
Hold
for.
this embarrassing story.
Oh my god, you loved it and you know it.
K100, it's Lynn and Marco. Thank you for being right here.
Marco. Thank you for being right here. It's a Feel Good Friday Facebook Live. Thanks everybody who's joining us live on our Facebook. We are here and having fun on Facebook. That's what it's all about.
We did. We've had so many nice guests come in today. It's really been fun.
Yes, we have.
Sansi Ray Western Store. That sweet deal is up and available at K100country.com. And just as we predicted, we knew these things are going to go fast inside of the last 35 minutes. They're down to 18. There's only 18 of these left. So
Oh
if you
my
want
God.
a $100 gift certificate to Sansi Ray Western Store for only $50, you better get to K100country.com. What a great way to get a jump on your Christmas shopping.
Are you kidding me? Yeah,
Mhm.
50 for $100 for
Yeah.
$50. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And we have an in-studio guest. Pat has brought somebody in who's making us so much great food. It's insane.
Oh, I'd say, well, they've always got great food there. Aaron Statham from Stathammeyer. That's how you're listed in my phone as Statham, and I don't know why. I was like Jason Statham. Aaron Stathammeyer from Aaron Ann's Ice Cream in downtown Semania. Welcome. Good to have you here. Talk
Thank
right
you
down
so
there.
much. Good morning.
Yeah.
You guys are celebrating your 2-year anniversary this Sunday.
We sure are. Yep. So we've got a lot of stuff going on this Sunday. Very kin-friendly day planned. We are open from 10 in the morning till 9 at night. We've got activities throughout the day, free samples, giveaways, all that good stuff. But we have story time at 10:15. We're going to read a story and do a craft. We've got a balloon guy from 11 to 2, and then we've got someone coming in to do tinfoil sculptures with the kids
Ooh.
from 6 to 8. We're going to pass out glow sticks and all sorts of cool stuff once
Yeah.
the sun sets.
And plus, of course, you got all the juices and the ice creams and all the stuff that you're going to sample. If you've never been into Aaron Ann's in the heart of downtown Semania, great place to go. You guys you're not just a typical ice cream shop.
We are not.
You are dairy safe, you're gluten friendly, you're everything. Gluten free friendly. I mean,
Celiac safe. We
Yeah.
we make everything from scratch in house. We use organic and local ingredients whenever possible. We're very transparent in our ingredients, so that lends us to catering to those with allergies or specific diet preferences. So.
but it all tastes good.
Oh, we had some in here. It's amazing. That is, I was wondering earlier how you can just eat healthy but still taste good, and you've managed to
We
master
do our
that.
best to try to achieve that. Yep.
You put away like
gotta
half
treat
those
yourself
cookies.
sometimes.
Fortunately, they're all healthy. So
yeah, there's
they're
0
good for
calories.
you. Exactly right.
Well, maybe we got rid of the gluten, but the calories, I believe, are still in those. Yeah. Yep. But they are delicious. Just wonderful.
Well,
we,
and
we don't count calories. We count, eliminating chemicals. Is
That's
very important.
Where can people find you? You're on Facebook?
So we are on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Just Erin Ann's Homemade is what we're at on social media. And then we are located in the heart of downtown Sylvania, right on Main Street.
Awesome. Well, thanks for stopping by. The food was
Thank
delicious.
you
And
so much
boy,
for having me.
there's a lot of people that have, there's a lot of,
There really is. We've had people cry over waffle cones because they haven't had a gluten-free waffle cone since they've been diagnosed with celiac 5 years ago, and they're
I
an
know
adult.
my, my wife has celiac, my son has celiac, and
Yeah.
you guys had that cookies and cream ice cream. Cookies and cream is my favorite. I get it all the time, despite the fact that they can't eat it, specifically because they can't eat it. But
You're right. Something we take for granted that's not a
Right.
big deal. It's a tremendous deal for
they
shiny
can
people.
go in.
It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
And now you've got sourdough. You got a sourdough pizza crust that you're offering. It's just incredible.
Yeah,
a lot of great stuff there.
Yeah, we'll put that on our Facebook page too. But thanks for
Thank
joining.
you so much.
Yeah,
Thanks
we love
for
it.
having me.
We'll do more right here on Facebook Live. It's Lynn and Marco. It's K100.
There we go. Vicky Cummings said the last time I went to Saucery, I spent $500
Easily.
Wow.
Easily.
Yeah. you
Not
get a
because
pair
of-
of-
there's just so much
no,
good stuff.
because you get the boots and then you want the great belt to go with it. And then the boots that you're wearing look shoddy. So you got to have some new boots and it's all right there. And then you can't go out without getting something for your horse. Yeah. It's so easy.
Yeah.
We went in there the last time I was in there and I wanted to pick up my holiday Briar horse. It's an annual tradition for Kate, and that's she gets one every year for her collection. And we were going to a Day of the Dead party for Halloween season,
Yeah.
and right there on the wall, Chuck's like, he's like zeroing in. It's got like these skulls and roses and stuff on his black shirt. So then we had to get that, but he needed one for Denver. It's like easily, I'm sure we spent $500 in there.
Yeah. Easy to do.
Too many things you love.
So that $100 that you're gonna that
Would
people
really
and
help.
it's sold out. It's done.
There's like 16 left.
Okay. All right. So make sure you get yours. For $50, you can get $100.
So Vicky, that 500 would have only cost you 250 if you'd have gotten the sweet deal.
Well,
Or
no,
the opposite way.
it would have actually. It would have cost
500
her.
got 1,000.
It would have cost her
No,
300.
if you got $250 in gift certificates, it would.
Oh,
cost you
it's, if she
$500.
if she got 200, can you get more than one?
Yeah.
You can buy as many as you want.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you could only buy one.
That's a good question. I wasn't sure of that.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I'm
are
just
you-
saying that. I don't know. I'm just assuming. Why wouldn't you be able to?
Well, because they wouldn't want somebody to scoop up like all 50.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had 10 grand on you, fine. Go ahead.
I don't think
I-
think it works that way.
Yeah.
I think you
I
have to
think it
go
does.
back in every time if you want to buy more. I don't think you can buy more than one at once.
Yeah.
So you could probably go back in again, but it's
And
like
buy it again.
you gotta
But it's
strategize.
process. You gotta.
Yeah.
We don't know that. I'm gonna hold off on my.
Somebody
thing.
better read the fine print. Somebody better read the fine print.
What's yeah. All right, Marco. What was your favorite juice?
I liked the Christmas juice. That
The
was
Christmas
good.
juice.
Yeah, a little.
Tis the season.
Tis the season. I just call it Christmas juice. So
It's okay. We'll know what you mean.
Lynn, what about you?
I liked the Green Monster.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
It's all yours.
Look at that.
Awesome.
What did you like?
Christmas.
Is that why? Is that why that has not come over to good old Marco?
No, you could have
No,
it. No.
You have kids.
No.
Oh, Pat lives down the
I live right
street.
down
I'll
the
drop one off on my way home.
I'm just teasing.
Later.
You know I'm not that kind of guy.
Well, Aaron, thank
We'll take care of it.
Yeah, thanks for bringing in all this
Sounds great.
stuff and
Of
for
course, yeah.
everything that you guys do. And if you've never been to Erin Ann's, stop out there. Then stop next door and see all the. I'm telling you, your imagination can run wild with all the things that you could be awesome at. Yeah.
You know what you should do is buy a golf trophy and just hold it up like you won something.
Right. That's what I say. I want to fill my house with just like little like medals and plaques and stuff like that. And so like Pat held his breath for 10 minutes one time.
Wow.
That's amazing. What is this? Just like little things like, oh, that's nothing. It's just my Academy
You
Award.
can dream it. They can make it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Huh?
They're the ones that did the trophies for all the Tasties in town.
Oh, okay.
Trophies that we did. I was like, I want something big and obnoxious looking. I don't want like a little plaque.
Yeah.
So it's like this big of a trophy.
Nice. Does it have like a giant tongue coming out of it? Or a mouth?
Dang.
See?
There will be on the next one.
I don't
There
think
will
that
be
idea was
on the next
presented.
one.
I mean,
Yes. As much as I want to see the sweet deal for myself or use the sweet
I
deal,
need to do a
I guess I'll give it to my wife for
do it
Christmas.
up.
Ah, Trenton, you're
don't have
so
time
nice
now,
to your
do I?
wife there.
Let's get
15.
in 10 seconds.
Oh, Lynn's going to try something here, guys. Hang on.
She's not gonna make me do push-ups. is she?
5, 4.
Are we going on?
She is.
Shopping for appliances. You may love to do it because it's exciting to get new things for your home. You may hate to do it because it's really confusing, a little bit overwhelming, which is why you need to shop DeRochers. They have got appliance experts in their stores that will help you find what's exactly right for your home. You tell them what didn't work for you before, what you didn't like about their appliances. They're going to tell you why it probably didn't and guide you to something that will. And they're not going to pressure sell you to buy it. You're going to look at the digital price tag on that appliance. You're going to know it's the lowest in the area. They check them 4 times daily to make sure that they offer you the lowest prices. And then you're going to say, that's a name I love, I trust, and sold. Whether you need a whole new suite, maybe you need just a hardworking replacement appliance, you want something customized and smart that's going to be life-changing, DeRochers will help you do it. And again, at the best prices, sales, service, delivery, they are the best at everything they do when it comes to appliances. 5555 Monroe Street in Sylvania. You can also shop their original store at 222 South Monroe Street in Monroe. And you've got to check out their website. You can shop it easily right down to their clearance corner, DeRochersOnline.com.
All right, we've been talking all week about the new song from Blake Shelton, the world premiere. So excited to give it to you now. You've been hearing Lynn talk about it on our country music news. It's called Texas. He got the bug to start recording again after Post Malone got him to record a song. All right, we got our first look at it right here. You excited?
I really am.
All right, we do it. You're going to hear this all day long. It's an exclusive world premiere here on K100.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, I'm tasting coconut.
Yeah.
And do you
Coconut
use
milk.
that in all the?
We do use it for the most part in all of our handmade ice cream. It has higher fat content, so you still get that creaminess from ice
Mhm.
cream, whereas like an oat milk doesn't.
Right.
Actual oats don't have much to them.
Unless you milk
Yeah, so that's where a lot of oat milk has all these gums and fillers in it, which is
Mhm.
not ideal.
Right.
So we use high fat coconut milk, organic, for the base of most of the dairy free ice cream. So we
And
do
do
have
you-
some other options if you are opposed to coconut milk.
Do you put maple syrup?
We use just maple syrup or honey to sweeten the base of all of ours. So something like the Cookie Dreams, there's some sugar in the cookies themselves, but otherwise, so it's even diabetic friendly from that standpoint, because we're not using a bunch of processed sugar in our ice
Right.
cream either. We're just using natural ingredients. to
Which
sweeten them.
Marco has told us that sugar is in everything.
I mean, it is.
It is in so many.
Yeah, people are
So
like,
many
I cut out all sugar. I'm like, that's actually just breathing air has
It's
sugar
hard.
in it somehow.
Yeah, it's hard.
So
And
it's
and
like-
typically they mean refined sugar. That processed like high
Yeah.
fructose corn syrup is really what you're trying to cut out.
Mhm.
Something like a maple syrup and honey, yes, it does have, it has a glycemic index, but
Right.
it's a naturally occurring product.
Like in fruits and stuff like that.
Yes,
Right. Yeah.
exactly. I mean, like a banana has sugar in it if you want to fight that because, but it's naturally occurring.
Right.
It's not like we're adding. It's all those added sugars and
It's not
stuff that are
processed
really,
sugar,
yes, processed added
Or
sugars.
food dyes.
Food dyes.
Man,
We are
food dyes
completely
are-
food dye free. So
Oh,
that
dude.
is
My favorite
huge
is
in a
like
lot of
food dye
kids right
red. That's the best.
Red 40.
Red 40.
You love that red 40, huh?
Number 9. Oh,
It's what do they make that from? You know what they make that from?
I don't know. Probably like sewage water.
It's a petroleum
most
base.
food dyes are petroleum.
Yeah,
based,
there's
so.
gasoline, dead dinosaurs.
Petrol. I know. I try to explain that to kids. They're doing science experiments with food and food dyes. And
I
stuff
never
like that all the
understand why would somebody say, you know what we need in this? We need some like gasoline.
Right.
Isn't that
Like, why
wild?
would
Wild?
you even why
And
and
it's
you know what's
van-
funny is
yeah.
like And there's a big thing going on in TikTok now. But like in Canada, they don't
It's
have any of
banned
that.
in
in
all the
Canada.
other countries. The
It's
U.S.
like-
produces food for other countries that don't have these ingredients. in
Yeah.
it, yet they still,
It's
it's
crazy.
a big. It's
That's because
awful.
it's because you can mass produce it
Yep.
for a lot cheaper.
cheaper, and then people are addicted to it
Mhm.
because it's very addicting. If you've ever seen a kid that has a really bad food dye sensitivity,
I didn't know
have
that.
food dyes when they don't normally,
Let's
it's
check.
manic. It's
Oh.
wild, and
Yep.
it people are seeing it, especially in young kids.
We
All right, hang on. We gotta go.
are we going? Is this our final one?
There you go. World premiere,
get me started on
Texas.
Cool. Nod to George Strait. Who knows
Wow.
best where all the
Who knows best where all the X's go? That is cool. I love it.
Yeah, it's a little mark.
Different vibe for him.
A little different, yeah, but I like it. All right, that's the end of our show. It's time for us to G-O and get up out of here. Thanks to everybody who made this show what it was. You guys absolutely killed it. Thanks to everybody who's on Friday Facebook Live. We had hundreds of people there. Man, you're going to have help me remember all the in-studio guests because, I mean, it's just been insane.
We start off with Laura and Don from, I want to say, it's not Make-A-Wish, it's Keep Making.
Keep making wishes, yes.
That's
not it.
It's crafting more wishes.
Crafting more wishes. Crafting more wishes.
Yeah.
So their craft show coming up a week from tomorrow, New Lucas County Rec Center. So they
Next Saturday. Craft show's next Saturday.
a week from tomorrow.
Yeah. Is that tomorrow already? My days are thrown out. I mean, too much of this Aaron Ann's. I think about
And
anything
Aaron
else.
Ann, thank you so much for the samples of all of your great sweets and treats there in
Oh,
Sylvania. So we
so
appreciate
good.
that so much. Brennan Green, just 21 years old, world kickboxing karate and champion right here in our own town.
Incredible.
And really nice to be able to give him congratulations firsthand. And we thank Riley Reynolds coming in too. She's the editor for the Toledo City paper.
Absolutely. All right. We did not happen to win the winner of the birthday wheel, so we'll come back on Monday with one of those, hopefully, and we will do a lot more. What are you doing this weekend? Anything big?
Well, I'm going to work tomorrow morning. Hopefully, get down for the holiday parade tomorrow, and that's kind of all it is. And kind of stick around home, get made up for the days away.
Love it. Patrick, what are you doing this weekend?
We have my kids are in. Two of my older kids are in Little Mermaid Junior this weekend over at Epiphany Players, and we are doing an early Thanksgiving with my wife's side of the family tomorrow.
Nice. Very good.
What about you?
I'm going to be doing a wedding in someplace called Van Wert, Ohio.
I love Van Wert.
You been there? Oh, yeah. I'll be down there having some fun. Doing a wedding on Saturday, but then just relaxing and probably trying to cry into my drink because my Commanders already lost. So at least they won't lose on Sunday.
There you go.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Johnny D's up next. We're back on Monday. Until then, have a great one. It's time now for one last laugh.
It's time for one last laugh.
We are just way too mature to find that funny.
On K100.
Your last laugh of the day brought to you by J. Foster Jewelers. Pat McCarty.
Yeah. So, why do teenage girls only travel together in odd numbers?
I don't know why.
Because they can't even.
That's a good
Morning Start with Lynn and Marco.
I loved it.
All right. There we go, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Facebook Friday Live. Thanks to our sponsor, Insurance Solutions by Design, Keith Conch and Costa Oil. 10-minute oil change. Got to get your oil change. You got to get it done somewhere. Put the oil in the car, not in your kids' food, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
please.
That's right.
That's
Wow,
shouldn't
that
be.
was
That's
really
their
good.
tagline.
That's
So,
good.
all right.
Good lead-in.
Thanks
I
for
like
watching. Thanks for watching today, everybody. We'll see you next week, and we're leaving you here with your moment of awe.
Oh my goodness. No kidding. And then what happened? And then what happened? That happened too. My goodness. Really? Oh, isn't that interesting? And then what did she say? And then what did she say? Really? Oh my goodness. That's something. Wow. That's really something.